Cannons of Jacks. When you need a trailer hitch, gooseneck, or RV towing options, call us at Cannons. We've been doing it for 55 years, and customer service is our #1 priority. Visit cannonsofjacks.com.
Hey folks, it's Frank Frangie. Sometimes your vehicle needs service when it's least convenient for your budget. That's why Big Chief Tire offers 6-month free financing with a CFNA credit card, helping you get the tires and repairs you need now while spreading payments out over time. Don't put off important maintenance or safety repairs. Take care of your vehicle today and pay over time. Learn more at WeKeepJacksRollin.com. Big Chief Tire makes car care easier for Jacksonville drivers.
Rick Ballou for Coy Dental. That's right, Carlson Dental is now Coy Dental. Dr. Lee has been practicing there for 9 years, has purchased the company. The Coy Dental team still has the same great dentists and staff. And remember, if you get nervous visiting a dentist, don't. There's never a problem at Coy Dental with light sedation for cleaning and deep sedation for all your restorative needs. Coy Dental, located in Bartram Park.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Still present, ready. Farah doesn't flinch.
Get ready, Duval. Jaguars training camp is returning to Miller Electric Center. Join us for an up-close look at our players in action and be part of the excitement as football returns to Jacksonville. Daily tickets are limited, so don't wait. Secure yours at jaguars.com/training camp.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Coogan Nation, time to rise and shine and start your day with Duval Sports Media Big Steppers. Dan Hicken.
You know it!
Jeff Proctor.
It's a big deal.
Gosh, it sure is a big deal.
And E to the T.
E.T. is in the booth. Rise and shine, Googans. It's a hump day, stump day. We are live at the Miller Electric Center where training camp begins today. The full squad reports. We don't get into pads until August 3rd, so we're going to ease our way into it. But, hey, really, by all accounts, this would be kind of the official beginning of the 2026 season. This roster will be about half this size by the time we wind our way to early September. But it is an important time for a lot of guys here for various reasons, whether you're a part of this nucleus that showed so much promise and growth last year, whether you're a young player trying to make your mark, or maybe you're on the roster bubble just trying to earn your spot. Competition remains a buzzword here, you know, from Tony to James Gladstone to Liam Cohen on down, and there should be plenty of that at this beautiful facility as we get things kicked off today. And it's going to come on us fast now. Preseason opener is 2 weeks from Saturday. What is August 3rd? Would that be like Monday maybe? You know, they won't be in pads until next week. We got that dual workout with the Saints before the preseason game. That's basically, 2 weeks from tomorrow? That'll get going. So a lot to get in here, and they'll be hitting soon enough. But for now, it's that transition into regular season football. And we got lots of Jag coverage to bring you as we sit here in a beautiful perch. We'll be able to look out over the practice fields as things get underway a little bit later this morning. We will have guests winding their way through for you as we'll get you ready for the Jaguar season. Leading things off, I'm told, will be Foye Oluokun, 7 o'clock this morning. So we will get the perspective of the veteran Foye. I was thinking about Foye outside of knowing he'd lead things off for us. And as many of you out there might know, I have I follow the Atlanta Falcons a little more than most. And so I'm certainly aware of what Atlanta Falcon football is. And Foye was a great player for a team that didn't have any success there. And he came here and was a very good player without the success for the first couple. I'm sure last year was a really special year for Foye Oluokun. And now a team that is perched to take that leap. Can they? That's what the 17 games will tell us, and we'll pick the brains of those that will be making that quest. This is the first of many days we're going to have down here. So we're here today, tomorrow. We are here Friday. We are back on Monday, I believe, and then Thursday, Friday, maybe at the end of that week. So we're going to have the opportunity to talk to Tony and Liam and just about everybody involved here. So get you fired up for the beginning of the football season and get you fired up to be here, by the way, on game day. I'm sitting out and looking at the construction, and I know it's going to be a kind of, pardon my dust, kind of year for the Jaguars. But there are season tickets on sale, and it's no better time than now. Time to take your season to the next level when the Jags return to the bank in 2026. Become a season ticket member. Unlock exclusive access to ticketed events, members-only experiences, NFL membership club perks, and more. Availability is limited, so don't miss out. Right now, you can call 904-633-2000 or visit jaguars.com/season tickets and make sure you got your spot for all of this year's action. It's an abbreviated schedule, of course, with the construction going on next year. They're going to be away from home for the entire season. So 6 games here at the bank this year, and all 6 take on, if you ask me, a little bit extra importance. When you only get to come out of these locker rooms 6 times, behoove you to win all 6, not going to lie. So, excitement abounds for this year's Jacksonville Jaguars, and we're going to be down here in the middle of it for the next couple of weeks. And listen, gang, you know me. I understand the importance, the value of training camp. I love me a fan base that loves training camp, that likes getting out here and following every nuance. Yeah, you can just go ahead and fast forward to September, 10th for me, but we're all good as we talk Jaguars football and get you up and going today. Look, it's a football team that I read a list this morning, which was just a perfect. What a beautiful backdrop we have here, by the way. I'm admiring myself on the YouTube feeds. You can always check us out there at our 1010XL YouTube page. And yeah, that is just gorgeous behind us here. One thing is definitely true about this football team. The sum is greater than the parts. In other words, what they get out of the team total is showing a lot more value than if you went piece by piece and asked people to rate, to wit. E.T., good morning, back in the studio. How we doing, friend?
What's up, Pastor Jeffrey?
All right, I got a question for you. So I'm looking at CBS Sports, and one of their analysts ranked the top 10 players at every offensive position. So you know what that means, from quarterback to guard to tight end. A glance around the league to identify the top 10 talent at every position. Now, I'm here to tell you, not tell you I think, I'm here to tell you Trevor Lawrence is a top 10 quarterback. Spoiler alert, he just misses this list. He finished at 11th. I don't care if you have to have a 5-way tie for 10th. If you think Trevor Lawrence isn't a top 10 talent at the quarterback position, I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what you need to see. That aside, E.T., how many positions, from quarterback to tackle to guard to tight end to running back, how many positions do the Jaguars have a player who showed up in the top 10 at that position? How many Jags?
2, but I'm going to just say 1.
You're going to say 1? You want to guess what position it would be?
It got to be Trevor at quarterback.
Yeah, Trevor, right? Here are the top 10 quarterbacks in the NFL, according to this list: Josh Allen, Pat Mahomes, Matthew Stafford, Joe Burrow, Lamar Jackson, Drake May, Dak Prescott is 7, Justin Herbert is 8. How come Justin Herbert doesn't ever catch any of the smoke?
It never does.
Right? I'm not saying he deserves a ton, but why do we act like Justin Herbert's done more than put up some really good regular season numbers? Anyway, Herbert is 8, Jordan Love of the Packers is 9, and number 10, a tie for 10th, Jared Goff and Jaden Daniels. So when we meet Liam Cohen, here's just one more little snippet for his bulletin board he can tack up there. Trevor Lawrence also receiving votes. He shows up next in a tie with Caleb Williams. So I'm not going to sit here and disrespect some very good quarterbacks on the list. I don't need to go line by line. I'd take Trevor over this guy, that guy, and the other. But I don't see much difference in Trevor Lawrence and anyone on this list that's not named Allen, Mahomes, Burrow, or Lamar. I don't see a bit of difference going into a Sunday. I don't see a guy, maybe Stafford. I don't see a guy on here. I'll give you the top 5 even. It's earned. Allen, Mahomes, Stafford, Burrow, Jackson. But from that point down, Drake May, Dak Prescott, Justin Herbert, Jordan Love, Jared Goff, Jaden Daniels, Caleb Williams, Trevor Lawrence. Yes.
Don't agree. Yeah, I'm with you there, Jeffrey.
That's all I'm saying. So, E.T., Hey, Richie. Hey, Richie. Sorry, buddy. At least you'll get some help. My man, the Glugan, is trying to put up the big beach tentsy, that they spread out and you lift them up and they
With the
click.
legs and all.
Yeah.
Yep.
My man, Richie's out here trying to put the thing up by himself.
That's what he do.
That's what he does, man. And then I had to send him over to let Yoda in. He's at the door, unprepared, locked out. Richie kind of harumphed at me a little bit. He's like, man, can't you see I'm busy? It's a little bit of a harumph. Anywho, so E.T., you blew it on the quarterback, friend. It wasn't the quarterback. So where do the Jags have a top 10 player now among running back, tight end, tackle, guard, or center?
Tight end.
Tight end. Let's go to the tight end, shall we? These are top 10 players in the NFL on the offensive side of the ball by position. Tight ends. Number 1, Brock Bowers. Brock Bowers got engaged over the weekend, I think I saw. Number 2, Trey McBride. Trey McBride should get extra points considering who his quarterbacks have been. Then we got Tucker Kraft of Green Bay. George Kittle of San Francisco. Colston Loveland, young tight end for the Bears. Sam Laporta of the Lions. Sam Laporta, by the way, has been AWOL for a year and a half. Tyler Warren, young tight end for the Indianapolis Colts. Kyle Pitts is number 8. Harold Fannin is number 9. Number 10, a T10, you got Travis Kelce, and you got the only Jaguar who checks in at the top 10 in his position, at least in these preseason rankings, and he is tied for 10th with Travis Kelce, and that is Brenton Strange.
Let's go.
But you look at, by the way, because these are all listed as the top 10 and then others receiving votes. So that's the way it's listed on there. Trevor got votes. He would have been next in line. Brenton Strange, T10, but at running back, guard, tackle, and center, not a guy in the top 10, not a guy receiving votes. In some cases, 15, 16, 18 deep. That, by the way, I bring up not to disparage the Jaguars, not to minimize them, but to tell you how flawed lists like this can be. Because I don't think you can be the kind of productive, explosive, franchise record-setting offense that the Jaguars were last year and have mid-talent.
Break out the shirts, Jeff. TLS.
Huh? Do what, buddy?
Break out the shirts, TLS. This list sucks.
This list sucks. Right. Or when the coaches list comes out, a dude should be number 1. Because if you're going to put out a list of offensive talent position by position in the National Football League, and you're going to have one Jaguar in the top 10, and he's T10, and only one other receiving votes, then a record-breaking offense here, and one that stood quite high in the NFL standings as well, I'll remind you, must have been coached like nobody's business. Coach that we will talk to during our time here over the course of the next couple of weeks. They're up and running live from training camp. Pads don't pop officially till August 3, I think it is, so that would be early next week, but this is certainly a week to get guys in line. The PUP list has a couple of names on it. We told you that, so they'll be physically unable to perform by definition. And, I've had people ask, look, they keep their roster spot, right? They're still part of the 90 if they're on the PUP list. So is it redundant? Why put them on the PUP list? And I think it's because you can't be on the PUP list in the regular season if you weren't on the PUP list in the preseason. So it's more of a semantic, kind of deal. But just a couple of guys that won't be out on the field, but we'll see just how active. Chris Rodriguez coming off the offseason surgery. Travis Hunter, obviously, we all been watching. Really not a whole lot more, was there, on the injury front? Not a ton more on the injury front. That's something else that we'll dive into the Cliffs Notes as we get started on the 2026 Jacksonville Jaguars season. Take our first time out here. It's a hump day, stump day. We got all your faves. We won't shut anything out. We do have Foye Lukens set to kick off our camp coverage. He'll join us at 7 a.m. this morning. His perspective, not just on last season, but whoosh, I promise you that vision. Liam Cohen has ripped off the rearview mirrors in the team vehicles. And they're pointed forward. I'm sure that's a message that we are going to hear repeated over the course of the next couple of weeks as well. 641-1010, that's text line designed by Lifetime Enclosures. I'll leave that to ET to do the gatekeeping there back in studio. The sun is going to rise on us here as it rises on the 2026 NFL season. We're back with more next. We're live from the Miller Electric Center practice facility.
The Drill at the DivorceMenOnly.com studios.
The nominees for Best Supporting Actress are
Lauren Brooks and Taylor Dahl. With Tom McManus on Helmets and Heels. 2 to 4 weekdays on 1010XL.
Frank Frangie here. Employee pricing for everyone is back at Nimnick Buick GMC this month only. Take advantage of employee pricing on 2026 GMC Sierra light-duty trucks with the largest selection of trucks in the area. Why shop anywhere else? Shop online at nimnickbuickgmc.com or visit the showroom off Phillips Highway. Largest selection, better prices, best interest rate, all at nimnickbuickgmc.com. Nobody but Nimnick. GMC, we are professional grade.
Renewal by Anderson is celebrating America's 250th anniversary by giving $250 off every window and door. Plus, 0 down, no payments, and no interest for 18 months. You're getting American craftsmanship and their signature service. This offer ends July 31st. Renewal by Anderson, proud partners of the Florida Gators. Visit bestwindowsflorida.com to schedule your free consultation.
license number CGC 1527613.
From free agency to the draft, training camp to the playoffs, nobody covers the Jags like Jaguars today. Mike Dempsey and Fat Tony bring the smartest football talk in Duval. Covered by Renewal by Anderson Custom Windows and Doors. 10 to noon weekdays on 1010XL.
Lauren Brooks here. If you're like most of us at 1010XL, you have a list of things you want to get done before football season begins. Make an appointment today to check out Closets by Design's new showroom on Phillips Highway, especially the awesome man cave with a full bar. Closets by Design can customize the perfect entertainment space for you to gather for game days. Call 904-878-9393 to schedule your free in-home design consultation and get 40% off plus an additional 15% off and free installation, or visit closetsbydesign.com.
What Major League Baseball teams have never won a World Series?
When you file a claim with Southern Oak Insurance, we schedule one of our trusted vendors to work directly with you, which means a faster claim resolution. Find out more at southernoak.com.
Our family protecting yours, Southern Oak Insurance.
There are 5 Major League Baseball teams that have never won a World Series: Colorado, Milwaukee, San Diego, Seattle, and Tampa Bay.
Southern Oak Insurance, our family protecting yours.
When you're hungry, go big, and more importantly, go to Dailies, where they got anything and everything to tantalize your taste buds and fill you up. At Dailies, our barbecue beef brisket sandwich is slow smoked to perfection, tender, juicy, and full of bold flavor. It's the kind of sandwich that truly satisfies. Try the barbecue brisket sandwich at Dailies. Meanwhile, some favorites never go out of style. The Duval sub at Dailies is stacked, loaded, and made with the bold flavor you want in every bite. Fresh ingredients, big taste. It's a local favorite. Grab the Duval sub today at Dailies. Or maybe you just want a delicious chicken sandwich. Some choices just work. The chicken sandwich at Dailies is crispy on the outside, it's juicy on the inside, and it is full of flavor. Perfect for lunch, perfect for dinner, perfect anytime hunger hits. So grab the chicken sandwich today at Dailies. Dailies is made fresh, it's made local, and Dailies is built for big appetites. I'll see you there today.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. When it's game time, Farah doesn't flinch.
Get ready, Duval. Jaguars training camp is returning to Miller Electric Center. Join us for an up-close look at our players in action and be part of the excitement as football returns to Jacksonville. Daily tickets are limited, so don't wait. Secure yours at jaguars.com/training camp.
All right, we're back. We are live on the scene, baby. Foye Lewinkin coming up top of the hour, 7 o'clock. We'll visit with the Jaguars linebacker team in full together for the first time for 2026 when they take the field a little bit later this morning. Practice is open to the public. As you know, you got to go online to secure your spots if you want to get down and enjoy some training camp experiences. I'll give them credit, man. They're trying to make it as comfortable as they can in this hot weather. I'm looking over to the left and the end zone pavilion where You got those big, huge fans. It's kind of like the CBS mock draft sweatshop, Not going to lie. Those big, whooshing, circling fans. And you got to try and make it as comfortable as possible as the boys get on the field and get things cracking. I mentioned a list from CBS Sports that, seemed to downgrade it a little bit later this hour. I saw this column as well. It was ranking the pass rushing units from 1 to 32. And that one also surprised me to the good side. So media days are flying in college football. Can I just say one thing to any SEC fan who is now in their feelings because the Big Ten is taking victory laps? Deal with it. Who cares? But the Big Ten is going out of their way to say, yeah, we're the kings, follow along. The SEC is in the past. Brett Bielema, who has coached in both conferences, kind of had a quotable line yesterday. He said, yeah, we're looking forward here. I appreciate sitting in our meeting with the commissioner when I was in the SEC. It feels like we're still stuck in 2005, whatever that means. But if it means Florida can have Tebow back, I'll take it. But so the Big Ten and their posturing and by the way, well deserved. They've had 3 different teams win it all. They've had more advance. They've had more play for championships. They've had the most teams in the semis. You name the marker, and the Big Ten has taken that title from the SEC. And to be honest with you, you could say more accurately, they've taken it from Georgia because Alabama and LSU, Texas hasn't lived up to what they're supposed to be. Georgia's the only one that's consistently year in, year out going and being the 11-2 or 12-1 they're supposed to be. The rest of the conference, and the argument they eat themselves up is hogwash. How about it battle test them? So when you get 5 teams put into last year's field, maybe a couple of them advance a little further. But the Big Ten, there's a sleeper team in the Big Ten this year that could make it 4 for 4. And we've thought forever of the Big Ten as a 2-team top-heavy league, right? It's Ohio State, Michigan. That's it. Here's an occasional Michigan State or Wisconsin or Iowa. Maybe Nebraska will have a 9-win year here or there. But it's just been a two-team wrecking crew through the league. By the way, checks notes forever. Penn State's joined. It's not lifted them to any heights. They've certainly come nowhere near dominating the conference. They've not been the best team in the Big Ten. They've been 3rd or 4th best team. Oregon is there, and they've carried that flashing headline from the Pac-12 additions, which leads me to another that could finally, if Tony Baselli's back listening in the office, this will make him smile, could finally be positioned to reappear, and that's USC. Where Lincoln Riley has not lived up to expectations for Southern Cal, but they got a really good quarterback. If there's a coach in college football that knows how to develop a quarterback, it's Lincoln Riley, and there's not a close second. Caleb Williams, number 1 overall pick. Baker Mayfield, number 1 overall pick. He has another number 1. Who is this guy? He also had Jalen Hurts, who has won a ring. He has another number 1 overall pick on his resume already. And so with Jaden Maeva out there ready to play off a big year a year ago, maybe USC is ready to reappear. Point being, last year it was the SEC that grabbed, was it 5 of the 12 spots? This year, that could be the Big Ten. It could. Could be Ohio State, Michigan, Oregon, USC, Indiana, Penn State. And so when the Big Ten gets up and crows at media days yesterday, if keeping count on conference superiority really matters to you, and it apparently mattered when the SEC was king of the hill, the victory laps taken by the Big Ten are well-deserved and don't care at all what you got to think about it. I clicked on a column, curious, like Whiskers the cat. And I wondered what the correlation would be when you consider crunch time. And the answer took me to what I might have suspected. The topic, the subject here, college football's fourth quarter kings. These are the best at raising the bar in crunch time. Now, look, the fourth quarter has a way to reveal, doesn't it? Billy Napier, I'll remind you of his paltry 22 wins I think he had. He had 8 games where they led in the fourth quarter and didn't win. He still would have been left with a very pedestrian, 8-5, 9-5 overall record. But nonetheless, that expedited his departure. Fourth quarter kings, no. But whether it's protecting a lead or finding a way to take a lead, which teams have been college football's fourth quarter kings the past 5 years? So they looked at every Power 4 team and Notre Dame across 3 fourth quarter scenarios. When the margin for error disappears, every position carries a little bit more. So whether it's protecting a lead, erasing a deficit, or making the plays necessary in a close game, using those 3 factors and putting them through the filter, as you might imagine, championship teams separate themselves in those moments. 3 of the past 5 natties finished inside the top 10 nationally in fourth quarter scoring margin. Indiana was 3rd last year. In fact, Indiana's fourth quarter dominance is the defining trait of Cignetti's breakthrough. But no team in the country is harder to come back against than Georgia. While 17 other Power 4 programs finished with a perfect record when leading by at least 7 points entering the fourth quarter in the last 5 years, the Bulldogs have done it with the largest sampling size. You ready for this? In the last 5 years, do you know how many times Georgia has gone into the fourth quarter with at least a 7-point lead? 53 times. You know how many times they've lost? Goose egg. 53-0, went up by 7 or more, headed to the fourth. And the company at the top, by the way, who you'd expect: Notre Dame 44-0, Alabama 42-0, Oregon 49-1, Ohio State 48-1, Michigan 46-1. This is really a message to whether it's Mike Norvell and you're trying to save yourself, whether it's John Sumrall and you're trying to get off to a good start, or whether it's Miami and you're trying to firmly establish yourself as a national power, as someone who can be a, repeat offender, as it were. You fit into that one way or the other. And whether you're trying to save it, in other words, hold the lead, whether you're trying to make the necessary plays, i.e. John Sumrall getting there, or whether you're trying to put the capper on it, which Miami now could think they position themselves to do, you better win in the fourth quarter, and this tells you that right there. And take it back to Sumrall and the Gators is something Florida has not been good at. But one advantage that John Sumrall has is Billy Napier made the University of Florida look worse than you thought it would be possible for the University of Florida to be made look. He was that bad. It seems implausible that you could do as poorly with as much as you had as Billy Napier. So very low bar for John Sumrall to easily step over. I don't want to steal the thunder of our YouTube team, but I will. Social media squad out there, beating the streets, producing top flight material. But just like we picked the Jags games when the schedule is released, Dan and I went back into the war room yesterday and did the Gator schedule, as your host for the, rapidly popular Swamp Sessions. We felt it our duty. I do believe others on staff will join the fray and offer up their Florida schedule predictions. But, I mean, it's funny how schedules, in your mind, the perception of them can vary without anything happening. And, Florida's schedule looks more manageable to me, and I don't feel like I really went out. I don't think I went homer at all to have them at 9-3. I had them losing to Ole Miss. I had them losing to Texas. I had them losing to Georgia. Now, that means, okay, all those swing games. Okay, you're going to beat Missouri. You're going to beat Oklahoma. You're going to beat, FSU at the end of the year. Yeah, you're going to have to take care of all that. And it would still mean we're going to have to beat, some top 20, maybe even top 10 teams. But 9-3 seems reasonable. If they get to that number, who knows what happens when these postseason invitations go out. We're going to take a quick timeout. We got Foyer Lucan coming up in an hour. Hicken Arrival is shortly on the way as well. Get Smart John, we'll do the Hump Day Stump Day. We're going to have our normal fun as we broadcast live from the Miller Electric Center and opening day of Jaguars training camp here on 1010XL 92.5 FM.
The Drill.
From the DivorceMenOnly.com studios.
We got a great show for you today.
Join the 1010XL Podcast Network.
A big show.
Now you can find all your favorite 1010XL podcasts in your platform of choice.
A king-size show.
Tom McMahon is here for Armstrong Fence Company, a locally owned First Coast business for nearly 20 years. Hurricane season is here. Don't wait for the first storm warning. Your fence is your first line of defense. Loose boards, weak posts, or damage can turn into big problems when high winds come around. Armstrong Fence Company handles repairs and builds from stadiums to backyards. Get a pre-storm fence check today. Call Armstrong Fence Company or search online. Armstrong Fence Company. Yeah, we did the fence.
Streaming live from the XL Digital Studios. Polished by Harbor Dental Care, the locally owned smile restoration experts.
Rock the Country, a festival for the people. Coming to the Florida Horse Park in Ocala, Florida, August 28th and 29th, 2026. With Brooks and Dunn. And Blake Shelton. John Party. Plus Lauren Elena. Shenandoah, Mark Chestnut, and many more. Get your tickets now at rockthecountry.com.
Hey, I'll be home in about 10 minutes. Actually, make it 8.
Hey, Mom. Yep, I'm walking home now. Mom, I'm trying to cross, but I don't think this driver sees me. No, they're driving too fast. Mom!
Speeding catches up with you. Early, on time, a little late, just get there safely. A message from the Florida Department of Transportation's Target Zero initiative.
Baloo here for Smoonez Vision. Why Smoonez Vision? Well, I've been with Dr. Neil Smoonez now since I got back to Jacksonville in 2006. 37 years of experience he has. Smoonez Vision is a family organization that focuses on personal high-quality medical and surgical eye care. Dr. Catherine Smoonez is fellowship-trained in cornea and cataract surgery and all refractive surgery. Combined, that's 30 years plus in laser eye surgery. Visit SmoonezVision.com today. Here you can see.
Attention men and women, if you would like to get your hair back, then you need to listen to some of our clients. John in Orange Park.
IHRS showed me what was causing my hair loss and helped stop it.
Call IHRS now at 904-777-IHRS. Find out how to grow your hair back with a free hair and scalp examination. Diane from Ponte Vedra.
Now I have what lotions couldn't give me. Thick, beautiful hair.
Hurry and receive a free hair and scalp examination and get 2 weeks of laser treatments for free. Call IHRS at 904-777-4477. Hairforme.com.
Not everyone is built for a cubicle. At Local 234, apprentices get paid to learn hands-on skills like plumbing, pipe fitting, HVAC, the stuff Jacksonville runs on. No endless lectures, no massive student debt, just hands-on training, real jobs, and real pay. This is how you level up, by doing work that actually matters. Check them out at UA234.com. Proud partner of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Local 234. Make the right connection.
I'm here with Clayton Bromberg of Underwood Jewelers. Clayton, you have told us about buying better quality diamonds, but is there any way to start with a smaller diamond and use it to trade up to a larger diamond later on?
Frank, it's interesting you'd ask that because our founder, H.F. Underwood, popularized growing your diamond here in Jacksonville about 50 years ago, and it's something we still do today. When a customer buys an Underwood engagement ring or solitaire diamond pendant or a pair of ear studs, we guarantee they get the price they paid for it on the purchase of any larger diamond. Now, a lot of stores would say, big deal. We do that too, but here's the Underwood difference. We guarantee you get what you paid when you trade in your Underwood diamond, even if you're trading up by only $1. It's not that you have to trade up 2 for 1 like most jewelers ask. There have been literally thousands of people in the Jacksonville area who have taken advantage of our policy, and Underwood still grows a lot of diamonds for a lot of people.
Underwood, serving excellence since 1928. In San Marco, Avondale, and the shops of Ponte Vedra.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Focused, fueled, fearless, Farah.
Get ready, Duval. Jaguars training camp is returning to Miller Electric Center. Join us for an up-close look at our players in action and be part of the excitement as football returns to Jacksonville. Daily tickets are limited, so don't wait. Secure yours at jaguars.com/training camp.
All right, we're back. It's Hump Day, Stump Day. Foyer Aluka coming up at 7 o'clock. I just saw the big fella, Tony Pacelli. He's going to join us a little bit later this morning as well. They're out on the field and some final preps underway, trying to get that dew off of the field as the team gets out there for the first time. We're at the Miller Electric Center. We're going to be here a bunch in the next couple of weeks, getting you ready for Jaguars football. And a reminder, season tickets are on sale. Limited capacity this year, and they're going to need every screaming voice that they can get. I think it's going to be a big season. When we get to official, predictions and whatnot, I think the Jaguars' long slump of not producing back-to-back playoff teams, I think that comes to an end this year. And I think we're going to win a Super Bowl in the next 5 years. That's where my belief is. We'll see. We're a long way from that. That's not a 2026 take-home the Lombardi prediction, but I like where we are and where we're headed in a lot of different ways. And I've got a list that's going to shock you. I gave ET a list earlier that was a little bit disappointing and somewhat surprising, as the Jags had just one member on their offense rank in the top 10 at their position. It was Brenton Strange, T10. Trevor just outside that list, and we'll again remind you, Trevor is most definitely a top 10 quarterback, so whatever. But I got one on the defensive side of the ball that I think will surprise you just as much on the other side, and we'll get to that in just a second. I guess when it comes to Major League Baseball and the trade deadline, we're just waiting on an icebreaker. Somebody's got to pull the trigger. I think we're bogging down too much in this narrative of there's only 6 teams that aren't within 6 games of the wild card. Bro, if you're the Twins or the Tigers and you got 7 other teams to pass, and you're on the outer fringes of wild card contention, there's 60 games to go. You got players that are going to be free agents after the season. If the Tigers don't deal Tarek Skubal and get a return, then I can't help them. I mean, it just seems like they've committed to not signing him long-term themselves. So go get some prospects, and whether that means he lands with the Braves or the Brewers or the Rays or the Dodgers, we'll see. I don't think the Phillies go for Skubal. They need more back-end rotation help, and they can get plenty of that in other spots. But, again, shout out this morning to E.T. Stinkfish. Those Miami Marlins beat the Phillies again last night. I'll take it. So the Braves lead is 6 games, 7 in the loss side. They were rained out yesterday, and we wait on what they're going to do here at the deadline. They've got a doubleheader with the Mets today. A.J. Smith-Shawver is one of those young arms who hasn't been able to pitch all year and who got injured a year ago and who has been working his way back. He's been fantastic in his rehab starts, and he takes the mound today. So we'll see if there's some reinforcements coming in that young arm. You hope there were with Ritchie? No. You hope there were with Waldrop? No. We'll see if Shawver is ready to give a real boost to what I would call a beleaguered pitching staff. Meanwhile, yesterday, there are bad days and then there are worse days, but Shane Bieber, who's a former Cy Young Award winner, he's now with Toronto, and he's been a very good pitcher, in his career at times, and he's kind of rounding back into form a little bit because he has come off an arm injury. And last night, against the Washington Nationals, this is your Shazam Spotlight, brought to you by ShazamAuto.com, the Murray Ford Superstore, Stark and Kingsland. Last night against the Nats, Shane Bieber, in the first inning, walked 6 guys. 6 guys in 2/3 of an inning. That's amazing. Meanwhile, the Phillies, I mentioned, they lose again yesterday. The trade deadline's coming. Very rarely do you see a veteran player weigh in on front office decisions, but with the deadline nearing, Bryce Harper was blunt yesterday. Asked if the team needs reinforcements as the trade deadline approaches. Quote, I think we need some help. Phillies lost 1-0 to the Marlins yesterday. They've lost 8 of 11 since the break after putting the total charge on Atlanta. And the Braves were there for the taking. And Atlanta's come out of the All-Star break, better, 7-4. But the Phillies have gone 3-8. So, man, they've given up, 4 games back in the standings. That's why it's back up to 6 for Atlanta. But if you're looking for the Phillies are looking more offense, there are a lot of teams that are looking to do deals. There's a lot of pitching out there, man. Maybe not an ace. Skubal probably the only guy that would have the potential to start game 1 of a postseason series. But there are a lot of mid to back end starters that are very necessary, particularly for a team like Atlanta, whose pitching it's amazing they are where they are. And the ERAs are good, but they're just having to tax that bullpen, because the starters don't go long. Even if they're pitching well, they'll pitch, 5 innings. I got this from Major League Baseball. These are always these are the ones where you just palm to forehead. How does this even happen? So in the minor leagues last night, there was an MLB veteran, Alec Thomas, who was there. He's a Dodgers minor league outfielder. He has played in the majors at times. But when he stepped out of the visitors' dugout yesterday in Oklahoma City, he didn't have any idea what was coming. He entered a crosswalk, and unfortunately for Thomas, didn't look both ways. At that exact moment, here comes out of the Comets' dugout, River Cats mascot Dinger, hurtling downhill on a scooter. He collided with Thomas, sending both the mascot and the baseball player sprawling into the dirt. Yeah. You know the old phrase, that's Bush League? Well, I guess now we know where that came from. All right, E. We'll come back with the football fix, but before we do that, we mentioned maybe a surprise to the disappointing side with a list we had earlier. Ranking all 32 NFL edge rusher groups. 1 to 32. Ranking edge, not D-lines, just edge rush talent from 1 to 32. E.T., where would the Jaguars fall in your mind on from 1 to 32?
I'm going to say about 20. Yeah, 20.
Yeah, it's hard because the overall sack totals for the Jags are nowhere near good enough, but the edge rushers do seem to get all of them. You know what I mean? But I might be a little bit more favorable. I might go 16. I mean, you do have a couple of guys that have produced multiple double-digit sack seasons. We need both Trayvon and Josh Hines-Allen to do that this year. But anyway, let's take a look. As you might imagine, let's see. We have a way of doing things here. If we think the Jags are in the bottom half, we start at the bottom. And if we think they're at the top half, we start at the top.
Correct.
So let's start from the bottom half. The worst edge rushing group in the National Football League. Things change quick. The Miami Dolphins. Then it's the Panthers, who just a couple of years ago had burned. I mean, they had a good rush group. 31, again, just edge rushers, the Panthers. Number 30, the Titans. Number 29, the Bengals. Number 28, Commanders. All right, Cardinals, Chiefs down at 26. Patriots 25, Jets 24, Bucks 23, Colts 22, Cowboys 21, Falcons 20, ET.
Okay.
Top 20. All right, again, top edge rush groups in the net, just the edge rushers. Number 19, the Bears. Number 18, the Browns. Number 17, the Vikings. All right, I said 16, E. Here we go. Number 16, the world champion Seattle Seahawks.
Wow.
But that's my point. You know that sack total they had last year was outrageous, right? Weren't they the ones that had 50-something sacks, the Seahawks, between they and the Rams? Yet they get a lot from other guys. They get them from interior guys. They get it from secondary blitzes, whatever it might be. That's got to be the only way that Seattle shows up 16th. If we were doing a ranking of the top pass rushing teams in the NFL, Seattle would be top 5, wouldn't they?
It'd have
Anyway,
to be.
Seattle 16, Buffalo 15, Philly 14, New Orleans 13, the Chargers are 12, the Baltimore Ravens are 11, E. We're in the top 10. Number 10, the Niners. Number 9, the Packers. Dang, I guess I should have started at 1. Number 8 with Aiden Hutchinson and DJ Wanham, the Lions. Number 7 with Max Crosby, Kwity Paye, and Malcolm Kuntz. The Raiders. This is 1-32. Edge rush talent, NFL from CBS Sports. Number 6 with Brian Burns, Abdul Carter, and Kayvon Thibodeau. It's the Giants. Number 5. Josh Hines Allen, Trayvon Walker, Dennis Gardeck, the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Very surprising.
Beyond surprising. Perhaps the most pleasant surprise I've ever read when clicking on a ranking content column. Here's what they say. There was some hand-wringing over a lack of sacks from Walker last year, and while he did regress in that category, the former number 1 overall pick remains a beast on the edge. Playing through a knee injury and undergoing wrist surgery was more to blame for that regression than anything. Teaming up with a game wrecker like Hines Allen has undoubtedly helped him develop over the last 4 years, and they again enter the season as a top-flight duo. Now go get the 15 apiece. By the way, Broncos are 4, Steelers are 3, Texans are 2, and the L.A. Rams, in an abundance of riches, are number 1. Back with a football fix in the 7 o'clock hour. You are listening to The Drill. We're live at Jags training camp at the Miller Electric Center.
The Drill. From the DivorceMenOnly.com studios.
This is your VSIN Action Update, brought to you by Duck Duck Rooter Plumbing, Septic, and Air Conditioning. When you're stuck, call the Duck. Proud partner of the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Miami Hurricanes, a media's pick to win the ACC football title at -136. Florida State picked 11th. They are 35-1 to win the conference crown. Major League Baseball today, day-night doubleheader. Mets and Braves at Citi Field in the first game. A.J. Smith-Shawver for the Braves, -115. Sean Manaea for the Mets, -105, 8.5 under the total. In the nightcap, Chris Sale for Atlanta, $1.62 favorite against Christian Scott of the Mets, +134, 7.5 under the total. Sale 11-6, a 2.19 ERA. Scott 3-2, a 3.13 earned run average. Progressive helping veterans drive their lives forward. More info, keysofprogress.com. With your action update, Mike Sennett, 1010XL.
The birth of a child is a time of joy, but when complications during delivery lead to injury or death, families are left with lifelong problems. If you believe a medical mistake contributed to a birth injury, protect yourself and your family by understanding your legal options. Founded in Jacksonville, Edwards & Raggets helps families evaluate medical negligence claims. No fees unless you recover damages. Call 904-INJURED or visit 904injured.com.
Edwards & Raggets, offices Jacksonville.
Feel a vibration in your steering wheel at highway speeds? That's not something to ignore, and a standard tire balance might not fix it. At G&H Tires and Service, they offer Road Force Balancing, an advanced system that simulates how your tire actually performs on the road to detect hidden issues. It goes beyond traditional balancing to reduce vibration, improve handling, and extend the life of your tires. Newer vehicles, especially with low-profile tires, demand this level of precision. Drive smoother. G&H Tires and Service on Beach Boulevard, where your ride gets dialed in right.
Hey, Hicken here. I couldn't be any happier than to join the George Moore Chevrolet family. When I say family, I mean it. Visit their beautiful showroom today off Atlantic Boulevard. Find out exactly what I'm talking about. No pressure, just friendly help. And whether you want a car, a truck, SUV, electric, pre-owned, you name it, George Moore Chevrolet has it. And if you can't make it over to Atlantic Boulevard, no problem. MooreChevy.com is easy to navigate as any site you will try. It's never been more easy to use. George Moore Chevrolet. Together, let's drive.
When you want to be heard, send your opinion to the 1010XL text line, designed by Lifetime Enclosures.
Thank you for believing in me when the bosses didn't give me a chance.
641-1010. No texting and driving. Get your thoughts heard on 1010XL.
Hello, First Coast. I'm sure by now you have seen our bright green GFL trucks and containers throughout the greater Jacksonville area. We're an industry leader in solid waste and would love the opportunity to earn your business. We're committed to customer service, reliability, and have an unwavering focus on safety. Whether commercial or construction, let us haul your waste away. Call 904-760-5880 to get a quote today from GFL, Green for Life.
David Garrard here, and once again, I'm reporting good news about how good my knees are doing following PRP treatment at Southeast Orthopedic Specialists. For an old quarterback like me, my knees are in great shape.
You don't have to be a celebrity or a professional athlete to appreciate the everyday personal attention you'll receive at Southeast Orthopedic Specialists. For any orthopedic need, call on the pros at SOS.
Southeast Orthopedic Specialists.
PGA Tour star Ricky Fowler.
If you want to be the best, you have to practice with the best. That's why I had Southwest Greens install and maintain my putting green, and my synthetic lawn, and my chipping area, and my practice bunker area, and my bocce ball court, and our pole vaulting area.
Southwest Greens is the world's premier manufacturer and installer of putting greens, synthetic grass, chipping areas, practice bunkers, and just about anything else you want to do in your yard.
It's Southwest Greens.
Log on to southwestgreensofjacksonville.com to see what they can do to your backyard.
Bueller.
Stay cooler with Bueller.
Hey, pal, what's the matter? I came right over.
It's my water, Jason. Smell this.
Yeesh.
That came out of my tap, Jason. I'm worried there's a lot more in there than just H and 2 and O.
Well, yeah. In Jacksonville, we have some of the hardest water in Florida. There's calcium carbonate in there and magnesium sulfate and...
I'm sorry, calcium... what now?
It's the same stuff that makes those cool stalactites in caves.
Well, that's making my shower all powdery and my taps all crusty, and caves make me claustrophobic.
Put on these sunglasses.
Whoa.
Call Bueller Air & Plumbing. And our water treatment experts will do a free water quality test. We'll check for minerals, bacteria, anything that might make your water smelly or damage your plumbing or appliances.
And if it's bad, you can fix it?
Your glasses will come out cleaner, your shampoo will lather better.
I like a good lather, Jason.
Stay cooler with Bueller.
Visit BuellerAir.com.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Still present, ready. Farah doesn't flinch.
Get ready, Duval. Jaguars training camp is returning to Miller Electric Center. Join us for an up-close look at our players in action and be part of the excitement as football returns to Jacksonville. Daily tickets are limited, so don't wait. Secure yours at jaguars.com/training camp.
That is your plan to get in and get a bird's eye view of this year's Jacksonville Jaguars. Meanwhile, we will be here in your stead as we broadcast live from the Miller Electric Center. Time for a football fix brought to you by the Sharks. They'll be playing right over there in the shadows. They've got a home playoff game this Saturday night in the arena and the home course, the Jewington Creek Golf Club. Best value in golf. Well, no good deed goes unpunished, San Francisco media. Kyle Shanahan spoke yesterday about the accident, but he wanted to make sure that the report that it was the girl who crossed over and caused the accident. It was inaccurate. It was actually he who caused the accident as he was reaching for his phone. And so he said the report was wrong. So there you go, San Francisco media. That's what you get. You don't report it. And then, by the way, when you do say it, well, you were wrong. So somehow, through all of this, the San Francisco media was doubly wrong. They didn't report it when it happened for who knows what reason. And then when they did, they didn't get it right. So I'll give Shanahan credit for at least cleaning that part of it up. It was, as we said yesterday, a severe accident. One that certainly deserved some public interest coverage. That's for sure. E.T., we talk sometimes about players. It just doesn't seem to register how they would, like they don't match up salary-wise with what you think. Not that they're not good players, but it was like, who was it, Tobias Harris?
Yes,
that we referenced,
yes,
it's like a top 10 all-time paid. I feel like that with Denzel Ward. Denzel Ward plays a position that is very, very, very well compensated. He's a cornerback, a DB. But yesterday he got a new deal in Cleveland, and it's not that he's now the highest paid defensive back in pro football, but it's the second time in his career that he is, with a new contract, has become the highest paid defensive back in pro football. We got another highest paid. It is that season. It's the Eagles' Jalen Carter, now the highest paid defensive tackle in NFL history. He has been, just an absolute disruptor when it comes to that defensive line and that Eagles defense overall. All right, we're going to get things started down here. Foye Oluokun will lead things off. We are, over the course of the next couple of weeks, going to bring you any and all the big names that are going to be a major part of this year's Jacksonville Jaguars football season. So the Hicken arrival, Foye Oluokun, and more when we return. The Drill broadcasting live from Jags Camp at the Miller Electric Center.
The Drill at the DivorceMenOnly.com studios. Your sports yardstick.
What are you talking about?
1010XL.
Florida sun, hurricane winds, driving rain. Your roof takes a daily beating. That's why Endless Summer Roofing installs fortified roofs. Engineered for Florida with superior wind protection and impact resistance. Better yet, a fortified roof may even qualify you for insurance discounts. A stronger roof and potentially lower insurance bills? That's a win-win. Endless Summer Roofing. Built, fortified, built for Florida. Visit endlesssummerroofing.com.
You may not be able to control the air you breathe on the outside, but you certainly can on the inside of your home. Just call Florida Home AC and ask about the Remy Halo. It's the next generation of air quality technology. Call 777-4300 for Florida Home AC.
In the heart of Gator Nation, a voice rises above the roar of the swamp. Take time out with Patrick Young, Friday mornings at 8:30, tipped off by Southeast Orthopedic Specialists and Kuhn Flowers on 1010XL.
Get ready, Duval. Jaguars training camp is returning to Miller Electric Center for 2026. Join us for an up-close look at our players in action as they prepare for the upcoming season. Daily availability is limited, so don't wait. Be part of all the excitement as football returns to Jacksonville. Get more information and secure your tickets by visiting jaguars.com/training camp. We'll see you there.
The flagship station of the Jaguars, WJXL AM Jacksonville Beach, WJXL FM Jacksonville Beach.
Attention skilled electricians. Are you undervalued at your current company? Time to step up to the bigger projects and better opportunities. Join the team at Miller Electric Company, a trusted name in the industry for over 96 years. At Miller, we tackle the biggest projects in the city, offering not just the job, but an experienced, top-notch pay, unbeatable benefits, and the best working environments in the business. Please join the team that values your skills and rewards your hard work. Elevate your career to new heights. Apply today at millercareers.com, an equal opportunity employer.
Everybody loves what's happening at Beard's Diamonds this month. Up to 40% off store-wide at their annual Christmas and July sale. But you need to hurry. The event ends at the end of the month. Hurry in to see all the amazing deals, up to 40% off. And that includes engagement rings, fashion rings, earrings, bracelets, bands, pendants. This is the annual store-wide sale that everybody loves because you get December prices like Christmas. If you're getting engaged this summer, now's your chance to get a bigger, better quality diamond. Or maybe it's time to treat yourself to a fabulous fashion ring, necklace, or bracelet. Don't forget, Beards is the town center's locally owned diamond superstore. Say hi to the Lupos when you go in. Don't settle for the corporate chain store experience when you can get the value, service, and attention you deserve. Don't miss Christmas in July exclusively at Beards Diamonds at the St. John's Town Center. I say shop local, shop Beards Diamonds. Hurry, though, the offer ends at the end of July and will not be extended. Beards Diamonds.
When you're hungry, go big, and more importantly, go to Daly's, where they got anything and everything to tantalize your taste buds and fill you up. At Daly's, our barbecue beef brisket sandwich is slow smoked to perfection, tender, juicy, and full of bold flavor. It's the kind of sandwich that truly satisfies. Try the barbecue brisket sandwich at Daly's. Meanwhile, some favorites never go out of style. The Duval sub at Daly's is stacked, loaded, and made with the bold flavor you want in every bite. Fresh ingredients, big taste. It's a local favorite. Grab the Duval sub today at Daly's. Or maybe you just want a delicious chicken sandwich. Some choices just work. The chicken sandwich at Daly's is crispy on the outside, it's juicy on the inside, and it is full of flavor. Perfect for lunch, perfect for dinner, perfect anytime hunger hits. So grab the chicken sandwich today at Daly's. Daly's is made fresh, it's made local, and Daly's is built for big appetites. I'll see you there today.
Here's your Southeast Orthopedic Specialist local sports update, sponsored by Gate Express Car Wash. Training camp officially opens today through August 26. Fans get their first chance to see the Jaguars up close at kickoff day. Gates open at 7:45 with practice starting at 8:30. Jags QB Trevor Lawrence commented on his head coach as a motivator.
A lot of the great coaches I've been around have been able to find that motivation and the chip on your shoulder.
That's your Southeast Orthopedic Specialist local sports update. I'm Sam Nelson.
Currently, it's 7 a.m. and it's 79 degrees. Your time and your temp is brought to you by Bueller Air and Plumbing. Stay cool with Bueller. Stay tuned for more with The Drill right here on 1010XL at 92.5 FM.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. When it's game time, Farah doesn't flinch.
Get ready, Duval. Jaguars training camp is returning to Miller Electric Center. Join us for an up-close look at our players in action and be part of the excitement as football returns to Jacksonville. Daily tickets are limited, so don't wait. Secure yours at jaguars.com/training camp.
Ladies and gents, please put your hands together as Dan Hicken enters the studio.
Guess what day it is? What day is it? Anybody? Oh, come on, I know you can hear me.
Mikey knows. Tuesday?
Guess what day it is?
Here we go. Thursday? Here we go.
It's hump day.
You know it!
There we go.
Yes, sir! It's hump day, baby! Year 32.
32, man.
Year 9
That
for this cat.
What's scary about that is we've been here for all 32. That's a little disappointing, quite frankly. A little eye-opening.
Knicks in 5, dog.
They won't stop. We're going to eschew Dan time for Foyer time.
We got Foyer here.
Yes, we do. Of course we do. We got the
Legend.
We got to start right off the top. We got to kick it off with some beating.
He's built different.
Man,
You're built different, Foyer. Somebody turn him up.
Richie.
Oh, we got him. Are you there? Count to 10, Foyer.
Yeah,
1, 2,
yeah, a
3.
little
He's
more.
there.
Yeah, he's there.
Year 9, my man.
Year 9.
Right? Is that correct?
That's right.
This is your 9th year.
Yes, indeed.
How do you feel?
Feel good. I had a good
You-
off season. You got to know it's your 9th year.
Yeah.
So understanding how to get the body primed and ready and feeling better than last year. Yeah.
Do you know it's been over 25 years since the Jaguars have had back-to-back playoff teams?
Is that right?
98, 99 is the last time it happened.
Right.
So tell us how last year's foundation is going to be different than, say, the 22 foundation, where
22.
there was also a lot of optimism going
Yep.
into the next year.
I think 22, great years, great guys. Love the team that we had. We started off good, 8-3.
Yeah.
So I feel like, I don't think we took the foot off the gas, but instead of understanding what it takes to win each and every game, we kind of relied on past success in order to bring us, to the end of games, saying that, we know we're good enough. How about we just go out there and win? Now, it takes work all the way through the week, all the way through the game, really, because any game can go either way. So understanding what it takes to win each and every game, going in, playing the game all the way through the game like that. And then, no matter how wins look, wins are wins in this league. I don't care who you're playing. Everybody's capable of beating anybody. I don't care what it looks like. Coming down to the end of the game, a lot of one-score games in this league. So kind of going into the next year, we lost a whole bunch of one-score games. You turn around a couple plays here and there, you might have a decent record, but we didn't, so we had an awful record. So, not apologizing for coming out on a winning table. Obviously, we got to learn from each and every game, wins or losses, always lessons to be learned, but understanding that, apply those lessons to each and every week, and we got to get better all the way through the year.
Yep. Foye Luakan is our guest here. Jags training camp kicks off. We talked to Fred Taylor earlier this week, and he was telling us how he used to love training camp. I always thought most guys hate training camp, and I think you're built different too. I think there's something in there that you probably enjoy certain aspects, getting back together with the guys, hanging out, getting here early, doing your thing, getting prepared, going through it. There's some drudgery, obviously, but tell me your approach to training camp.
This is time to get back into the routine, get your body primed and ready for the games coming in the year. I think I still approach each and every training camp like, the team hasn't been set. So I got to go out there and prove to the coaches, my worth on the team, do the right things. And if I want to have a good year, it has to start from the start of it. So if I'm not getting ready during training camp, that first game can mean everything to me. I want to hit the ground running.
You've been flying around for 9 years. I mean, folks in Atlanta saw you do in Atlanta what we're watching you do here in Jacksonville. But this defense is pinch it last year for taking away the football.
Right.
Is it repeatable? Is it how do you approach it, knowing that was such a big part of your success? And just how fun is it to play football that way as well?
It's very fun. Definitely a culture that we're instilling and talking about taking the ball away. Is it repeatable? I think, statistics-wise, it is repeatable. How you go about it, people are going to know we take the ball away. People might try to do different things, be taught through the week, hold the ball tighter, don't, be more cautious of throws, but the ball's up in the air, like it's there for the taking. The ball's in somebody's, arms, it's there for the punching. So just being more aware of it and maybe more effort on it, more, heightened awareness of it. People don't just give the ball away. We got to go take it. So, I like to say, it's repeatable, but, you don't just fall into it. You got to go make it happen.
While you take care of yourself, Foye, and prepare and prove yourself on the practice fields, you're also sort of a leader amongst the linebackers, and your guy Devin Lloyd is left, and now you have some new guys coming in, and they too will be competing. Ventrell, Combs, those guys. Talk to me about what you can do to help those guys.
Oh, just walk them through, the same process. It's really about mindset each and every day.
Right.
Just getting better. And they'll see things, as the games go on, as practices go on, but coming back the next day, learning from what we did the past day. And it's all about playing off of each other, communication, what to expect, and then trusting yourself to make these plays. I mean, we're all great athletes and stuff, so when we put ourselves into the position to make the play, have the confidence to make the play.
Yeah.
So obviously you saw Devin grow a lot through his time here, and, he just had the confidence, and he put a lot of work in, the work ethic each and every day. I loved watching him come in and grind. So kind of putting that same work ethic in these younger guys growing up, saying this is kind of the blueprint on how to be successful in the league.
You pretty much see nothing but each other across the line of scrimmage for the most part for the next 3 or 4 weeks. I'm curious if this offense has gotten good enough that it's now starts to make you all better. It makes your defensive, focus be even that much more, even in practice.
Right. I mean, a lot of talent on the offense, and the way that they play, the routes it's just very, I feel like, intelligent football that they play. Plays off of plays that look like a play, and then they do something off of it. I mean, I think going against other teams, I feel like after this offense will definitely slow the game down for us. Being able to have to communicate all these different routes and formations and motions and stuff, it will slow the game down going against other teams and throughout the season. But, all compliments to them. But right now I'm trying to go out there and beat them.
Sure.
So.
You've had to learn a bunch through the years. Coaches change. Sometimes players stay and coaches change, or vice versa. Or, Campanelli's back.
Yep.
There's a little bit of that's a positive, a huge positive. It's got to be comforting in a lot of ways that you can just sort of hit the ground running, I guess.
Yeah, through OTAs and in the install one now, it's stuff that I've seen before for the most part. Obviously, there are going to be tweaks and stuff, how we might call something, might want to disguise something now. But it's like we're able to grow within the system. And I think that was kind of beneficial for me my first 3 years in the league when I was learning how to play linebacker. I didn't have to learn different systems because it was the same coach for 3 years. I know it's going to be tough changing up, like let's say Ventrell, changing up coordinators and stuff. But now that we have some continuity, you get to learn one thing, be in the right place. Like you don't have to mix calls up anymore. Like it's stuff that we've seen before. Now you know what to expect, how to call the game, and then understand what communications each and every play.
I feel like one of the buzzwords of last year's training camp, because of y'all's success as a team in the second half and he getting injured midway through, Travis Hunter's kind of a quieter storyline this go around, but he now has at least kind of a half a rookie year under him. He's had some experience. He knows the playbook better on both sides. You have that same optimism. I remember talking to you last year about him and just his energy and his positivity. What are your expectations for him as he grows into a contributor on this defense?
I think just watching him come back from his injury was good for us all to see. An eye-opening. His attitude didn't change coming in the building. Obviously, he's going to be a little dejected, getting hurt.
Sure.
I think major injury for the first time. But he came in and worked, and, he put on muscle to his body. I think he ran faster than he ever had before. He came in and worked, and he still has that young energy. And he's out here learning and meshing with the guys. So I like him as a guy. I feel like he's a team guy too, and brings that good energy. Likes to give it to other people. So, now he's back in the mix, and he'll just keep learning with us. And I think, when he's out there, he's a great football player. You get him doing the right stuff. Sky's the limit, man. It's crazy. It's crazy. Yeah.
How was your time off? Which it really isn't off as much as it used to be because you're always preparing and such. But did you have any crazy vacations? Do anything you wanted to do? Anything different? Did you go see any basketball games? Did you go see the New York Knicks win the World Championship?
I did not see that. I was actually rooting for the Spurs.
Yeah.
I was Spurs fan.
Like any good American.
Yeah. It seemed like more people wanted maybe because I've known a lot of New York people. A lot of people, the world wanted the
Tell
Knicks
me
to
about
win.
it.
So congrats.
Thank you.
I watched the Spurs play. I saw them play.
Okay.
So I had to see Wemby in person.
Yeah. What was that like?
He's tall.
He's incredible.
And
isn't he?
coordinated. It's
Yeah.
really crazy.
Coordinated.
I'm talking about warm-ups. Everybody, he stops the court. Like it's his world in there.
Yeah.
Even when he's not even playing well offensively, he's affecting the whole game.
Yeah.
So I think he's the best game effector in the league right now.
Yeah.
Obviously, he's a lot to grow to, but he can be a really good player.
Oh yeah.
Already is a really good player.
Yes.
Saw Denver play a couple times. Watched the Big Ten tournament this year.
Very good.
Basketball tournament. That was cool to see. I think who won this year? Michigan.
Yes.
So I saw them play a lot. Actually,
Yes.
yeah. They were.
And what
gelling
about
at that time.
quick snippet on your Cats? You feel good about your Cats? They got they were getting down on Pope early, but
I was down on. We weren't bringing in no recruits.
But then all of a sudden,
I think we put a team together. I don't think. Hopefully, if they play well together, they have a shot to run. It's obviously we're always too optimistic as Kentucky fans.
Sure.
But, I think we could turn
second best team
year.
in the SEC
No,
for
the best,
sure.
Yeah,
Can't beat the Gators, but other than that, you should be fine.
Right. Then I think last to cap it off, I did throw a first pitch out in my hometown, St. Louis Cardinals.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
A great baseball town.
Yeah,
great
I grew up playing
How
a
did you
little baseball. It was a good pitch.
Okay.
I talked, Logan did pitch. He said if it didn't paint the outside corner, they're definitely swinging. So it's a little nerve-wracking. There's no, first, there's nobody stepped on the mound yet, no backstop for your foot.
Right.
It's slippery. You don't want to overstride. They don't let you warm up. So I'm like, what are we doing here? I had to go in the bathroom and sneak a little arm circles in.
Now, did you go in the backyard before, a couple of days before? Did you throw the ball a little bit?
I had a little baseball background. I watched the pitch. I haven't done it in a long time. I didn't get my extension.
You just don't want to send one over the backstop.
Sometimes the quarterbacks go out and throw the first pitch.
I saw some.
It's terrible.
Yeah.
Stroud. Stroud did one that
I had a good, looked like a little slider.
Okay.
It was going, drop. It was a decent little
Well, the
pitch.
Braves could use some pitching, so if you got a little extra
I
time.
hope they lose every game.
See, I don't need to
Go
hear
Cards.
that.
Go Cards.
We're going so good.
Hey, man, we appreciate you.
We do.
Thank
Thanks
you
for
so much.
stopping
Have
and
a great
talking.
year,
All
and we'll enjoy watching you guys.
I appreciate it. Keep up the good work.
For sure.
Yeah.
Foye
you betcha.
Luakad joining us here on The Jewel. We'll take a break. Come back with more next.
The Drill.
From the DivorceMenOnly.com studios. At 1010XL, we don't take sports seriously.
Slant to the corner. You're going to move it back over here to the point. Rock this over here. You got pie like that.
After all, it's just a game.
6 guys to blitz. You got to blitz them.
1010XL.
Make Capital Glass and Shower Doors your premier choice for top quality glass solutions. With over 40 years of expertise, their team specializes in commercial and residential projects. From elegant shower doors to modern frameless enclosures, they've got you covered. But that's not all. They also offer glass railing systems, glass wine cabinets, and much more. For unmatched quality and service, choose Capital Glass and Shower Doors. Your vision, their expertise. Visit online at capcoglass.com.
Hi, this is Dale Murray with Murray Automotive Group in Stark and Kingsland. Save yourself from those big city dealers and their fast-talking mumbo-jumbo. No matter what your automotive need is, we've got you covered. Ford, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, and nobody beats our prices. I mean nobody. Shazam! Plus our exclusive 15-year, 150,000-mile warranty included on every qualified vehicle. And we'll trade anything from high heels to wagon wheels. Compare our prices online at ShazamAuto.com. Then come see me, Dale Murray. I'll be waiting for you. Shazam!
He's our big hitter.
I'm Jaguars Today's middle linebacker, Tom McManus.
He tackles Jags talk from a middle linebacker's point of view. Fridays on 1010XL. Protected by Renewal by Anderson. Custom windows and doors. Proud partner of the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Hi, I'm Blake Bortles. People know I've always said if I wasn't playing football, I'd probably be on a construction site. So Next Gen Roofing finally let me live the dream.
Blake, why are you wearing a red practice jersey?
Always worn it for safety. Right.
Well, around here, the red jersey means you're the new guy. So you're in charge of garbage cleanup.
Perfect. I love garbage time. Always excelled in it.
It's not exactly what I meant.
Good thing Next Gen Roofing has real pros handling everything from family homes to large commercial buildings. Next Gen, teamed up with you.
Teamed up with you.
Hey guys, Hicken here from my friends at Beaches Dermatology. Yeah, we're out of training camp today, and right now it's overcast, but don't let that overcast fool you. Protect your skin at all times in the summer, especially here in the Sunshine State. That's what Beaches Dermatology wants you to do. They want to remind you, have your floppy hat, have your sunscreen, long sleeve dry fits, whatever it takes to protect that skin. That's what you do. And if something does appear on your skin, don't wait. Go get it checked out. Here's what you do. You go online, beachesdermatology.com. And you find the location that best serves you. I go to the one off Solano Road. They're terrific folks out there. I appreciate them so very much. Doctors Boudreaux, Doctors Metz been taking care of me for years and years. And I appreciate them for that. Dr. Fader will do the Mohs surgery. So whatever you need, skincare needs, skincare products, it's Beaches Dermatology and beachesdermatology.com. Take care of that skin of yours. And remember, for all of your skincare needs and products, Beaches Dermatology.
You see Daly's convenience stores all over the First Coast, and one thing you'll always see once inside Daly's is a cooler full of Bud Light. It's the official beer of the NFL, and every game goes great with a cold one. So head to your local Daly's the next time you stock up for the big game.
Celebrate the month of July with Zero Res and get 3 rooms of carpet clean starting at just $129 and take $75 off air duct cleaning as well. Hicken here. Book online at ZeroResJacksonville.com. Take advantage of the savings.
With today's car prices, you need financing that fits your budget. Move forward with a better auto loan from First Florida Credit Union. Whether you're buying or refinancing, you'll benefit from competitive low rates, flexible terms, and up to 90 days with no payments. Stop by a branch or apply online at firstflorida.org/car loan. Enriching people every day. Membership eligibility required. Interest accrues during loan payment deferral period. Federally insured by NCUA. Details at firstflorida.org/car loan.
At Orthopedic Specialists of Jacksonville, care starts with listening, one-on-one consultations, clear answers, and a plan built around you. Our orthopedic surgeons, sports medicine physicians, and rehabilitation specialists work together to treat injuries, manage chronic pain, and restore strength and mobility. From your first check-in to your personalized treatment plan, everything is designed to help you move forward with confidence. Orthopedic Specialists of Jacksonville, expert care, improving lives.
Ladies and gentlemen, boaters and landlubbers, friends, four-legged and two, this is Lisa the Botanista with a huge announcement. Freedom Boat Club is opening a brand new 4th location. That's right, Freedom Boat Club St. Augustine Shipyard is now open. Now members can enjoy unlimited access at Julington Creek, Jacksonville Beach, St. Augustine Comanche Cove, and St. Augustine Shipyard. Freedom Boat Club members also enjoy reciprocal access to over 400 locations across the world. There's never been a better time to join. We are offering our biggest discount ever to celebrate our brand new location. We own and maintain an entire fleet of boats. Join the club, and as often as you like, you can do water sports, inshore fishing, offshore fishing, sandbar hopping, dining on the water, or just cruising around town. Visit us at the St. Augustine Shipyard or stop by any of our locations to see what the Boatcierge experience is all about. Visit us at freedomboatclub.com.
DivorceMenOnly.com. This is Kenny Lay of Kenny Lay & Associates. Our firm specializes in representing men in family law. That's all we do. That's our only focus. We can help with all of your family law needs, such as divorce, custody, alimony, and child support. For over a decade, we have helped thousands of men with these types of issues. We even have an appellate division ready to challenge a judge's ruling. If you need a family law attorney, go to DivorceMenOnly.com. DivorceMenOnly.com. Offices, Jacksonville.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Focused, fueled, fearless, Farah.
Get ready, Duval. Jaguars training camp is returning to Miller Electric Center. Join us for an up-close look at our players in action and be part of the excitement as football returns to Jacksonville. Daily tickets are limited, so don't wait. Secure yours at jaguars.com/training camp.
And now, let's light up the Firehouse Subs 10-minute drill.
Hit it! Yeah! Yeah, we got sports concepts and rationalizations. We call it the 10-minute drill. At the end of the drill, we like to hand out a prize pack. E, what are you going to razzle-dazzle them with today?
I got a pair of tickets to the Florida Theater's Jacksonville Rock Orchestra. Live as bringing breathtaking music of David Bowie. It's going down August 8th. Tickets on sale now at floridatheater.com, but one lucky winner can win a pair of them things at the end of the 10-minute drill.
Excellent. Enjoyed Foye Luakan. Good dude, great sports fan. And what I like about Foye, and I knew he's a pro's pro. I mean, this guy is a guy who, you know, he's one of those guys that when we do the pregame TV show down on the field before games, he reminds me of Puzz. He's always down there early. He's always doing he goes through his routine. He has this long stick that he uses to get his body right for the games. I mean, it's a lot of preparation goes into this stuff, these guys that we don't see. You know, we can all love the game, but when you make it to the NFL and you want to stay, and this is what he's done now, and he'll go bang that body around and get 100 tackles again this year like he does every year.
Tackling machine.
Yeah.
And it's just a good, to your point, it seems like it's often the linebacker who's that guy.
Yeah.
You said Puzz. I think Mike P used to be that way.
Yes.
Darryl Smith used to be that way. It's almost inherent to that position that you carry a certain leadership role, and his leadership role is even more important this year because they are so young there. I got a list that would shock you. I think maybe you, at least you didn't hear us talking about it. I think you were walking in and when we were brought it up earlier, but CBS Sports ranked the edge rush talent by team. Did you see that 1 to 32?
No.
Did you see where do you think the Jaguars are? Edge rush, just edge rush
As a team?
Edge rush groups. And so it's just the edge rushers, isn't there? They
have in the lists they're 10 and 35, so. They have 2 who are considered, top of the. They're top 10. I'd say top 10.
Wow. Yeah. Fifth.
Yeah.
Ahead of really, really
Houston
good
1.
defenses and teams. Houston's 2. The Rams are 1.
Rams are 1. Yeah.
But I mean, behind them, the Ravens, the Patriots, the Seahawks.
The Rams are 1 without Aaron Donald, right?
Yeah, it doesn't count that. It's just your edge rushers. That's correct.
Yeah.
And they got rid of Verse. Part of that trade.
Yeah.
Of course, they do have Myles Garrett. That helps things.
Yeah.
Probably allows you to withstand that loss.
5th is a good number.
I mean, you know what? I think it goes to show you how little they're getting from the interior of the defensive line because they're never high on the sack totals.
Right.
As a team, we are not good at getting to the quarterback. So, but I will say, I think part of getting paid gives you a little bit more credibility.
Yeah.
Like when Trayvon became that paid guy, now it's, they got 2 home records down there, or game records down there.
Hey, Duval, it's almost time to kick off the 26th season at the bank. Whether you want to be at the center of it as a season ticket member, lock in 3 or more games with bundle at the bank, or cheer on the Jags at your most anticipated matchup. Everyone can be part of the action. Seating is limited. Don't wait. Remember, they're here this year. Secure your tickets by visiting jaguars.com/tickets or call them 904-633-2000.
There are a surprising number of people who honestly didn't know they were at home this year, thought they were gone this year.
It's amazing.
How's that possible?
Well,
we got to get more people listening to 1010 only. We ought to take over some sort of piracy. I mean, that's pitiful.
I had someone in the neighborhood just ask me again yesterday. How does it work? And
I got to dumb you down as a Jag fan. You just lost a lot of street cred. Now, we need those fans in the stadium once they know we're actually here, apparently.
Well, along those lines, our Dreamfinders Homes poll question of the day brought to you by our friends at Dreamfinders Homes, the official home builder of the Jacksonville Jaguars for this purpose, but also the Gators, the Tour, the Tampa Bay Rays, and more. Check out DreamFindersHomes.com. Unbelievable homes that they build. The townhomes are fantastic. The ones down at North Beach are tremendous. I think they build them in 15 different locations.
15 of them things.
Just in 6 games. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 games. 15 touchdowns, 1 pick. 15. On the eve of the Jags' 32nd training camp, this was when it was posted, where do you see this season ending?
Okay.
Where does this season end? Regular season game week 17, 18, whatever it may be, wild card weekend, AFC Championship, or this is the year Super Bowl. Where do you see the season ending? Where is the final game?
That's kind of sneaky because the one that I was going to say isn't on there.
That's right.
The divisional round. I think they'll win a wild card, so I will go AFC Championship.
AFC Championship.
Yeah, because there's no part of me that thinks this team doesn't make the playoffs.
All right.
I've been fooled before, though.
Now, what say you?
I like wild card weekend, man.
Okay. All right. 38% like wild card weekend, 29% like AFC Championship, 22% say this is the year. Only 11% don't think they make the postseason.
Well, they had a lot of success last year, and The one thing that is, I don't know if concern is the right word, but there's one real disconnect in what the Jaguars did last year, and it's that whole sum of the parts thing we've talked about. But there was another list that was out here in the last couple of weeks, or the last 24 hours, and it was offensive talent in the NFL, top 10 at each position. Top 10 quarterbacks, top 10 running backs, top 10 tight ends, top 10 guards, centers, tackles. The Jaguars had one guy who placed top 10 at his position. It was Brenton Strange, T10. Now, again, I'll repeat, Trevor Lawrence is top 10 quarterback, period, in the story, but he was others receiving votes. But outside of Trevor, other receiving votes, and Brenton Strange, T10, the Jags didn't have a single offensive player register in the top 15 or 20 at their position, which is like what the disconnect there is on a team that set all the scoring records.
Yeah.
And they're all, by the way, ETN's not showing up anywhere either, as far as that being impact.
Well, I mean, most of the list, the ESPN list, we didn't have anybody in the top 10. So, but I'm sure that's a great motivator, whatever it may be.
Yeah.
And we'll talk to Liam Cohen. Liam's scheduled tomorrow, so we'll have him on tomorrow. We'll get Baselli on a little bit later today as we rock and roll through this. Hopefully we'll have some trivia with Get Smart John. In fact, why don't we take a break right now and head off and see what happens next. You never know. Daniel Murphy's coming out today, too, as well.
Awesome.
So 641-1010. Come kind, come courteous, come correct. Emmanuel.
For a pair of tickets to see the Jacksonville Rock Orchestra that's going live, is going down August 8th, to hear breathtaking music from David Bowie. August 8th, tickets on sale now at FloridaTheater.com, but I got a pair of tickets right now, 904-641-1010. Y'all know what to do. I'll at your boy.
The Drill.
From the DivorceMenOnly.com studios.
Streaming live from the XL Digital Studios. Polished by Harbor Dental Care. Official dental partner of the Jacksonville Jumbo Shrimp.
When it comes to your home or business, experience matters. That's why every apprentice at Local 234, whether training in plumbing, pipe fitting, welding, or HVAC, must pass a rigorous county licensing exam before graduating. It's just one more way Local 234 ensures the next generation of skilled professionals is ready for the job. Before you hire anyone, ask if the work will be performed by a licensed journeyman. Local 234, make the right connection.
Everybody loves what's happening at Beard's Diamonds this month. Up to 40% off store-wide at their annual Christmas and July sale. But you need to hurry. The event ends at the end of the month. Hurry in to see all the amazing deals, up to 40% off. And that includes engagement rings, fashion rings, earrings, bracelets, bands, pendants. This is the annual store-wide sale that everybody loves because you get December prices like Christmas. If you're getting engaged this summer, now's your chance to get a bigger, better quality diamond. Or maybe it's time to treat yourself to a fabulous fashion ring, necklace, or bracelet. Don't forget, Beards is the town center's locally owned diamond superstore. Say hi to the Lupos when you go in. Don't settle for the corporate chain store experience when you can get the value, service, and attention you deserve. Don't miss Christmas in July exclusively at Beards Diamonds at the St. John's Town Center. I say shop local, shop Beards Diamonds. Hurry, though, the offer ends at the end of July and will not be extended. Beards Diamonds.
Frank Frangie here for my friends at Coyle Fencing. You've heard me talk about our Bregan baseball complex with walk-off charities and we needed a batter's eye. Nobody knew how to do it. Coyle figured it out, and it is great. Since then, Coyle & Sons has completed hundreds of projects, including most recently our football fields at Fort Family Park. The bottom line is they do everything. They do it well. It looks great. I trust Coyle & Sons. You can too. Since 1927, they've been getting it right. CoyleJacks.com, C-O-Y-L-E Jacks.com. That's where you find them. A proud partner of the Jacksonville Jaguars.
It's about to get real. Training camp is on. Listen to 1010XL throughout the day for all the details and analysis of the passes, runs, and defensive performances. 1010XL's coverage of training camp is brought to you by Green Acres Sporting Goods.
Instant Keys. You don't have to go to the dealer. Instant Keys comes to you.
Instant Keys saves the day if you have lost or broken keys. They can program new keys and remotes for nearly every make and model of vehicle at a fraction of the dealership cost. Fast, honest, and reliable locksmith service. Call 722-1111.
Instant Keys. Instant Keys. You don't have to go to the dealer. Instant Keys comes to you.
Twin Peaks is the best in the game. ET here, and it's bigger game days and UFC fight nights. I mean, where else can you find a scratch kitchen that's always coming through in the clutch every day, from lunch to late at night? Only at Twin Peaks, your #1 sports bar.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Still present, ready. Farah doesn't flinch.
Get ready, Duval. Jaguars training camp is returning to Miller Electric Center. Join us for an up-close look at our players in action and be part of the excitement as football returns to Jacksonville. Daily tickets are limited, so don't wait. Secure yours at jaguars.com/training camp.
Get Smart John is a line tuned up and serviced by G&H Tires and Service.
All right, even here, you know him, you love him. TriviaNation.com's own Get Smart John joining us on the program.
If John comes to camp and you're downwind, you'll smell him.
That's fair. That's a fact. Johnny!
Good morning, Guggen.
Good morning, John.
Morning, sir.
Jeff, welcome back from your sabbatical.
Thank you, friend. Not quite a sabbatical.
Yeah.
You interrupted, but yeah, we're good.
We stood tall. We
Okay,
stood
good.
tall
We
and
needed it.
Trivia battled for 2
You
weeks.
did.
That's
You
true.
did.
That was for 2 Wednesdays in a row. I was out.
I'll be mailing it in today.
Okay, well, I'm ready.
I know you're ready.
In a way.
So, because, Jeff, you were not here last week, there was one question that I asked the boys that they missed. It was close, but I want to see if you would get this, okay?
Yes. Save us.
And the category was science.
Science.
And the question,
My strength.
yes. What is the biological term for a flowering plant that takes 2 years to complete its life cycle?
That's a perennial?
Close.
Oh, okay.
Biennial.
Biennial. That makes sense.
Yeah, well, I know. We didn't
Yeah.
know that one.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
I never
just
heard of
wanted
a
to see.
biennial flower. I thought biennial is what made sense, but perennial is a flower term I'd heard, so I went with that one. Anyway.
All right.
Okay.
Anywho.
All right.
You're just
Anywho.
as dumb as we are.
That's never argued.
Okay. We're going to get you started this morning with beverages.
Oh,
Beverages.
good.
A non-alcoholic drink made from ginger ale or lemon lime soda and grenadine that's garnished with a cherry was named after an iconic 1930s child star.
Yeah.
Aiden loved them.
Go ahead,
Shirley Temples, huh?
Yeah.
Yes. Very good. Music.
Metal!
Sunflower is a 2018 Post Malone song featured on the soundtrack to an animated film about which Marvel Comics superhero?
I'm going to what's the name of the song?
Sunflower.
I mean,
By
I'm
Post
trying
Malone.
to Marvel. I feel like Spider-Man has done more of the animated. I think there's been more Spider-Man animated Marvel projects. In Superman and Batman, they're DC.
Yes, that is correct.
Don't you think it's Spider-Man? Aren't they Marvel? I don't know. I mean, this is a guess. I don't
I
watch
like
any
it.
of them. All
Spider-Man
right, we'll
is
go-
Marvel.
We'll go Spider-Man.
Spider-Man.
Yes.
Yeah.
Movies.
Movies.
In the Back to the Future film series, what was the first name of Marty McFly's dad?
McFly.
Gosh, all I called him was McFly.
He punched.
Yeah, it's just Mart.
I know this, but I gotta.
His first name was Dad. Dad.
No.
George. That's what it is. George McFly.
Yes, very good. So we had a bonus, so you already got the question.
Yes. Thank you, Tony.
So this is a little deeper. Can you tell me the actor who played George McFly in the first Back to the Future?
Crispin Glover.
Yeah.
Very good. Yeah.
He's kind of crazy, right?
Yeah, the most lunatic.
Yeah.
On Letterman?
On Letterman.
Yeah.
He kicked him. He high kicked him.
Yeah. A weird man.
Yes.
Yeah. He's got to go.
Yes.
Okay.
He's a weird dude.
Very. Science. Which element is the first in the noble gas group on the periodic table?
When I draw up the picture of the periodic table in my head, that tells me
I don't even know what the noble gases
I don't
are.
either.
Golly.
I got a noble gas for you, Johnny.
I'm thinking.
How about that one?
All right, okay. Here's how I'm gonna approach this. But I don't know if this is true. Is the periodic table in any way, shape, or form in alphabetical order? Would that matter?
No one knows.
It's not in alphabetical order.
So it wouldn't matter. Like argon is a gas that starts with A.
I love it.
You want to go argon?
Yes.
Wouldn't it be hydrogen or helium or something?
I feel like it might be one of those, Jeff, like hydrogen.
That's why argon is that's an alphabetical deal. If argon is even a noble gas or an element for that matter. Hydrogen.
Oh, helium.
Oh, I had it too, or at least mentioned it.
I was watching, Johnny, a trivia quick story. I happened to be flipping around the other night, and I came across Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, and they now have a celebrity on with
to help them.
And Ben Affleck was on with this dude, and he had gotten up to the $250,000 question, and it was something to do with something in Spanish tradition, jumping over with fire, and the answer was babies, and Ben Affleck knew it. And he went on this long dissertation of how he knew it because of Matt. Matt was on the show. He was watching Matt, and then he looked it up. And anyways, he tells the guy, I know this. It's actually the one you don't think. It's babies. And the guy nailed it for $250.
So he trusted him.
I was like, yeah. I was like, damn, Ben Affleck's got a brain.
Sometimes for those actors, I bet for some of the roles they have to do, they probably do pick up some, offbeat information sometimes.
But it was good. I like that.
Way to go, Ben.
Yeah, kind of like the show.
Ryan the Hacker Green entering the premises. I see him now.
Got to get here early. Yeah. Make sure he gets a bird's eye view of everything.
Yes, sir. All right, continue. Sorry, John, I had to tell that story.
Okay. Oh, no worries.
It's kind of a big deal.
I know that you should supplant Jimmy Kimmel as the host of that show. That I do know.
Oh.
Nice.
Thank you. Wow. High praise. Running from 1978 to 1982, Mork and Mindy was a spinoff of what sitcom?
Happy Days, wasn't it? Or was it Laverne and Shirley?
Ooh. Did he first appear on Laverne? Was he the boyfriend or? Everything came from Happy Days, but I think Laverne and Shirley came from Happy Days, but then Mork and Mindy came from Laverne and Shirley.
Didn't they?
Schlemiel Schlemas, Haas and Pfeffer Incorporated.
Would you agree with that?
I do.
Yeah, let's go Laverne and Shirley.
Happy Days.
Really?
Laverne and Shirley was a spinoff of Happy Days.
Yeah, we know that.
Yeah.
You're telling me that Mork was on Happy Days before he was on Laverne and
Correct.
Shirley?
He probably was. Now that
I just surprised me because I watched more Happy Days than I did Laverne and Shirley, and I don't remember Mork on Happy Days.
He was on it. We overthought it.
Yeah, we did.
Well, here's one. Here's another little deal. And again, this is extra too, although if you get it. Do you know what Happy Days was a spinoff from?
American Graffiti?
Yeah. American Graffiti?
That's a great guess.
Then I don't know.
No, it's actually, do you remember this? Jeff, you might not, but Love American Style.
Love American Style, cleaner than the red, white, and blue.
Yeah, it was Love. They'd have each little episode, and it was Love in the Happy Days, and that's where it came from.
Very good.
Yeah.
That I did not know.
Geography.
Don't
Blue
know
question.
much about geography. That is the
Khartoum.
River Danube.
Okay. Khartoum is the capital of which African country?
Yes, Khartoum. One of my favorites. Khartoum is right there in the middle of Tanzania.
I feel like Khartoum is going to be more like
it's not one of your traditional.
No, it's not like Libya or Lebanon or.
You said in Africa?
I did.
Could it be Could it be Kenya? Kenya.
Sudan.
Yeah. Yes. Not even a puncher's chance there.
No.
Just name an African country and hope.
Do we have an audio clue to liven up this show?
Sure, we can go ahead and do the audio clue if you'd like.
It's not that we're just missing difficult questions.
Please.
Well,
but we're missing boring questions.
Johnny, the only reason why we're probably only doing one segment because we have the big fella, and I don't think he wants to play.
Yeah,
trivia.
he's not. If he comes out and he's told that he has to wait on Get Smart John, he may get in his car, go drive, meet you, and then come back before.
Correct.
You know how he is.
Yeah.
Gets a little
I thought he would participate. He always
He napped.
Maybe
let's be
not.
honest. He napped.
He did say baboom
Okay.
yes when he cheated that one time.
He loved trivia too, but he liked to love it and then pretended like he hated it.
Yes.
Like
That's
some of you
true.
in the
That is
audience.
true. Exactly.
Here it comes
Okay.
right now.
Here he
Like,
All
comes.
right, if you would.
yes.
Oh, really?
Last one. Yeah.
This is it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
This is the Big Valley. The Big Valley? The Big Valley.
Listen.
Something like that.
Something like that.
Put on the headset. We
Hold
got
on.
trivia right here.
Yeah, here you go, Tony.
Maybe
Tell
you
us what
can-
this is.
Baboom, yes!
Boom, yes.
Do you know this song, Tony?
He's not going to know this before he's born.
Start it again,
This sounds
there-
like, is this a TV show,
Actually,
John, or a movie? Huh?
It is. It's a TV theme.
I think
Hey,
it
But you
is.
need to let it play a little bit longer.
Play it again.
I think I know
Okay.
it.
Do you for real?
It is the Big Valley. Or something like that. No? The something Valley?
I watched Big Valley. This is not
Is that
Big.
Big
I don't
Valley?
think this is.
It's not Bonanza. It's one of those. It's a
Yeah.
cowboy.
Let it play a little bit.
You know it? You're allowed?
Richie knows it. What is it?
Wild Wild West.
Yes.
Ah,
Yeah,
very good. Rich.
I didn't know that.
No.
All right, John, we're going to let you go. We're going to take a quick break.
All right, buddy.
Come back and talk pigskin with the big fella.
Oh.
We're live at Jaguars. Yeah, thank you, John, as always. There you go.
I'd like to get paid for those.
Yes, he wants to drop
my,
in.
my likeness.
Still.
is
Get paid for the
Still.
drop. He wants to get paid for the drop, John. All right, we'll be back
Thank
with
you,
more.
Johnny.
We're live at the Miller Electric Center. Jags camp opens today. We talk with Tony Baselli next.
With Dan Hickett and Jeff Prosser.
At the DivorceMenOnly.com studios. Let's take a look inside 1010XL.
Who wants the Grand Tour? That would be terrific. That would be great.
We have the drill in the morning.
Very amusing.
Jaguars today from 10 to noon.
Good.
XL primetime noon to 2.
Yes.
Helmets and heels. And the Frenchie Show afternoons.
This is great.
Then Baloo and Hacker take you into the night.
All in one location.
1010XL.
When your home or business deserves more than ordinary glass, you trust the experts. Capital Glass and Shower Doors has been elevating spaces for over 40 years with precision, craftsmanship, and clean, modern design. From sleek frameless shower enclosures to elegant glass railings, wine cabinets, and any custom glass that makes a statement, Capital Glass delivers unmatched quality, service, and attention to detail. Your vision, their expertise. Capital Glass and Shower Doors at capcoglass.com.
Hey, gang, Hickett here. When it comes to trucks, the only name you need to know, George Moore Chevrolet. Right now, our showroom off Atlanta Boulevard is loaded with the toughest, strongest, hardest working Chevy trucks around. We got Silverado after Silverado ready to work or play just as hard as you do. And as we creep towards the end of July, man, that George Moore Chevrolet, they're chasing record months like they did in May when they set the record. And by the way, I don't just talk about them. I got 2 George Moore Chevrolet trucks of my own. They're in every mile, every job, every weekend. Power, dependability, and style. If it's a truck you want, it's George Moore Chevrolet you need. Stop by the Atlanta Boulevard showroom today. See why truck people keep coming back for more at George Moore Chevrolet. Together, let's ride.
Are you looking for a place to outfit your truck or van? It's Catlin Truck Accessories. For 105 years and 4 generations, Catlin is the name you can count on. This is Keith Catlin, and we know trucks and vans too, from Lear toppers, ladder racks, van shelving, strobe lighting, roll and lock bed covers, and everything in between. If you want quality products and great customer service, there's only one name. It's Catlin.
Who can you count on? Count on Catlin.
For 105 years, you can count on Catlin.
Hey guys, Prosser here. When you need new windows or doors, you want high-end quality without the middleman markup, and that's exactly why I'm telling you about Cash Building Materials. Same premium materials, same beautiful finishes, but a price that actually makes sense for your home. No subcontractors, no runaround, just their own experienced crews who treat your house like it's theirs. Get a quote today. Thank me tomorrow. For windows and doors, search Cash Building Material. Windows and doors done right.
Some people speak football. Denny Thompson speaks quarterback.
That is what I do.
The Quarterback Whisperer. It's quarterback breakdowns every Friday on The Drill. Tuned up by George Moore Chevrolet.
And Encore Research Group.
On 1010XL.
Duval!
There's no better time than now to buy your football season parking pass from Tailgaters, complete with on-site restaurant, indoor restrooms, and all-day security. Tailgaters parking selling out. Log on to tailgatorsparking.com today.
I'm U.S. Transportation Secretary Sean Duffy. We all get distracted when we drive, whether it's from our phones or kids in the backseat bickering. But how we handle these distractions can be a matter of life or death. Before you get on the road for your next road trip, please put your phones on silent and take a mental note to focus on driving.
Paid for by NHTSA.
I'm Alan Tyre with Trust Line Mortgage. My business partners Bill Pappas and Ken Rimley want to thank all the top real estate agents and builders who refer us business every day. Thinking about buying or building a new home? At Trust Line Mortgage, we're here to make the mortgage process simple, clear, and stress-free. That's why First Coast residents have trusted us for more than 37 years. Since 1989, Trust Line Mortgage has been your local mortgage company dedicated to personal service. Real people, real conversations, and real solutions. Whether you're looking for a conventional, VA, FHA, or construction loan, Trust Line Mortgage brings over 4 decades of experience to help you. And did I mention we offer the most competitive jumbo rates in Florida? If you're ready to buy, build, refinance, or simply explore your options, call Trust Line Mortgage today at 904-381-LOAN or visit our website at trustlinemortgage.com. Trust your instincts and follow the line to Trustline Mortgage.
Trustline Mortgage, NMLS 331480. Alan Tyre, NMLS 246490. Bill Pappas, NMLS 218443. Ken Remley, NMLS 246445.
Mark Watson here to tell you a little bit about hardballcreative.com. It's your online promo haven with thousands of ideas on how to promote your company. We're open 24/7, 365.
Hardball Creative. Hardball does it all.
1010XL, presented by Farrah and Farrah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. When it's game time, Farrah doesn't flinch.
Get ready, Duval. Jaguars training camp is returning to Miller Electric Center. Join us for an up-close look at our players in action and be part of the excitement as football returns to Jacksonville. Daily tickets are limited, so don't wait. Secure yours at jaguars.com/training camp.
Yes, it's good.
Nice. Comes right in with the Hall of Fame, did he?
The Hall of Fame
He's
song.
got his A game. His A game spared him the speech that'll live forever. That was also a good move by E.
Yeah, we've
overplayed that.
Well, we'll carry that for a long time, Tony Baselli.
I might have my lawyer. I don't have a lawyer.
Probably
But
should.
I might hire a lawyer
Yeah.
and call and say, listen.
That would be great.
I would like, what if I send Steve a letter saying, Steve?
Cease and desist.
Cease and desist or start paying me.
We love cease and desist.
Would be his first from you.
But I kind of figure if we didn't get one for Robo Tiger.
Yeah, that's
we just
true.
don't-
No one could shut us down.
Yeah.
The Robo Tiger was one of the greatest bits of all time.
That was a good one.
I think I was on back then.
You were. Yeah, you were there for some Robotype. I think that you glossed him a bucket of bolts, in fact. I think that was your initial glossing.
Yes.
Hey, a bucket of bolts. He called it like he was real. That was
Tony
good.
Baselli here
Good
for
stuff.
year 32 of the Jacksonville Jaguars. You've been a part of them as a player and now in your role as head honcho, EVP, whatever the hell you are.
Just call me whatever you want.
Yes.
Thank you, Fred.
Hall of Famer. HOF.
Hall of Famer.
Yeah.
Number 355.
355.
Thank
Yeah.
you very much. A lot of optimism, a lot of excitement, a lot of fun. Everybody's pumped.
I mean, it is exciting. I mean, I think.
And it's real excitement, too.
Correct. Because every year at this time, it's the NFL.
Yes.
It's the beauty of the NFL.
It is.
Because it's a league that is set up to create parity, and you see it every year. First or worst to first teams.
There's a team every year.
Every year.
Well, last year it was the Patriots. The only reason we weren't worse to first because the Titans were worse than us.
That's right.
We won 4. I think they won 2.
That's
so
right.
it's like,
yes.
And that's the beauty of the game. And because it's the ultimate team sport, there's so many variables that go into it. It's not about one individual outside the quarterback position. I mean, you got to have a quarterback. And I think last year was a perfect example of like we played good football in the first half, but we really became a
power team.
really good team as our offense started scoring points. And Trevor
got comfortable.
really
Took off.
I mean, in fairness to Trevor, I mean, a lot of change since he's been here.
Yes.
I mean, a lot of change. And for him to endure it and handle it the way he has, it's something that's always impressed me from a distance. Spending the last 19 months or whatever it is now in the building with him, He's great in his work ethic, his determination, who he is as a person. Forget about all the talent he has. And so excited for this second year in the same system. Same group of receivers back, same offensive line. Pretty much the offense is back outside of Travis Etienne, who had a great year for us, but we're excited about Chris Rodriguez joining. And so a lot of optimism, but here's the reality. We got a lot of work to do.
Yeah.
A lot of stuff is going to happen between now, opening day to the end of the season.
Yes.
And the teams that at the end of the day are in the playoffs and have a chance to go win a Lombardi Trophy are the teams that handle those adversity moments the best. Is how can you handle adversity? We talk about it all the time. Adversity is coming.
Somehow, some way, sometime.
Yeah.
It's too long a season to not have it.
It's coming.
Yeah.
Last year,
Yeah.
first day of camp, Buster breaks his foot. Our
Right.
starting corner. Out until the second or third game. We lost our first-round draft pick in the middle of the season.
Right.
Travis Hunter, who's a big part of our plans and what we're going to do. I mean, you can go down the list.
Yeah. Sure.
Guys, it's a violent, tough game. We don't want anyone to get hurt. And you hope no one gets hurt. And you have one of those magical seasons where you're just healthy all year. And every once in a while that happens. But we know something's going to happen. The ball's going to bounce the wrong way. That ball's shaped pretty not a normal fashion, so it's going to bounce the wrong way for you sometimes. And it's what do you do next when the adversity comes? Like, what is the next best decision you can make, and can you execute that? And that's going to determine whether we do what we think we can do. Yeah.
I think you said that's where you were most impressed with Liam, too, when the adversity hit and how he handled it last year and how he sort of led this team back.
Well, I think that's, I mean, building an organization is tested through adversity, leadership, and your ability to lead when it's going well. A lot of people can do that, but when it's not going well, how do you handle that? And I've talked about it a lot, and I thought, it's the one thing you never know when you hire a head coach.
Right.
I think it was clear Liam's world-class, maybe you call him a savant when it comes to calling plays and design offenses, but being a head coach is a lot more than that.
Yeah.
And so you have to wait and see. And one of the great things, and obviously I was betting on it from day one with him, is his ability to hold it together, keep the building, because we're a head coach-centric organization. He's the voice. He's the face of this organization. And he did an outstanding job in the locker room, on the field, but the whole building of staying the course, leading us, saying the standard is the standard.
Right.
This is how we're going to operate. And I think that's a big reason why we continue to have success. And we added and James, and it's a great partnership between the three of us, and James does a great job. I think if you look last year, is never being satisfied. Let's continue to make sure we're adding players where we can. Last year, we were super excited about how we were stopping the running camp and made some moves. And our players who were here, D-Ham, a big part of that. A bunch of guys had huge years, our two defensive ends. We ended up being the number one rush defense. But part of that was going and getting some older veterans at the beginning of camp to plug some holes we felt like we had. We made some changes over there. You look at the Jacoby Myers trade at the middle of the season last year.
Huge.
We have an injury to Travis. We're looking at our receiver core.
Yep.
We needed that veteran, consistent, smart football player who just knows how to get open. And we went and targeted, James targeted, Jacoby went and got it done. That's a big part. So we got to continue to be agile and continue to say, we don't got this. We haven't got it figured out.
Right.
Like, we got to be ready to act and react to what's going on so we can have a really good football team again.
The only question that we get on a part that is it replaceable or do you not lose X amount would come to the running back position. And Etienne, who did yeoman's work, he was a good Jaguars. He goes off to the Saints. And I heard Liam say the other day the big expectations that he has for Bashal. And I don't mean this like smart alecky. Why? What is it about Bashal too? What are you seeing?
It's a fair question.
Okay, that's
a great question because last year Travis Etienne was our bell cow. He was the back.
Sure. Yeah.
He's the guy, and Bashal came in, changed the pace, and LeQuentin did a great job on third down. And we love Travis. I mean, a lot of times fans and people look at it and say, well, they didn't resign. They must not have liked him.
Right.
That's not the case at all.
Right.
There's a thing called the salary cap.
Yeah, you got to.
We have X dollars, and when you invest in one area, it limits where you can invest in other areas. And we have we try to be disciplined in our approach and how we want to build the roster and how we think about it. And we knew Travis was going to get paid a lot of money.
And he did.
As he should. He's a very good football player. We also knew we wanted to be more efficient in the run game.
Mm-hmm.
Travis is a great outside, big play, really electric in the pass game. We saw that last year. Does so many things well. And talk about it, just a great guy, great in the locker room. We say, hey, we need to get better. We also had some of the, I think we were at 31st as far as third and to-go yards last year.
Yeah,
We
yards per carry also
we
low.
weren't great on first and second down at times.
Mm-hmm.
So we need to be more efficient. We were really excited about Chris Rodriguez and feel like he's a guy that
He's analytically, he's stronger than statistically.
he's great in between
yards
the
after contact, all those
Oh,
things.
he's great between the tackles. He's a big, powerful back.
Moves the pile. Yeah.
He understands how we want to play. He was with Liam in Kentucky and just a high-class individual. So we're excited, but, we'll see. And then you go to Bashal. So back to your question about Bashal. Bashal at Virginia Tech was a home run hitter.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I think he ran 4.29 or 4.31 or some crazy,
Yep.
and big back and can run and go. Then he came in here in a different role because he was a volume back in college. And he ended up being one of the best short yardage goal line backs in the NFL. You talk about also yards after contact. He was right up there with Chris Rodriguez as some of the best in the NFL. He was also about 5 or 6 plays last year. One tackle or getting ahead of himself and kind of going down and losing balance from taking it to the house. So we think he had a great rookie year. Has been great in the offseason, and we think he has a real chance to elevate his game as well. Those two guys kind of being our first and second down, but don't discount LaQuinn Allen either. He had a third down role last year.
He'll fight you if you do.
He's another guy. Hey, I can go run the rock too.
Yeah.
And so it's going to be a great competition. And we got Jamari out of Virginia as an undrafted, a guy we consider drafted. He was one of the guys we really liked, and the way the running back draft went this year.
Right.
We're like, man, we can get this guy. So we feel like we're young, no doubt about it. But we feel like those are 4 guys that can go compete and really make something happen.
One of the things that we've talked about this offseason, probably more of a question for Liam that we'll ask tomorrow, but your opinion on it. And I know, but you're such a strong believer in running the ball and offensive line and trenches, and I totally get that. But when I look at this football team, you talked about the running backs, there's question marks. Well, there's less question marks with the receivers, and we talk about personnel and how many we're going to go 12 or 13 personnel and all that stuff. So, but sometimes I wonder, well, why? Why would we do that? Why would when the offense was at its very best over the last second half of the season, it was because of this throwing, right? And so why would I ever want to have any one of those 3 and Hunter off the field?
No,
and I know there's balance. I get that, but I'm just curious about that.
I think it really goes to how Liam wants to call the game.
Yeah.
He wants to be balanced.
Yes.
I mean, that's his belief. I mean, for a quarterback, this is one of the things I loved him from day one. He believes, like, hey, we got to run the ball because that's going to help everything else. What will be, I don't think we know. I mean, we have ideas. You think about it.
Sure.
And you go into with a plan. We got to get on the field. And we drafted 2 young tight ends that we're excited about. We signed Brenton Strange, who we think is one of the better tight ends in the game. And so we'll see how this thing works out, Dan. No doubt about it. The back half of that season when we started scoring points, it was with Trevor and our receivers getting it going. But we're not just trying to get to the playoffs. We're not just trying to show up.
Right.
And so this is a long haul. And I think the biggest question, which I can't wait to see, is you talk about our receivers. We got Parker. We have BT. We got Jacoby. We got Brenton. We got signed the 2 young rookie tight ends. We got 2 6th-round draft picks who looked great. We'll see. We've yet to play football. Just so everybody knows.
No,
I want to make sure everyone knows. We have yet to practice football. And we will not do that until next week.
We had enough of your T-shirt observations when you were on with you. We know where you stand.
But the big question is, I'd be asking, how are we going to get all these guys the ball?
Right.
There's only one football.
Yeah.
And I wish I had an answer. I don't, but I know this. Our head coach is really damn good at doing it. And
maybe we'll just go up tempo.
It'll be fun to watch.
I don't know if you're aware of this, if there's an organizational awareness. It doesn't matter at all. I don't think it's a talking point. But you know the last time the Jags went to the playoffs in back-to-back years?
Probably when I was playing.
You were playing.
Yeah,
that's not a lie. Well, 98 to 99. That's it. It's been 26 years without back-to-back.
96 to 99.
Well, I know that, but I'm just saying as far as the 2 in a row.
2 in a row. So, I mean, and we talk a lot about it between Liam, James, and I. And as an organization, it's a lot of teams can get to the top or be good one year.
Yeah.
A lot of players can have that one year.
Yeah.
the great organizations, the great players are consistent. Take shots every year of getting into the playoffs because ultimately you want to win a championship. To win a championship, you got to get into the tournament and you got to have multiple shots at it. And so part of what we want to do is we want to be the best organization in the NFL. Mm-hmm. And part of that is winning football games consistently year in and year out. And so a lot of our fans and media talk about, 13 wins. That was awesome last year. In this building, we don't talk about that.
0-0?
We really don't. And it's not, they're just football guys. But right. It's a mentality of saying, hey, guys.
It doesn't matter.
We're at the bottom of the mountain again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we got to push the rock all the way to the top again.
Yeah.
Because 13 wins last year, you know what that gets you? 0. Nothing. We're we got to go earn everything. And you'll hear a constant theme from Liam. Hey, we got to go earn it.
And I know you guys take the we'll play anybody, anywhere, anytime, but you are faced with some challenges this year. We'll worry about next year. But this year, you're only here 6 times when it matters. 6 home games. That's 11 games in different places.
What an opportunity.
That a boy.
What an opportunity.
Come on.
I mean, just think what we get to go do.
Yeah.
And
sightseeing.
No, but this is how I think about it.
Uh-huh.
Just think back when you were a teenager.
Yeah.
If someone told you you could go do whatever your dream was, mine was football.
Yeah.
Or baseball or golf, whatever it is. And say, hey, listen, they're gonna go pay you to go do that.
Yeah.
But you're gonna have to travel a lot, and you have to play different places, and it's gonna be
Let's go.
You might have
You wouldn't care.
What?
Yeah. Even better.
You want to go play in the parking lot? You're going to pay me to go do what I dream to do?
Yeah.
And you got a bunch of people in this building
that share
their dream was to play this game at a high level.
Yeah.
So I always say, don't complain.
Yeah.
What are you complaining about? We got no complaints.
Okay.
We have an owner who gives us every resource we need.
Right.
We have we get to live our dreams out.
Yep.
I don't care where we play.
Okay.
And this comes from the head coach. Says, hey, listen, let's go play. We'll play you.
All right.
Because we're not going to make excuses. Because one thing I've learned in life, the individuals or organization make excuses.
Yeah.
Aren't the ones who end up doing great things.
Mm-hmm.
The people who welcome it and look at it as an opportunity to get better and to challenge themselves, challenge yourself as an organization to go compete every day, those are the ones ultimately have success. Are we going to be on the road a lot? Yeah. Are we going to play in Orlando next year? Absolutely.
Mm-hmm. Next year, people. Next year.
Yeah, just so everyone knows, we are playing in Jacksonville this year.
Yes, we are.
Because if I get one more person who comes up to me and says,
it's
hey,
true.
I know.
You're in Atlanta. I'm like, no, we're not.
You know what it does?
We are here in Jacksonville.
It's a reminder every now and then of how hyper focused we are on our industry. It seems ridiculous to me that people don't know that the Jaguars aren't here all year, right? It's just a different level of upkeep. I
By the way, it's a great challenge. At the end of the day,
it is for sure. But not, it's not one you can't overcome.
By the way, there are much bigger challenges in this world people face than having to go travel to go play football.
Yes.
Correct.
And also, by the way, it's great because the organization, while building this stadium, and I'm pointing to the stadium right behind me, has made it so we're here for another year.
Correct.
As best we can,
sure.
Which is great.
Well, that was the whole thing.
Yeah, we didn't want to be away 2 years.
We decided to do the stadium the way we did with the partnership with the city and the city, great partners, is how do we make sure we play as many games as possible?
Correct.
In our city.
Correct.
So our fans are not inconvenienced as little, they're inconvenienced as little as possible.
Mm-hmm.
And so I give the city, our organization, Mark Lamping's done an amazing job of leading this to make sure that we are here as much as we possibly can. And at the same time, have a world-class stadium that this city deserves.
Yes.
At the same time, Shad is building Four Seasons, building an office park. We're trying, we believe in this city as an organization. We believe in Jacksonville. We want our fan base to grow. We want our fans to see a great product on the field.
Mm-hmm.
We want a great stadium. But to do that, hey, there's some challenges and things, but I want everyone to remember hey, we made a conscious effort to do everything we could so we can be here this year.
Yeah.
And I think it's 42,000 or some change. We need 100,000 trying to get in the building.
Yeah.
Right.
And so the 42 that get in there are going crazy.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
What will I don't want to ask you a question you don't know for sure. What is the configuration of the stadium?
Well, it's 100 yards.
No, I'm
like 53, I think, a half.
Just are we just losing the upper deck? Is it? And
so the lower bowl.
Okay, the lower bowl. That's what the 42
it'll
looks
be
like.
It'll be the lower bowl.
Like we were on the front row
100 yards, he says.
on 2, section 2, but our section is
gone.
She gone. We had to relocate.
Yeah, so it'll be the lower bowl and then obviously the press box.
patches.
Yes. But the upper bowl is going to be shut. You'll see once you get in there, that's where the lights are now. Because they had to take the lights off the top because we're building the roof, so you see all the and when you come down, you'll see it. And so the lights are going to be at the upper deck. I'm actually doing a light check tonight.
Light check.
Oh,
this
is
light check.
I'm up here in section 430.
But here. We got a light check.
I'll be on the field to make sure the lights are.
Oh, there you go.
So we can.
It's in my eyes.
I got a bulb out in section 4.
I got to make sure when Parker Washington's back there catching punts.
Right. Right.
Are we going to see? Is he going to return? Is he going to return punts?
Well, we'll see.
I hope so.
We'll see.
I hate when teams do that, but they all do it.
Yeah.
He's pretty good at it.
He's very good. All these great receivers that are great at returning punts, they shift them out of there.
I mean, Parker Washington's one of the guys we just love. I mean, his approach.
Sure. Oh, yeah.
Here's the fun thing about Parker. He's had the same approach since the whole time. It didn't change when he all of a sudden started going off in the second half.
Right.
The reason he started going off is because he's a pro and the work he put in every single day. He's a true pro and looking forward to what he's going to do this year and really excited about it.
Well, you do have those guys. It's funny, and I'm sure, Liam Cohen is the master of motivation. So, as we go through the offseason, we get all the lists and the rankings. You see them, and you don't see the Jags anywhere in top 10s.
It's awesome.
But then when you get like a Foye Aluakon walk through here and sit down with us and the way he approaches the game, and Parker, as you mentioned, you go down the list, you have a lot of professionals here and a lot of guys who, and even with Hunter, the juice that he brings and just
I can't wait to watch him.
Yeah,
it's gonna be fun.
I know. So
but listen, this is the ultimate team sport.
Correct.
And that's how we approach it
as a team.
We're trying to build it. We're trying to build a team.
Yeah, and
this isn't fantasy football. We're not looking who can get the most points for fantasy or whatever.
W's.
We're trying to win football games.
We
say all that matters.
Yep.
We're with you on that one.
Guess how we're all judged?
Yeah, Sunday.
That's correct.
What happens on Sunday? So that's what we're going to build towards, and that's how we're going to be. And we'll let all you media guys.
Well,
we'll handle it.
Put your lists together and tell us.
Yeah.
We'll handle it. Don't worry.
He's looking at you like we work for SI or something.
No, I was talking to Dan yesterday, and I can't wait because at some point during the season, I'm going to turn on the show and we'll lose a game or two. Or
yeah, sure.
We're gonna, it's the NFL, and Prosser's going to be just screaming about how stupid we are and what idiots we are. And then about 2 weeks later, 3 weeks later, we win 3 in a row. It's like, these guys are the greatest ever.
We knew it. We knew it all along.
But I love it. I mean, I enjoy it.
That's the fun of it.
But yeah, I want people to have fun. I want our fans to enjoy it.
Entertainment.
Our job is to put a great product on the field. Our job is to go win games, and we should be held accountable to that.
All right,
well, man. Appreciate you.
Thanks for helping us get kicked off. We'll talk to you more here.
Last thing here, thank you to 1010. Appreciate you guys coming out here. I think it's great for our fans. It's great for us as an organization. You guys are a great partner. You guys will be out here. Demps will be out here at the 10 o'clock show. So thanks for making it work.
Man.
I know it's a little bit warm out here. You don't have the AC. It's
not so bad.
You don't have the AC of the studio.
Yeah, we are soft, as you know. We're very soft.
Hicken's down. 3 hours, he's down.
Make sure you hydrate.
Get him an IV.
Hydrate up. But we do appreciate his organization, you guys coming out and supporting us.
All right, my brother.
It all starts with Dan Hicken and Jeff. Turn it off, E. Turn it off.
All right, we're back with more next. You're listening to The Drill on 1010XL.
The Drill.
From the DivorceMenOnly.com studios. Giving Jaguars fans what you need to stay on top of your team every day.
Ball!
1010XL. Home of the Jaguars.
Some auto shops love giving your wallet a flush every time you visit. Not AA Automotive. They fix only what needs fixing, nothing more. Honest, fast, and fair. That's AA Automotive on Richard Street. Boring name, awesome service, and no wallet flush.
Turn up the shine with the Gate Express Car Wash Sizzlin' Summer Sale. Buy one graphene wash and get a second one for just $10. That's a $20 savings. Visit your nearest Gate Express Car Wash today.
There's only one sport with games to bet every day the rest of the summer, and there's only one legal app to bet it. Bet baseball on Hard Rock Bet, your home to bet home runs, strikeouts, even the next at-bat. It's secure and regulated, so your money is safe. Step up to the plate with towering parlays that can turn a dollar bet into a max payout up to $2 million.
It's out of here!
Hard Rock Bet. Offered by the Seminole Tribe of Florida. Must be 21 plus and physically present in Florida to wager. Terms and conditions apply. Concerned about your gambling? Call or text 1-833-PLAY-WISE.
Don't miss the Bari Breakdown with Dr. George Bari on XL Primetime Wednesdays around 1:35 for the latest in sports injuries from all the big names in the game. Who's MIA? Who's coming back? Dr. George Bari on XL Primetime Wednesdays at 1:35 on 1010XL 92.5 FM.
Hey, you know Zero Res, the zero residue carpet cleaner that leaves your carpets truly clean with no dirt attracting soaps or harsh chemicals. Hick in here, don't risk it with the other guys. Skip those disasters that leave your carpets soaked for days. It can do more harm than good. Keep the mud outside where it belongs, not trapped in your carpets. This month, get 3 rooms of carpet Zero Resified starting at just $129. Call 904-287-5727, 287-5727, or visit ZeroResJacksonville.com and ask for the 1010XL special Zero Res. Spell it forward, spell it backwards. Zero Res. It's the right way to clean.
Hey, it's Matt Hayes. Awaken 180 clients have just reached the 1 million pounds down mark. 1 million pounds. A city of people. That's thousands of people who reclaim their lives the easy way, the medication-free way. What's stopping you? Awaken180weightloss.com.
WJXL AM Jacksonville Beach. WJXL FM Jacksonville Beach.
It feels like every home services company in Jacksonville has been bought out by some big out-of-town firm, but not Superior Plumbing and Pipelining. We're still locally owned, still right here in Northeast Florida. That means no call centers and no corporate runaround when you call Superior Plumbing and Pipelining. Just experienced pros who live here, work here, and stand behind every job. From simple leaks to full pipe relining, you're getting real solutions from a team that actually cares about the community we all live and work in. Make the superior choice when you need a plumber. Request an estimate at superiorplumbingjacks.com.
Life is about choices and the decisions you make. I'm David Robbins with Epstein & Robbins. If you're convicted of a DUI, you'll have to face severe consequences. Walking through the doors of the courthouse or appearing at a bond hearing can be extremely intimidating. Without the right lawyer, you're likely to make the wrong decision. Let our team help you make the right decisions in court. Epstein & Robbins, the right choice.
Epstein & Robbins, fighting for your rights since 1975.
Hello, all you Jacksonville sports fans. Don here from Taco Lou. If you're in the mood for some great tacos, cold Dos Equis, maybe even a sip of some fine tequila, then the Lou is calling your name. Come out to Jack's Beach and experience what many have dubbed the #1 taco in the 904. There are plenty of great taco joints in town, and we're proud to have been around for this long, and we have only you, the fine people of Jacksonville, to thank for helping us grow and become who we are today. Cheers to you, Jacksonville, and thank you from the Lou crew. Taco Lou in Jacksonville Beach.
I'm Matt Lennon with AB Signs. Every day, your company vehicle is on the road. Is it bringing you customers? I turn trucks, trailers, and storefronts into powerful advertising. Make your business impossible to miss with AB Signs.
Here's your Southeast Orthopedic Specialist local sports update, sponsored by Awaken 180 Weight Loss. Training camp cracks open this morning, and Duval gets its first up-close look at the Jaguars. Gates are open now. The team hits the field at 8:30. Trevor Lawrence talked benefits heading to training camp.
Really getting started with training camp, because that's the time where you really get into the weeds and you have a ton of time with your guys. And I think we've done that this offseason.
At your Southeast Orthopedic Specialist local sports update, I'm Sam Nelson.
Currently, it's 8:13 and it's 81 degrees. Your time and your temp is brought to you by Bueller Air and Plumbing. Stay cooler with Bueller. Stay tuned, because there's more with the drill next right here on 1010XL and 92.5 FM.
XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Focused, fueled, fearless, Farah.
Get ready, Duval. Jaguars training camp is returning to Miller Electric Center. Join us for an up-close look at our players in action and be part of the excitement as football returns to Jacksonville. Daily tickets are limited, so don't wait. Secure yours at jaguars.com/training camp.
this is time to get back into the routine. Get your body primed and ready for the games coming in the year. I think I still approach each and every training camp like, the team hasn't been set, so I got to go out there and prove to the coaches, my worth on the team, do the right things, and if I want to have a good year, it has to start from the start of it. So if I'm not getting ready during training camp, that first game can mean everything to me. I want to hit the ground running.
All right, gang, it's time to take your season to the next level when the Jaguars return to the bank in 2026. Become a season ticket member and unlock exclusive access to ticketed events, members-only experiences, NFL membership club perks, and more. Availability limited, so don't miss out. Call 904-633-2000 or visit jaguars.com/season tickets and secure your spot for all of the action. And I do have a feeling, Dan, that we're going to have a good football team. 42,000 seats, that's a lot more limited than people are used to around here. So the days to wait until Thursday and say, oh, yeah, I'm going to go to the game, I don't think that's going to be in play. I think they get off to a good start here, and once you get to about midseason, those tickets are going to be gone for just about every game. I really do think that. So, yeah, it might be a good year to dip your toe into the season ticket pond and be here for all 6.
That'd be great.
You don't want to let 20,000 come from another town now, or it's half and half.
Well, who do we have? We have Cleveland. That'll bring some fans. We have Pittsburgh here, right? That'll bring some fans. Yeah, so we'll have some games where
the Titans, obviously, they always bring a ton.
Titans don't bring anybody.
Colts, they bring nobody.
They know what happens here.
That's fair.
Juan Pablo Bastardo.
He's doing a hell of a job down there, Dan.
Talking to the fans, trying to get them all geeked up. That's so-and-so's been doing this for a long time as well. Juan Pablo Bastardo, one-time voice of your Jacksonville Jumbo Shrimp or Suns, probably.
And that's when he was Suns, and that's where we gave him the name J.P. Bastardo because
the Mexican hat dance.
Yes, and because they had a player, a Bastardo on the team.
Yes.
So
yes,
for what it's worth, I know y'all were all wondering who is he talking about.
Yes.
It's J.P. Shadrick is his Christian name.
That's his name.
Yeah, his God-given name is J.P. Shadrick, but
we call him Juan Pablo Bastardo,
and he always will be.
This is the first time I heard y'all call Buddy that.
Yeah.
I'm like, who are they talking about?
Juan Pablo Bastardo, J.P. Bastardo.
Hey, we used to play the Mexican hat dance when we'd bring them in to talk about the.
Noted.
Yeah, we did. Yeah, we did. You bet we did.
I don't know if we could do that today.
We're kind of stumbling on some remembrances of how good we used to be. Tony, Robo Tiger was the best bit ever. It might be time to push ourselves a little bit again.
Nah, I'm good with where we are.
Nobody needs that. Yeah, that's just completely unnecessary for sure. Man, it's fun this time of year. It's amazing. You get bombarded with NFL headlines all year long.
Yes,
and you get snippets from Combine and Senior Bowl and OTAs from different spots. But it just takes on a little bit more significance, it feels like, when you get to training camp. Like, suddenly, I'm interested in watching a Rams report. Suddenly, I'm down to see just exactly what the Titans have done in the last 6-8 months. We're very good, obviously, in keeping on top of it, of what we're doing here and what's been going on here in our own backyard. But man, the lay of the land in Tampa is I'm selling the Bucs this year for a variety of reasons. They've got a lame duck, can't stand them coach.
Okay.
And I think the Bucs, and I shouldn't say can't stand them. I just think the Bucs fans are ready to go in another direction. They studied with Bowles. They're not paying a proven quarterback, which for the life of me, I don't understand what's going on with Baker down there. Baker Mayfield has earned his right to pick up his $50 million like the rest of these guys are.
Yes, he has.
And I think if Baker Mayfield goes into free agency, he'll get a deal like that. I mean, if Sam Darnold's picking him up and Daniel Jones is picking him up, I think it's fair for Baker to say, hey, man, may I get paid like Daniel Jones at least?
Right.
So, big E-card on the Bucs for messing with that formula. And look, you say that, maybe something will emerge in the next few weeks, but basically yesterday Baker kind of shut it down. And that's it. I'll go into free agency next year. I'll play for I think he makes $33 million.
Yeah,
which isn't terrible, but he deserves to be up in the same neighborhood as some of these other names.
It's such a tough deal, and again, it's why I so appreciate Jalen Brunson. Because. And if I'm Baker Mayfield, listen, I totally get it, man. Yeah, he deserves it. He was MVP for the first half of the season last year.
2 years ago.
Oh, last year.
Was it last year?
Yeah. They were 6-1 and rolling, and they just fell apart down the stretch. And so there'll be a lot of that's But it is the NFC South.
But you got to pay him.
Well,
if you're the Bucs,
Yeah.
you have an you have an advantage at quarterback in your division. Really, I mean, he's the best quarterback in the division. He's a veteran, but he's not old. I mean, Baker Mayfield's in his prime. He's got 4 or 5 good years.
Right?
Is he perfect? Is he built like you want? No. But I don't think the Bucs are in a spot right now to decide, okay, quarterback's the problem. We need to get a little bit better there. They got other areas. You got to. I mean, yeah, the Bucs in some way have been kind of fooling their fans. They're going to the playoffs, but they haven't had good records. You know, they haven't had postseason success. But Baker Mayfield has done everything that you could have asked him to do down there. And replacing Brady.
I know. Yeah, that's tough
That's
footsteps.
another one you're doing.
Yeah. Running back Chris Rodriguez has been cleared. We'll do individual work today, but team will ramp him up. So no teamwork initially, according to Ryan O'Halloran. Same for cornerback Christian Braswell.
And nothing on Hunter. Full go?
Yeah, I guess.
I'm not.
We'll see.
I'm not saying that he shouldn't have been, but we got some of the specialists. I see Logan Cook out there. So
did you see the dash cam video of Tony Romo's arrest?
No.
It's not good.
Tony, I said this earlier this week. Tony Romo is not aged into an attractive man. He looks like Uncle Milty from Appleton.
Yeah,
that's what he looks like.
Yeah, he's
stumbling and fumbling.
Well, and he couldn't hear, which only added to it. And it was a female officer, and I can't hear you. And she goes, I know, I'm gonna have to speak loudly. And where are you going? And I'm going to Grandma and Grandpa's. And where are you coming from? I'm coming from. And she was talking that he was crossing over the line. He goes, what? And he's like, it wasn't good.
Yeah, you can't.
It led him to being pulled out of the car.
You can't be the deaf drunk.
And getting, And
you either got to be drunk or deaf. You can't be deaf drunk or problems are coming.
Can't be deaf drunk.
So they pulled pulled him out of the car?
No.
Oh,
so
they just made him get out.
He handled it well.
No, I
He
hear
just
you.
looked terrible.
Sure.
And so
he's been playing golf and pounding beers all day.
Yeah, I don't know what the situation will
No,
be.
he's coming from a golf tournament.
No, I don't know what the situation will be going forward. There's some talk that CBS may pull him or he may take
what this means, if CBS is happy with Tony Romo and the direction they're going, they'll keep him. And if they're looking for an excuse to make a change in that department, then they'll let him go.
Yeah.
Is there a hot name right now that you'd want to get? I guess the only guy really that would move the needle if you lured him would be Peyton, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Like, is there a former player or
I
anybody?
think Peyton's happy doing the
I know he
cast,
is,
so.
but I'm saying, wouldn't it be a victory and a gift for us all if Peyton took over as the main guy on one of the networks?
Yeah.
Wouldn't you love that?
Yeah.
Is Brady still do the?
Yeah, he's Fox guy.
They let him do that, owning the Raiders. That's going to stay a thing.
He's a 10-year. He got a 10-year, $350 million deal.
God,
bro.
he's not that great either.
He's not bad.
No, he's not bad. But I'm just saying he's not as good as Peyton would be. Peyton would be funny. He would be smart.
I believe, to me,
dude, let Peyton and Eli do the whole game.
To me, when Romo was at his best,
Romo was the best.
Yeah, I love
Romo was
Some
the
people
best.
didn't like a call on the play.
Well,
I don't dislike
hell of
Romo.
them.
Don't get me
Yeah.
wrong. I'm just
No,
saying.
I'm saying
I think
when
Peyton would
Romo
be better.
sat there and goes, "Look, that tight end's going in motion. They're throwing a 8 yards, out to him right here, and boom, that's what they would
No,
do."
that's fair. That's cool. and it was good. Yeah.
I don't know.
Brady
why he
does a little bit of that too.
Yeah.
They try. Didn't CBS tell Romo to stop doing it at one point?
They may have.
I feel like there was a storyline at one point that CBS told him to knock it off.
All right, let's catch up break. It's
Oh, we've
8:22.
got multiple catch-up breaks in front of us after ceding the airways to Tony Baselli.
Our buddy Daniel Murphy's going to stop by today. He loves opening day.
Well, and we
In
got
any way, shape,
it's
or
prime baseball time and some talk there. A few players, some specialists on the field. They're supposed to hit it in full at I believe about 8:30. The stands for early Wednesday morning, I'd say 60% full.
They know more coming in. They know where to go sit away from the sun.
You're listening to The Drill on 1010XL 92.5 FM.
The Drill.
From the DivorceMenOnly.com studios.
Hey, man, Jordan Jones, number 22 of your Jacksonville Jaguars.
Picked off, I believe, by Jarian Jones.
1010XL.
He picked it off and stepped out of bounds at the 6-yard line of Jacksonville.
Jacksonville Sports Radio.
Hey, gang, everybody's doing it. ET's going to do it. You know I did it. Michelle, our business manager, has done it. Our listeners are doing it. It's time to listen up, St. Augustine Grass homeowners. topdressing.com season is here and rocking and rolling. You know, Michelle did it, a couple months ago, and she says, my grass kicks, boop. Yeah, her words, not mine. But, man, is it worth it. I tell you what, they come with that big truck. They roll those aerators out. They put that special sauce down. They clean it up like they've never been there. And guess what? Voila. And it happens right before your eyes. If you happen to have a summer vacation, you come back like a week later, you're like, whoa, what just happened to my lawn? It is green, lush, and beautiful. And you can have happen for your lawn as well. Get to topdressing.com, topdressing.com, or just call 888-850-1850, 888-850-1850. Get that free estimate, topdressing.com.
Hi, this is Dale Murray with Murray Automotive Group in Stark and Kingsland. Save yourself from those big city dealers and their fast-talking mumbo-jumbo. No matter what your automotive need is, we've got you covered. Ford, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, and nobody beats our prices. I mean nobody. Shazam! Plus our exclusive 15-year, 150,000-mile warranty included on every qualified vehicle. And we'll trade anything from high heels to wagon wheels. Compare our prices online at ShazamAuto.com. Then come see me, Dale Murray. I'll be waiting for you. Shazam!
Longer days, warmer nights, and a backyard that brings everyone together. Spring and summer in Florida means pool days, backyard barbecues, and night swims under the stars. Pick it here. For nearly 50 years, Surfside Pools have been creating the backdrops for life's best memories. From weekly service and repairs to remodels, commercial maintenance, and new pool construction, Surfside does it all. Ready to float happy? SurfsidePools.net or call 904-246-2666. Surfside Pools. Summer starts here. License number CPC 044080.
Join Sporting News Jacksonville correspondent Pete Prisco for NFL News and Notes. Of course. Thursday afternoons on The Frangie Show. Frank Frangie and Hayes Carline. Brought to you by Showtime Sports Cards and Collectibles on 1010XL.
Everybody loves what's happening at Beard's Diamonds this month. Up to 40% off store-wide at their annual Christmas and July sale. But you need to hurry. The event ends at the end of the month. Hurry in to see all the amazing deals up to 40% off, and that includes engagement rings, fashion rings, earrings, bracelets, bands, pendants. This is the annual store-wide sale that everybody loves because you get December prices like Christmas. If you're getting engaged this summer, now's your chance to get a bigger, better quality diamond. Or maybe it's time to treat yourself to a fabulous fashion ring, necklace, or bracelet. Don't forget, Beard's is the town center's locally owned diamond superstore. Say hi to the Lupos when you go in. Don't settle for the corporate chain store experience when you can get the value, service, and attention you deserve. Don't miss Christmas in July exclusively at Beard's Diamonds at the St. John's Town Center. I say shop local, shop Beard's Diamonds. Hurry, though, the offer ends at the end of July and will not be extended. Beard's Diamonds.
Rock the Country, a festival for the people. Coming to the Florida Horse Park in Ocala, Florida, August 28th and 29th, 2026, with Brooks and Dunn, and Blake Shelton, John Party, plus Lauren Alina, Shenandoah, Mark Chestnut, and many more. Get your tickets now at rockthecountry.com.
I'm with Sullivan from Cycles of Jacksonville and Sullivan. You love the beach and you love to ride, so tell everybody what Honda's got cooking right now.
Yes, definitely. Here at Cycles of Jacksonville, we have a full line, Hondas, Vespas, Triumphs, everything you can think of just to ride to the beach. It's going to be the best summer ever when you hop on that ride this year.
So if you head to the showroom first, you're going to see all sorts of examples of what they can enjoy.
Exactly. Come see us at the showroom, Atlantic Boulevard. We're ready to see you there.
You can log on, check out their Facebook page or cyclesofjacksonville.com.
College football fans, I'm Greg McGarity, President and CEO of the TaxSlayer Gator Bowl. Don't miss your last chance to watch college football in Jacksonville before the stadium is renovated. The SEC and ACC face off in Everbank Stadium for this year's TaxSlayer Gator Bowl Wednesday, December 30th at 11:30 a.m. A perfect buy for family stocking stuffers. Act now and get a sizzling summer special of 4 tickets for $100 at TaxSlayerGatorBowl.com. TaxSlayerGatorBowl.com.
1010XL, presented by Farah & Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Still, present, ready. Farah doesn't flinch.
Get ready, Duval. Jaguars training camp is returning to Miller Electric Center. Join us for an up-close look at our players in action and be part of the excitement as football returns to Jacksonville. Daily tickets are limited, so don't wait. Secure yours at jaguars.com/training camp.
All right, back here on The Drill. We are live at training camp, the Miller Electric Center. Happy to be here. We'll be sharing our observations with you. The players, full field, probably about 8:30, but no pads until I think it's August 3rd. So,
yeah,
you expect to hear, pads popping, fans going crazy. Probably not to that
one
point
of the one of the cool things that I see, and it's happened with social media and such, and even during OTAs, you remember the Jaguars social media team did some fun stuff with the players. They had a dunk tank one time on Cinco de Mayo. They did stuff with them. They had DJ one time, had them dancing.
They do a great job. The Hunt is also a great internet
but anyway,
program.
The Ravens yesterday.
That was awesome.
As the players were walking up, brought their PA announcer out.
I think he's the new PA announcer.
He's the new PA announcer?
Oh, and he kind of did the whole build-up thing?
And so he, as one after the running back from Alabama, a 5-time All-Pro, number 20, Derrick Henry. I mean,
number 22.
I know. And then, shut up. And then, some of them loved it and danced around and enjoyed it. And they were all going up and shaking his. It was good. It was funny.
Yeah, I like that.
It was cute.
We've seen, back when they were both in their heyday, I feel like Will Ferrell did that for the Bulls or something.
Yes.
Didn't he? Something like that.
Yes. He would make things up yeah.
I'd like you to put on
Went on a bender last night with 6 other members. Yeah.
I'd like you to put on your predictive hat and look into your crystal football as best you can. I have in front of me the predicted order of finish in the Big Ten.
Big Ten.
So I'm going to need you to tell me the top 6 in order as predicted.
Yeah.
The top 6 in order.
Best conference in football.
Well, that's where we are now. We're certainly 6 deep of playoff caliber programs, maybe even a couple more.
Yeah, so stop that top-heavy stuff when you've won 3 in a row with 3 different teams.
Yeah, I think that's been stopped for a while.
The Big Ten can pound their chest just like we did down here for all those years, and we got to take it until we do something about it.
Yeah, Florida needs to do something. If Alabama or LSU wins, I don't give a darn. If LSU wins at Ohio State, I don't care.
Because they
do, though, and they should. In the Big Ten, to your point, they should take a victory lap. They listen to the SEC.
And look, you would say down here, and you said this morning, it's only Michigan and Ohio State for years. Maybe, maybe not, but you know what they say up there? Well, it's only Alabama and Georgia.
Well, now they say that.
Yeah, it's only Alabama and Georgia.
And the point is, and we're not there anymore. It's not 1998.
No.
The SEC's argument was when you had Florida, Tennessee, LSU, Auburn, Alabama, Georgia, all winning within 12 years of each other. That's a different animal. So, back to...
In any order, or...
Yeah, no, you deflect... No, in order. I want the order of finish in the Big Ten, the top 6.
Well, the Ohio State is 1.
They are 1, and they and Texas are the media darlings to start the season.
Yeah, and rightfully so.
Yeah, they're both going to be in the playoff. Probably top 4 seeds.
Well, look at what Ryan Day's done.
$1,000,000%.
In fact, I think Ryan Day... I think I looked at this last week. I think Ryan Day is 55-5 in the Big Ten, and Urban was 54-4. So
believable. Both.
And Ryan Day piles up.
Then it gets a little different.
Well,
I don't know. Again, this is the media poll.
All right, I'm going to say this is where it's going to end, I think. But
Okay.
I'm going to go with Oregon.
Yeah, that's a good guess.
Yeah.
It doesn't end. It's Oregon.
Okay, good.
They're the only other team that got.
Still alive.
They're the only other team that got.
Still alive.
They're the only other. This isn't like the Big Ten meeting media. This is just a Big Ten projection. There's 16 votes, USA Today and others.
Well, if it's
Ohio
USA
State
Today Sports, then
well,
it's
not
no
just
good.
them. It's a bunch of different ones. It's 16 total votes. 11 for Ohio State, 5 for Oregon. The only ones that got first place votes. Indiana doesn't deserve a first place vote, not a 1.
Yeah, they do.
And maybe they're not third either, because you're going to continue to tell me the top 6 in order.
Yeah, so I got I'm forgetting.
Yeah, because there's a 6th. Yeah, you are, because there's a 6th team now. Yeah, now there are 6 legitimate teams. One of the ones that used to be in the 5 legitimate is really 5B now, and one that has been outside the 6 is about to announce their return this
Can I
year.
look at the Big
Sure,
Ten
you
real
can.
quick here?
I
got my guess, though. I know.
Well, this is about. I mean, this whole exercise is going to round about to a specific team.
I know it is. I'm gonna go with Indiana.
Indiana's 3. You're 3 for 3. 1, 2, 3.
I'm going back to Indiana.
And in my mind, there are only 3 others to mention, and that might be doing a disservice to 1 or 2 teams.
Then I'm going with. All right. This is where it gets.
This is where the miss comes.
Yeah.
Except that the miss is the team that I think is deservedly number 4. If that makes any confusing sense to you.
No. I'm going to go Penn State.
Penn State is 6.
All right, then I'm going to go USC.
USC is 4. And I think
Michigan 5?
Yeah, Michigan is 5.
I got 5 out of 6.
USC ahead
If I
of
ran down
Michigan.
and pulled the lever on the Price is Right, I would have went 5.
Yeah.
Oh, no. What do I do?
And Washington at 7 might be included. I don't know how good they are this year.
They have a good quarterback.
Yeah. But look, I think, you know how we kind of got into with the Buffalo Bills yesterday? I mean, if not now, when? I mean, what are we doing? This is 6 years. You're the best team in football. Hey, Lincoln Riley, boss. And I know he's already feeling some heat. Don't get me wrong. But I look at USC, Dan. Why aren't they going to win? They got 2 good running backs. They got maybe the best one of the an underrated quarterback because Sayan and Moore get all of the acclaim.
Yeah.
They got a really good quarterback at Maeva. They have the number 1 recruiting class in the country.
Very good recruiting class.
I think sneaky. I think if you do not make the playoff this year, and you're Lincoln Riley, does USC do they make a move, or do you continue to ride what everyone thinks is a really good coach?
Yeah, be interesting.
It's terrible underachieving at USC though. It's shocking, really.
Yeah, I think they went 9-4 last year. But he's been more 7-6, 8. He's got to do better. He's got to do better.
Was that good play? He had the number 1 pick in the draft, Hick.
I know.
But it's having Maeva with him that gives you.
But what's interesting
optimism.
is you just named 6 teams that all have a chance
to be a playoff team.
That's 6 good programs.
I agree, 100%.
And UCLA feels like they should be there.
And
if Wisconsin ever got the right coach,
or
they
Michigan
could be
State,
there.
Iowa,
Michigan
Nebraska.
State, yeah. So listen with all due respect, because it used to be, and here's the difference. Well, money has changed everything, and it also used to be that we had the speed in the South. But now the South
Let's
goes
spread out a little bit.
The South will go to the North.
Well, and also they'll play a couple years in the South and then portal to the
How many kids from Florida go to the Ohio State?
But I will
go to
say,
Michigan? Our buddy Jake is up there at Michigan. He should be starting for the Gators. He's starting for Michigan.
I will say this when it comes to like the Big Ten v SEC, is that the SEC making it was a little bit different argument when they were making it because now you've added USC and Oregon and Washington have been. Immediately become like top 6 teams in your league.
Yes.
And I know Oklahoma and Texas have come over, but they're not immediately supplanting people. Anywho, bottom line, the Big Ten starts the football season right where they belong, in the starters gate and a run at a national championship. And if this year if this year there's a conference that gets 5, like the SEC did last year, it should be the Big Ten and not the SEC.
Well, that's fair.
And we also need this, in this convoluted system of college football, there needs to be a Big Ten SEC challenge. That's how the season should start every year.
That'll happen eventually.
Yeah, the very first game should be Florida against Nebraska.
And it should go down the
1,
line.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, right.
1v1,
That's
2v2,
correct.
3v3, 4v4.
That's right.
And that would be fun.
Yeah, and we should have those. I believe we're still in catch-up mode.
Let's do it.
You're listening to The Drill on 1010XL 92.5 FM.
The Drill at the DivorceMenOnly.com studios. Live streaming from the XL Digital Studios. Brightened by Harbor Dental Care, Jacksonville's first choice for dental emergencies.
Hi, I'm Blake Bortles. People know I've always said if I wasn't playing football, I'd probably be on a construction site. So Next Gen Roofing finally let me live the dream.
Blake, why are you wearing a red practice jersey?
Always worn it for safety.
Right.
Well, around here, the red jersey means you're the new guy, so you're in charge of garbage cleanup.
Perfect. I love garbage time. Always excelled in it.
It's not exactly what I meant.
Good thing Next Gen Roofing has real pros handling everything from family homes to large commercial buildings. Next Gen, teamed up with you. Teamed up with you.
Hey, gang, you want to know one big reason why I've survived 40-plus years on local TV? We all know it ain't my good looks, but it's my good-looking suits, shirts, ties, and you know why? Because I got Oceanside Cleaners. They're the very best, the major leagues, the creme de la creme in cleaning. Well, what are you talking about, Hick? Well, they dominate the industry. I mean, free pickup and delivery. Start with that at your home or your business. Send text reminders. They just save you time. You can always use their service kiosk 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Southside Boulevard. Ponte Vedra, now in St. Augustine. Michael P. Harris's family has been doing this stuff for 35 years. That means stability. That means success. They say if it's got fabric, they can clean it, and they've proven it to me time and time again. From red wine on my suit, because I'm kind of a slob, although that one wasn't my fault, to outdoor cushions, backpacks, you name it, they'll do it. That's what they do. Oceanside Cleaners, 3 locations to serve you off Southside Ponte Vedra and now in St. Augustine.
Hey folks, Mike Dempsey here for Dandy Foods, a Jacksonville family business for nearly 70 years. Heck, I've been talking about them for over a decade. The Thompson family's secret, Dandy is never frozen. Always fresh baked bread with quality meats and cheeses. No dry, crumbly subs here, only soft and tasty deliciousness. When I see that logo with the little guy with the cane on the label, it tells me I'm getting a trusted brand and a quality sandwich. So do what I do, stop in at a Circle K and make yours a Dandy today.
Today's vehicles are smarter than ever, but that also means they need more precision than ever. Features like lane assist, collision warning, and adaptive cruise control all rely on cameras, sensors, part of what's called ADAS. And if those systems are even slightly off, they might not work correctly. That's why, after certain repairs, your vehicle will need ADAS calibration. At G&H Tires and Service, they have the ADAS system, so your vehicle's safety features work the way they're supposed to. Don't guess with your safety. G&H Tires and Service. Precision that protects.
Hey, Hicken here. I want to talk skin along with my friends at Beaches Dermatology, reminding you to wear your sunscreen. Football season is back, baby. And with that, days under that bright sun. So when you load up that truck for the game day tailgate, or the chairs for your kids' flag games, or even the boat heading downtown to watch our Jags, make sure you bring the screen. Sunscreen, that is. It's a must here in Duval. But if you have any concerns right now, give Beaches Dermatology a call online at beachesdermatology.com.
Not everyone is built for a cubicle. At Local 234, apprentices get paid to learn hands-on skills like plumbing, pipe fitting, HVAC, the stuff Jacksonville runs on. No endless lectures, no massive student debt, just hands-on training, real jobs, and real pay. This is how you level up, by doing work that actually matters. Check them out at UA234.com. Proud partner of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Local 234. Make the right connection.
Checkmate. I'm Braden Cecilia, founder of Checkmate Coatings.
And I'm Chester, the Checkmate King.
The two most important factors behind a great garage floor coating are the preparation and the application.
So we prepare every floor with high-performance diamond grinding pads. But just ugly diamonds, right, Brendan? If we find any nice ones, I could use some crown jewels.
Sorry, Chester. Our special grinding pads use diamonds that are too ugly for jewelry.
But they create the perfect surface to bind with our multi-layer polymer coating for years of durable performance.
You'll have to pick out jewelry on your own time, Your Highness.
The term is Your Majesty, Brendan, but I'll let it go this time.
Perfect preparation?
Check. Expert application?
Check. A gorgeous new floor that sparkles like a diamond in your garage? Checkmate!
Transforming your floors, making them great. Checkmate.
Visit checkmatecoatings.com. That's checkmatecoatings.com.
1010XL, presented by Farrah and Farrah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. When it's game time, Farrah doesn't flinch.
Get ready, Duval. Jaguars training camp is returning to Miller Electric Center. Join us for an up-close look at our players in action and be part of the excitement as football returns to Jacksonville. Daily tickets are limited, so don't wait. Secure yours at jaguars.com/training camp.
You know, I think sometimes we just assume things as cliche. But after we conversed this morning with Foye Lucan from the player side, with Tony Baselli from the front office side, I think when these guys say that they're, last year is last year, there ain't nothing about it, I think it's easier to grab onto that than we would think as fans. Like, we as fans, we approach the season, we're a 13-4 football team. We should be better. Our win total should be this. Whereas I don't think it's just words. Mm-hmm. Like when Foye says, we come in, we're 0-0. And Tony says, look, there's the mountain. Everybody's got to push. We have got nothing. We have earned nothing.
I know, but I've just been through it before. I can remember Doug Marrone saying the same thing. I can remember Gus Bradley tell me we'll play anyone, anytime, anywhere. And they speak the right things. And
they weren't coming off of good years. Like, if you want to talk that way after being – well – not consistently,
they
I
were
guess.
in the AFC Championship game.
Well,
We go right back to
Okay,
nothing.
I got you.
So I'm just saying I've heard it before. That's all. And I'm not. That's not a shot. That's the way it should be. That's what they do. That's who that's their jobs. And I think you're right. I think this team is more built to be better. I think that they will have. Liam's very good at developing chips on shoulders and stuff, and I think he'll have them. This is a team game, and this team was firing on all cylinders last year, and especially in the second half. So offensively, and the other thing that I take from them and listening to a lot of the pre-camp stuff is, and again, it's gone, it's flushed, but man, they really thought they were going to beat Buffalo.
Sure did I.
They really thought they were going to beat Buffalo. They really thought they were going to make a run. They weren't expecting to lose that game. So
no, I didn't expect them to either, and it's a game that, by all accounts, they should have, could have won.
Yeah,
so there's that part. As
Joining
well.
us now, a Silver Slugger, two-time National League All-Star. He wore number 28, set records in the postseason from Inglewood High School in Jacksonville, Florida, by way of Jacksonville University. Now coaching the young JUNF Dolphins, Daniel Murphy.
We're into giving big intros today, Murph.
We're into intros.
That's what we're doing. It's an intro day for us.
8:30 practice start.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Not at 8:30, apparently.
So
there we go.
Spring training for everybody.
There he is.
A little late. Fans are ready, buzzing around here.
How did baseball work on the first day? Are you out there at the right time?
If that's what the board says, that's what time you're out there.
Board says get out there. What are we doing?
When I was the JDL skipper, it's the same way.
JDL.
Maybe we're.
I think they're inside doing
maybe
a little
we're
bit of work.
stretching inside over
inside.
there.
Okay.
I think that's what they're doing.
We don't want to bore the fans with the stretching.
Yeah, it's probably a good move, to be honest. But then maybe tell the fans 8:45. Is that what Daniel's point?
We ain't seen them in 6 months. Bring them out here. Stretch in front of us.
Opening day,
Daniel. See you.
Opening day.
I don't know if I know an accomplished pro athlete who's just a bigger fanboy than Dan.
Here they come, I feel
It's
like.
great. Look at him.
Might be
Here they
running
come.
our way.
He's like a
Here
little
they come.
8-year-old.
Like coming out. Here come the Gators, right?
Yes.
I need a menu with all these numbers we're about to get.
do.
We're about to get
we'll
90
get you
of
one.
them.
We got to get you a menu.
We'll get you one. How you doing?
I'm doing good. They got the bushes in front of y'all right here. We'll have to.
Yeah, last year we didn't have those bushes, I don't think. We had to
sit
do
on
some
somebody's
standing.
shoulders.
Yeah. If you stand up, you'll be all right.
Yeah, I'm good over here, by the way. I got
I bet you.
Daniel, is it a couple of quick thoughts? First, let's talk Jags. I want to do some baseball with you. Obviously, it's time of year.
Yeah.
Where? You've been a pro athlete.
Yeah.
Tell me the difference in mentality between a pro athlete and a fan. Like when the Mets are coming off of the World Series in 2015, what does a fan think and what does the Mets locker room think? Is it similar?
Oh,
is it
yeah.
dissimilar?
I mean, the fans, you should feel like, and I could feel it on the way walking up here. Like, you're excited.
Okay.
Like, your season's about to start. And
Yeah.
you're coming off of a previous year where you feel really good. You had a bunch of positive signs. I heard the skipper, Coach Cohen say, felt like they left a little meat on the bone. I'd say, unless you win it all, just about every organization feels that way. But to feel this excited at the same time, I think Executive VP, Mr. Pacelli, Tony was on here. It's a new year. And so you have enough new faces, probably enough coaching turnover, enough player turnover and personnel turnover that you have to pick like the same goal, but a different way to get there.
Yeah.
And so some of it is banding together with, not being in Jacksonville all the time. We just got, Jackson's
in the house.
Here we go.
Yes.
Jackson's in the house.
Two icons. Yes, sir.
Boom.
No.
Oh, no, you got to give it to Hick. Oh, here we go. Here, if you're not watching on YouTube, we're getting daps up right now.
Sure.
So, and then, for a player perspective, like the first day of spring training is a ton of fun. I always had a blast because in baseball, you would have guys in camp, but not until the whole group gets together. It's got a real different feel to it where, you're going to have a team fundamental, then you have your individuals, then you bust to another team. So it's got like this real kind of cadence to it. That's like a new season is starting, and you can take a ton of what happened in the previous year in 2025 to help with 2026, but it's still going to be its own.
I feel like the favorites live up to their preseason billing a little more in baseball than they do in football. Football's a little harder to, especially that. Maybe not. Maybe if you go the upper four, both sports have four that are pretty much in there all year, but it feels like it feels like every NFL team right now can make a legitimate thought that they're a playoff team. I don't know if that's the case in any other sport, really.
Less so in baseball.
Yeah, less so in basketball. I mean, I just think there's some you never stayed it. You still go out and do it. See the White Sox.
Daniel,
right? They're a team.
As a veteran coach of the game, coming off your season with the Little Stallions, what are your thoughts? Do the juices get flowing? Do you want to get out there and coach them up? 4 to 6 seconds, boys. 4 to 6 seconds.
4 to 6 seconds.
That's what I need.
Give everything you got for 4 seconds. I'm not built for this pitch right here because they might try and touch me. But I would like to get as close as I could and watch them get down. You don't appreciate how big and fast they are until you're this close to them.
It still stands out to me, your impressions from being so close to the field in Kansas City.
They're just
and the way they're running.
Oh my goodness!
That and that playoff's another level.
Yeah,
that's
playoffs,
like another.
The
Well, it's like it's every level. It's like and for us, Friday nights we go do high school football. Oh, okay, and then Saturdays in the old days, we used to go down on the field for the Gator games.
Oh,
and
it was so
man,
fun.
These kids are big, and blah blah blah. And then, boy, when I was doing sidelines on the radio for the NFL, and I saw, I always say this: the onside kick is the most violent, brutal play in sport, where these gladiators, finely tuned, enormous, fast men run full speed with the intent of killing you to get the football. And I heard a snap, and it was Dave Thomas. I'll never forget it. Broke his leg.
Oh.
And it was brutal, dude. I mean, I'm like, you can't pay these dudes enough cash.
Oh.
Man, oh, man. That is something to behold if you ever get the opportunity to get
Well,
down
this
and
is the starting point. We'll wait and see when the finishing point is. Do you feel like this is a playoff team? Will you be disappointed? Is that the minimum expectation for you, Daniel Murphy? It'll be a disappointing season if they're not a playoff team?
I think it would be disappointing.
And that's not a bad thing.
Now, at the same time, I don't know if you would call it fully unexpected. You don't know what the season's going to have. Hopefully, like good health, as Tony was talking about.
Yeah.
Execution, understanding the offense, even more so building on last year. But with the amount of parity that you get in the NFL, like first to worst and last to first place.
Yep.
Hopefully, we're the ones that are building on last year's 2025 postseason. And I expect this to be a playoff team. I think competing for the division all the way. Here we go. They're coming out. Got red jerseys. Hands off the merchandise.
Yeah, those would be the quarterbacks, Daniel.
Yeah.
55 million. 55 million.
Yeah.
Don't touch.
It's good work if you could find it.
He's coming behind. They got to run interference. The other three run out a little bit ahead of him.
Yeah.
Is he making that this year or?
What's
I think he's
rate
there
this
now.
year? Is
I
he?
think he's there now.
Yeah.
I think it averaged. I think they averaged it into the year that he had left.
Double nickels on the salary, huh?
Yeah.
Double nickels.
Let's sling it. Let's sling it. All right, let's
Life is good.
We're going to stay in catch-up mode here for just a bit. The Jaguars on the field for the first time in 2026, and we're here for it. The drill will be live at the Miller Electric Center for training camp workouts today, tomorrow, Wednesday, Monday, a couple more times next week, and then again in week number 3. So we're going to bring you the best when it comes to interviews. Liam Cohen tomorrow. Trevor Lawrence will be on our schedule. Tony will revisit. So we are
We've been guaranteed Trevor Lawrence.
So we'll be happy to get you fired up for the 2026 football season. Also, always happy to have Daniel Murphy part of the party. We'll talk a little hardball coming up this hour, next hour as well. You are listening to The Drill on 1010XL 92.5 FM.
The Drill.
From the DivorceMenOnly.com studios. From the preseason to the playoffs and every day in between.
Each man individually preparing himself to be the best he can possibly be. Better than he's ever been. Because that's what it's going to take.
At 1010XL, the season never ends.
I'm Frank Frangie with the Nimnik Nugget. I've said this before about the Jags. I've said it after 17 before the 18 season. I've said it after 22 before the 23 season. I think the Jags are best positioned to go into a season than they've been since the Tom Coughlin era. I like the front office. I love the coach. I love the chemistry. And I really love the talent. I love the fact that Trevor has emerged. I think this could be the best Jaguars football team and best Jaguars run since the Tom Coughlin era. I'm Frank Frangie for the Nimnik family of dealerships. Frank Frangie here. Employee pricing for everyone is back at Nimnik Buick GMC this month only. Take advantage of employee pricing on 2026 GMC Sierra light-duty trucks with the largest selection of trucks in the area. Why shop anywhere else? Shop online at NimnikBuickGMC.com or visit the showroom off Phillips Highway. Largest selection, better prices, best interest rate, all at nimnickbuickgmc.com. Nobody but Nimnick. GMC, we are professional grade.
Jaguars fans, grab your passport. Open and fund a new Everbank Performance account for your chance to win the Everbank London Getaway Experience. One winner gets round-trip airfare for 2, 4 nights hotel, and 2 tickets to the Jags game in London this October. Start your journey today at everbank.com/London. No purchase necessary to enter or win. Open to legal residents of the 50 United States and D.C. 18 and older. Entry period from 6/29 to 8/27/26. Get official rules and details at everbank.com/London Rules. Sponsor and administrator, Everbank N.A. Member FDIC.
The swamp is hot. Coaching, recruiting, winning and losing. Catch the Gator Buzz on the Gator Report. Several times a week on 1010XL. Built by Cash Building Material. Windows and doors done right. Keeping Gator Nation in the loop.
Replacing windows can be a big investment, and you deserve straight answers. Well, at Cash Building Material, I got them. Prosser here. Cash Building Material explained my options, answered my questions, and helped me find windows that fit my home and my budget. No pressure, just honest advice. And they'll do the same for you. So before you buy windows or doors, get a cash quote. Search Cash Building Material and click on their replacements tab. Cash Building Material. Windows and doors done right.
Nothing says All-American like a great meal and a great deal. MyGate Rewards members. Grab any Roller Grill favorite, Lay's brand chips, and an ice cold Pepsi or Gatorade, all for just $5.50. The All-American meal deal only at Gate. See store for details.
Hey, it's Matt Lennon with AB Signs. Every day I talk to local business owners who spend thousands finding customers, yet their company vehicle sits blank. Let me turn it into a moving billboard with custom graphics and signs from AB Signs.
Looking for ways to save on your JEA bill? We're on it. When it comes to your utilities, the less you use, the more you can save. That's why JEA offers ways to help you manage your usage and avoid higher than expected bills. Use our online tools to monitor your usage throughout the month. Schedule a free irrigation or energy efficiency assessment and get personalized tips to save. And with JEA rebates, you can save when upgrading to more efficient equipment. Find more ways to save at JEA.com.
Hey, I'll be home in about 10 minutes. Actually, make it 8.
Hey, Mom. Yep, I'm walking home now. Mom, I'm trying to cross, but I don't think this driver sees me. No, they're driving too fast. Mom!
Speeding catches up with you. Early, on time, a little late, just get there safely. A message from the Florida Department of Transportation's Target Zero initiative.
I'm Chris Campione. Auto accidents can leave you feeling lost and overwhelmed. But at Campione Law, we're here to guide you with a personal touch through every step of the process. We don't get paid unless you get paid. CampioneLaw.com.
Count on Campione, Campione Law.
Celebrate the month of July with Zero Res and get 3 rooms of carpet clean starting at just $129 and take $75 off air duct cleaning as well. Hickett here. Book online at ZeroResJacksonville.com. Take advantage of the savings.
1010XL, presented by Farah & Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Focused, fueled, fearless, Farah.
Get ready, Duval. Jaguars training camp is returning to Miller Electric Center. Join us for an up-close look at our players in action and be part of the excitement as football returns to Jacksonville. Daily tickets are limited, so don't wait. Secure yours at jaguars.com/training camp.
You're listening to the Daniel Murphy Power Hour, presented by ITP Partners on 1010XL.
All right, we got them broken up into different groups right now. A couple of notes. Travis Hunter looks like a full go, right, Hick? He's out there with everyone else. And
He's out there with the receivers to me, which is the interesting part right off the rip. So
going to work with both. He's also gone to the that bobblehead helmet.
Yeah.
The bobblehead helmet. So, which I would propose putting every defensive lineman in. It'd be about 4 extra inches they have to pass over. But
I like that.
They won't do it. I don't know why.
Yes.
So, yeah, Travis Hunter is starting his training camp on the offensive side of the ball. And by all accounts, full go. He's going through some exercises with Jacoby Myers and Brian Thomas Jr.
Tennis ball drill going on
sure.
as well.
A lot of tennis balls.
Daniel, how would you do in the tennis ball drill? Would you like to take your chances?
Pretty good.
I think you'd be good at it.
Go at it with 2 hands. That's what I tell my boys. You don't have to catch it with 2, but go at it with 2 as long as you can.
Daniel, there is a narrative in the Major League Baseball trade deadline cycle right now it's starting to annoy me.
Hit it.
positioning as every team in baseball except for 6 with viable playoff. It's time to separate viable from reality. So teams like the Tigers or the Twins, we're going to stand pat. Well, then you're stupid. The Tigers aren't going anywhere in the postseason if they do make it. The Twins aren't going anywhere. I need some action, Daniel Murphy.
Well, they're going to
wait. Get some guys. What is Detroit waiting on?
Games. More games to
what
win
can
or
happen
lose.
in the next 5 days that should change their mind on a free agent pitcher?
Whether or not to move him right now, because you can still make him the qualifying offer if you keep him. If you keep Skubal, you can still keep him and get a draft pick for it. The other one, this is how they built their teams. Remember, I talked about it's a two-part season.
Yes.
They're trying to sprint to the deadline. Well, when you sprint and you keep the margins this small, they're only like 4 games out of the division.
Yeah, but there's 6 teams ahead of them.
I'm talking about the division.
Yeah.
The division's only like 4.5 games. The American League Central stinks.
I mean, do I need to send the message the Yankees are going to? I mean, they all go in. I don't give a darn. They're not going to the World Series. Not a one of them.
Yeah, but you're not too far removed from the Diamondbacks coming in as a wild card and playing the World Series. And what was that?
You know why you don't make trades early? Because your Boston Red Sox made a trade early, and their guy broke his wrist on his second at bat.
Partly it's because you don't have to. Like deadlines have a way of bringing out the truth in someone.
Correct.
And the other thing is now that since August 3rd, this is the last deadline. So like when I got traded, it was the non-waiver trade deadline. So this is it. August 3rd, you cannot add to your organization. So they're gonna stretch it out to the end. If you're Tarek Skubal, if you're the Padres with Mason Miller, and you are looking to move him, then you're going to wait as long as you can.
Why so late? Why not halfway through?
The
deadline.
Because he just said.
Just because it's going to cost you too much. Because it's probably
20 games for 20 games. It's going to cost you more.
It's going to cost Skubal's going to pitch again before the deadline's up.
I think he's pitching today.
Is he? Well, they want to see that.
Yeah.
And if you want to pay for that as an acquiring team,
Clay Holmes
is going to cost
Clay
you more.
Holmes through his rehab assignment, and they had scouts all over.
I think the Mets should extend Clay Holmes.
Yeah, they're going to trade him because they're
definitely going to
idiots.
trade him.
Yeah,
I would extend him.
I would agree.
I don't understand that about baseball sometimes too. It's like, okay, we didn't win this year. Let's get rid of everyone. Yeah. Like, even if you're the Padres, Miller's awesome.
Okay, so that one you're right. You don't have to get rid of Miller. I think some of it is
Skubal's different. He's going to be a free agent.
Yep, that's the expiring contracts.
Right.
Clay Holmes, Skubal, expiring contracts.
Right.
The one with Miller, what they'd really like to do, I think, is hitch him to Manny Machado or Xander Bogaerts and get that contract off the books. Because nobody's taking that thing on their own.
We'll take him.
Which one?
Not for this year.
Well, give me Machado and Miller.
And Miller?
I'll give you that. I'll make that deal.
Uncle Steve, open up the coffers.
Yeah, I'll make that deal.
Are the Padres out of it? I haven't paid much attention to them yet.
Wouldn't say they're out of it, but they're all.
National League is so much better than the American League by record, so it's a different deal. And we may see teams like the Nationals make deals before I see the Twins. By the way, Byron Buxton banged up yesterday. Shocker, huh? Yeah. Right when we get down to cases.
Oh, no.
And he's had a healthy year where he could really fetch something.
Oh, no.
I saw he's got some sore hip or something. So
he was always going to be a tough one. I think he's got full no trade clause.
Does he?
The
but
one that
wouldn't he leave though?
They're not. The other thing is they're not out of it either. They're probably like 3 games out of the division.
You say that, but I'm here to tell you they are.
You go tell the Twins fans who have to punt the whole rest of the 2 months
after
last
year.
What about the Rockies
when they won all those games in August?
I know.
No, I'm not saying them. I'm saying that's what the teams do.
No, I know. But those
teams can still. It's 162, so somebody's going to get hot, win, and then you think, well, so what? They made the playoffs. Well, then they can win in the playoffs, and if you got 2 pitchers.
If you get in,
make some damage.
If you get in, you can push it all the way to a pennant in a World Series.
You never know.
And so, like the Red Sox going on a run like that, that's unusual. But if you're willing to add, or even some of the teams will think this, if they kind of stay put, or I move a Skubal, but still get major league players back to help me go for it this year, there's going to be another 6 to 8 teams that just go away. That you'll just beat up on even more. Like the Mets are going to get way worse. Nothing personal, Dan. Like the Rockies are going to get worse. Like some of these teams are going to be almost flirting with AAA clubs.
2 nights ago.
Well, yeah, on a one-off, but you stack it up over the course of the season. They're kind of like Buffalo.
I think there's also an irony to me that teams are going to go from, we can't deal him, we're in the playoff hunt, to dealing everyone and winning 70 games.
Yeah. We got to take a break. Let's catch up.
All right, cool.
This 9 o'clock Nasty's coming up. Jags are on the practice field. We're out here at the Miller Electric Center with all the fans enjoying this, taking it in. The 2026 Jags season is underway. That and more coming up next.
The Drill.
From the DivorceMenOnly.com studios.
You know what we're talking about. You played the game.
I think you did when you should have zagged on that face.
1010XL, Jacksonville Sports Radio.
It's here, Middleburg. Firehouse Subs is now open at the all-new Clay Town Center. Try the bold new steak and cheese melt, stacked with premium steak, melted cheese, and big flavor in every bite. Firehouse Subs at the Clay Town Center, open now.
Everybody loves what's happening at Beard's Diamonds this month, up to 40% off store-wide at their annual Christmas and July sale. But you know what I said? I said this month, and the month is almost over, so you better hurry because it's 40% off engagement rings, fashion rings, earrings, bracelets, bands, pendants. The annual store-wide sale that everyone loves because you get December prices. It feels like Christmas. And if you're getting engaged this summer, man, take advantage or get a bigger, better quality diamond for less or treat yourself. Don't forget, Beard's is the town center's locally owned diamond superstore. Don't settle for the corporate chain store experience when you can get the value, the service, and attention you deserve. The Lupo's been doing this for decades. They'll take great care of you. Christmas in July, exclusively at Beard's Diamonds at the St. John's Town Center. Shop local. Shop Beard's Diamonds. But hurry, the offer ends the end of July.
Florida weather is tough on roofs, so Endless Summer Roofing installs fortified roofs, built for stronger wind protection and impact resistance. Better yet, you may qualify for insurance discounts. Endless Summer Roofing, built fortified, built for Florida.
Surely, you've heard of John Osher.
That's obvious.
Find out what he's heard about your favorite football team.
Is there anything else we need to know?
Listen for Jacksonville's senior writer weekdays on 1010XL. Served up by Twin Peaks.
Hey, poker players, are you looking for big jackpot excitement?
You know it, and I heard Best Bet is the place to go for Vegas-style table games and big jackpot winnings. With friendly dealers, exciting action, and games like Ultimate Texas Hold'em or 3-card poker, there's no better place to play.
That's right. With 3 locations, there's a Best Bet location close by for you to win big. See all the details at bestbetjacks.com. That's bestbetjacks.com.
The flagship station of the Jacksonville Jaguars. WJXL AM Jacksonville Beach. WJXL FM Jacksonville Beach.
DivorceMenOnly.com. This is Kenny Lay of Kenny Lay & Associates. Our firm specializes in representing men in family law. That's all we do. That's our only focus. We can help with all of your family law needs, such as divorce, custody, alimony, and child support. For over a decade, we have helped thousands of men with these types of issues. We even have an appellate division ready to challenge a judge's ruling. If you need a family law attorney, go to DivorceMenOnly.com. DivorceMenOnly.com. Offices, Jacksonville.
It feels like every home services company in Jacksonville has been bought out by some big out-of-town firm, but not Superior Plumbing and Pipelining. We're still locally owned, still right here in Northeast Florida. That means no call centers and no corporate runaround when you call Superior Plumbing and Pipelining. Just experienced pros who live here, work here, and stand behind every job. From simple leaks to full pipe relining, you're getting real solutions from a team that actually cares about the community we all live and work in. Make the superior choice when you need a plumber. Request an estimate at superiorplumbingjacks.com.
I move mountains for a living. Literally. That means I don't carry hand lotion, and when it comes to serious heartburn, I don't mess around with anything but Rolaids Max Strength. Its dual-active formula has 1,500 milligrams of calcium carbonate and magnesium hydroxide that relieves heartburn fast. And the best part? The roll fits right here in my pocket, so I can get back to moving mountains.
Rolaids spells powerful relief. 1,500 milligrams is our highest amount of antacid per tablet. Read each label. Use as directed. Keep out of reach of children.
Hey, Googans, Hicken here. You want to win wings from Mr. Chubby's or tacos from Taco Luke? How about some chocolate from Peterbook? All we need you to do is tell us more about you by filling out the 1010 listener survey at 1010XL.com. What kind of vehicles do you drive? Are you a business owner? What part of 1010XL do you like the most? We want to get to know you better so we can serve you better. Go to 1010XL.com, fill out the survey, and you could be a winner.
Here's your Southeast Orthopedic Specialist local sports update, sponsored by 5 Star Bath Solutions. Jags Trevor Lawrence commented on his temperament as the QB.
Trying to keep a level head the whole game and not get too high or too low is really valuable for a quarterback, but also just a team.
Jaguars are making moves before camp. They signed veteran corner Corey Ballantyne, while Dane Jackson hits the reserve retired list. That's your Southeast Orthopedic Specialist local sports update. I'm Sam Nelson.
Currently, it's 9:08 and it's 83 degrees. Your time and your temp is brought to you by Bueller Air and Plumbing. Stay cooler with Bueller. Stay tuned, because it's nasty time, and it's next right here on 1010XL at 92.5 FM.
XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Still present, ready. Farah doesn't flinch.
Get ready, Duval. Jaguars training camp is returning to Miller Electric Center. Join us for an up-close look at our players in action and be part of the excitement as football returns to Jacksonville. Daily tickets are limited, so don't wait. Secure yours at jaguars.com/training camp.
I'm fed, feeling X-rated. It's Mr. Nasty time. Oh, Mr. Nasty time. The nasty time.
Naughty girls need love.
You know, I was thinking about like one of the real narratives this time last year, or when the new group came over, before we had our first game under our belt. Remember the talk was about raising the floor. We've got to raise the floor. There wasn't a lot of talk about raising the ceiling, but it was about raising the floor. You can't have a year where you go 1-8 in one-score games. You got to raise the floor so that you're a 500 team. And you know what? When all said and done, I think what got all the attention was how much the ceiling was raised. They went 13-4 and were near a top seed. And as we double back now to start again, we can talk about that floor, which is definitely feels like it is way raised from where it was a year ago.
Yeah, like more NFL caliber players throughout the entire organization.
If you lose a receiver, you add one and you don't lose steam.
And I think that speaks to Gladstone and Cohen and Coach Cohen as well, and that even when players go down, I think what was Tony was talking about last year, what was the defensive back that went down.
Monteric Brown.
Yeah, Monteric Brown, like the first day of camp. And so, that next man up, do your job mentality. Whoever's here, we're going to put ourselves in the best position to win a ball game. And right now, win a practice. But you can certainly feel that because even, it felt like on the offensive line, it wasn't necessarily a bunch of recognizable names, but as they worked together and were even able to take on injuries last year, they were still really productive running the football.
I'm just watching the receivers run through the hula hoops around one circle, then around another circle, then catch the ball.
It's so funny how
tremendous drill.
Well, so what's interesting in watching that is there are some that are just smoother at it than others. Like some they all get through it fine, but some just look like it's a little bit easier, not quite as choppy. You know what I'm always overcome with in these first days of camp too is looking out here at all these people and understanding. Man,
by the way,
I'm sorry, 86, but that might be the appropriate number here in about 2.5 weeks.
Got to get it on tape, baby. Where did 12 go? He's not over there with the receivers now.
Oh, is he doing both now?
He's not over there. See?
Well, let me find your DBs, Hick. Let me look for the bobblehead.
Yeah.
The DBs are over there. Oh, they got white jerseys. Oh, no. Yeah, the DBs are over here.
Yeah. He may be off on the side. What do we got? What's happening?
Oh, no, 12's over there.
He's over there. He's the only teal with the whites.
Yeah, he's over there.
There he is.
He's literally done both today.
Getting a rep in now.
So we got the question about how we're going to use him. I mean, this guy's literally taking offense and defensive.
Yeah.
I mean, in some way, are we doing a lot of nothing? I mean,
it's first day out.
All right.
You can kind of go. You can go anywhere against air on the first day out.
Chris Rodriguez is out there.
All right,
so
there
that's
you go.
good.
Checking the Twitter machine.
They expect him to be a full go, right? He's supposed to be a full go. The running game situation. I'm looking forward to the conversation with Liam Cohen tomorrow because, again, one thing that he said in the last week that I would just like his reasoning behind it. I don't mean that from like a challenging standpoint, but he's talking about how excited he is about Bashal Tootin and what are game breakers going to be. I'm just, why? What have you seen?
Yeah.
I got a question
to
for
this
you.
point that it's done that.
Baseball question. Is it time for Milwaukee or Tampa?
Yep, it sure is. They
or
should
one
definitely
of those
go for
to
it.
sense that, you know what? man, we can do this.
Yeah. Push
Why
your chips in the
not?
middle. Milwaukee's done it before. They acquired CC Sabathia.
They did.
By the
one
way,
trade
that's probably
deadline.
20 years ago.
Easy makes me, that hurts my heart.
Yeah,
Okay,
that's
is it
true.
that long ago?
Yeah, it probably is.
Snap, you might be right. It's probably like 07, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, 06, 07.
Oh, dear.
Oh, man.
So, yeah, the Milwaukee is not exactly, they've dished more than they've
Well,
brought
especially
in.
even more so, you can have an argument for Tampa right now because the American League looks like so open.
Correct.
The National League to a lesser extent. You
But
see Atlanta. You
I
see
think
the
the
Dodgers.
Brewers with a Scooble could play with the Dodgers.
Oh, they definitely could.
And what if the Brewers went Scooble Miller? I mean, let's really go for it.
I agree. It's hard to win these championships.
100%.
They don't come around very often.
Yeah, and look, I stand by my Dodgers and the talent disparity, but at the end of the day, they've been playing Major League Baseball for many, many years, and one circuit is senior, and that circuit has never had a team win 3 in a row.
Yeah,
The National League has never won 3 World Series in a row. No team, no individual National League team has ever won a three-peat.
Okay.
And not many in the American League. Obviously, the Yankees. Anybody else? I would say no. I mean, maybe back in the day.
The Oakland Athletics, 72.
Yeah, that's true. That's a good one. So, the Dodgers are trying to do something very difficult. And, I had this conversation. I haven't seen you in a week, so it wouldn't be. Here's another side. And you know me, I like to pound the financial inequality. So here's one thing that bothers me about the Dodgers versus the rest of the teams.
Yeah.
There's one team in the league that if they want to, regardless of the impact on their team, they can play defense. And I'll send you 3 prospects to get Scooble just so the Brewers don't have them. Just so the Rays, there's no other team in sports that can make a move like that.
But you can't, and this is where I'm more on Murph's side, and this is where I give the Dodgers credit. Their farm system is unbelievable because they trade these kids all the time. And then I looked the other day, and it's like 9 prospects more than anybody else in the top, 100.
Yeah, 100 desirable area.
It's mind-boggling.
I hear you, but is it really? They don't get their talent from trading young prospects. They hit free agency.
Well, they do.
All those stars are Shohei.
The deadline.
They don't cost them any prospects. They don't lose the season.
Mookie Betts did.
Yeah.
Max Muncy did.
Yep.
Tyler Glasnow did.
Freddie Freeman.
Yeah. Okay. You can use both markets. You can go to free agency.
I'm just saying.
My point is they get rid of these. They do trade these guys, and then they just restock like that. And speaking as a Mets fan, I know our system right now is because they're all up in the pigs.
Yeah.
Is not really.
Well,
right
here's
with
another
a bunch
thing
of
that,
guys.
in fairness, I don't think all the Dodgers' moves have been to equal talent. They're also willing and can take on another team's salary.
That was where they
That's
get to.
part
That's
of
where
it,
they
too.
get to show some of their financial
Yeah.
might is. Acquiring Scooble, you can take on more money and say we'll give you the prospects as well too.
Right.
Like that's where you can really take advantage or have a leg up on the.
But I mean, it feels like there's nothing that's changed my mind watching 110 games or 105 games so far this year. Unless something wonky happens, the Dodgers are definitely the favorite in the National League and in Major League overall.
All right, Trevor's back to pass. 3-step drop.
Oh.
Hits Brian Thomas Jr. on an out pass. Beautiful.
The news there is that Brian Thomas Jr. has been very, very natural receiver of
Here's
the
Trevor.
football.
Trevor on the other side now. 1, 2, 3. Get it out, Trevor. Get it out a little quicker. A little quicker.
Is that Borkisher? Who is that? 87. Is that Borkisher?
We don't have a score.
I'm with Murph. We need to get a menu, man.
I need to.
Got a lot of new numbers.
I need a manifest.
That would look like it would be Borkisher to me. That's a big old dude.
Here we go again. Nick Mullins.
Oh. Nick Mullins. Nicky Mullins.
Nicky Mullins. Where's
to you and me?
Oh, we got Gus's kid, Carter Bradley, and
Aguilar.
Tennessee quarterback. Aguilar vying for a practice squad spot.
Yeah.
It'll get here quick, by the way. The preseason opener.
Yeah.
Like the game.
Yeah.
2 weeks from Saturday. I mean, it's like
2.5 weeks.
Yeah, you don't have there ain't much of getting ready here at all. I mean, they don't even go in pads till the 3rd.
You're going to see. This is going to be. You're going to see a shift this year.
This is
This is the year because of the
total
joint
shift.
practices.
I did hear that. Yeah.
When you get to these games, ain't nobody's going to be.
It might be time for teams prudently to not play them.
The NFL, in their wisdoms, want to push 18 on them.
Yeah.
Pull one of the preseason. Now we're down to 2.
Yeah.
And that's manageable. Then it's only one home game that you're paying for. And listen, Murph, as good as Major League Baseball does it, NHL, NBA, every team in the NFL got a check. I read this from the Packers because they're public. Before anything started, like start of the year, here you go, $453 million.
There you go.
Your salary cap's $300. That's before ticket sales, merch, revenue,
$20 beers.
concessions.
That's just them chopping up last year's
chopping
winnings.
up last year's is what we made.
Yeah.
Everybody gets a check. Here's $453 million.
There you go. Big industry. Sports has changed. It's gone from a sidebar distraction for the general public with those that are playing, getting a little extra scratch, to a business, an entertainment business.
Multi-billion-dollar industry. How to get your piece of the pie.
Pro
That's what you
sports
do.
is pro sports used to be a sports industry, and now it's an entertainment
Murph
industry.
got his piece by playing. We got our piece by talking.
Yeah.
That's what we do.
I think there's a wide dispersal in talent when it comes to that statement.
No,
one did it with
I wouldn't
athletic
say
ability.
talent.
The other
Are you
did it
doing
with,
games this weekend, or are you just
Yeah, I'm doing the Mets Saturday and Sunday game.
Saturday, Sunday?
So the 86 team is up there celebrating 40 years.
Who are we playing?
The
Marlins.
Fish, the
Yeah.
Marlins.
Yeah, and these are your
I
last
shout
two of
out
the year?
Marlins.
Last two of the year.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, you haven't commented on my, and you should be glad for me. This should make you happy. I've turned over a new leaf, a new second half Jeff when it comes to baseball. I'm just optimistic, happy to be where we are. Hopefully we can
guys
keep
got like
winning.
a 6-game lead.
6-game lead because Phillies can't win. I'll take it.
Neither can the
Jokers
Fish.
have lost 8 out of 11.
Mets haven't won since Port St. Lucie.
Well, they lost. They won 2 days ago, Daniel. I don't know if you got the score in.
One other thing real quick, and then we'll get back to football. And I think I texted you this, but I just don't understand for the life of me, and you said you don't, why C.J. Abrams would be included in any kind of trade talk anywhere when he's having
And they were getting good, and now they've
MVP.
stepped back a little.
Well, it's just their pitching.
Yeah, pitching's terrible.
But
Bullpen's terrible.
I got Abrams and Wood, and I'm building all around
Yes,
that.
that's who you do.
And by the way, I'm talking to both of them about, you want the
Extensions.
extension right
Yeah.
now? Let's do it right now.
Extend them.
And Washington's a big market. They
'Cause,
got-
big enough.
I know in Tampa, Junior said no, and they got him for 4 more years.
He already said.
But he's going to roll the and
Okay.
I don't think that's I don't know, man. If you came to me with what did Acuna get?
I know, but
Yeah,
you know what?
probably
The Braves are getting burned by those
21,
two.
30.
You know, initially it was all the Acuna Albies were the first to get him. Everyone's like, oh, God, that's not even fair. Look at the Braves. Well, now, you sure about that Austin Riley 10-year deal? You sure about that Spencer Strider 8-year deal? You sure? You know, they did it with a lot of guys. They haven't all worked.
No, those ones didn't. I think Michael Harris, Acuna, and Albies have probably already lived up. to
Yeah,
the
I think so
contract
too.
they
And
signed.
Riley to a degree. And I don't,
Especially early days.
and I don't think he's done yet, but he's definitely in a slump.
All right, let's take a break. We'll keep it rolling. It's the Murphy Power Hour, brought to you by ITP Partners. We're out here at the Miller Electric Center enjoying Jaguar practice. Stands filled, by the way, with Jaguar fans, which is always good to see.
Yeah, absolutely. Every seat.
We got some students playing hooky. Heck yeah.
Oh,
Love
yeah.
it. Need an excuse to miss school.
Amen. This is the drill.
Actually, it's no school.
Yeah, I
What
was
am
gonna
talking
say,
about?
it's
Oh,
summer. Yeah.
I saw that. What am I talking about?
I didn't want
That's
to
gonna
No,
let
dude,
it go.
stomp right on me.
We're just
Forgive
gonna
me.
let it go.
Oh,
Yeah.
my goodness.
The Drill at the DivorceMenOnly.com studios. Come aboard the Frangie Express.
Pedal to the metal right now. Pedal to the metal. All right, let's go.
Frank Frangie.
One with a golden touch.
And Hayes Carline.
So you're the top dog around here.
They are the Frangie Show. Afternoons on 1010XL.
Rock the Country, a festival for the people. Coming to the Florida Horse Park in Ocala, Florida, August 28th and 29th, 2026, with Brooks and Dunn, and Blake Shelton, John Party, plus Lauren Alina, Shenandoah, Mark Chestnut, and many more. Get your tickets now at rockthecountry.com.
Hi, this is Dale Murray with Murray Automotive Group in Stark and Kingsland. Save yourself from those big city dealers and their fast-talking mumbo-jumbo. No matter what your automotive need is, we've got you covered. Ford, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, and nobody beats our prices. I mean nobody. Shazam! Plus our exclusive 15-year, 150,000-mile warranty included on every qualified vehicle. And we'll trade anything from high heels to wagon wheels. Compare our prices online at ShazamAuto.com. Then come see me, Dale Murray. I'll be waiting for you. Shazam!
Every championship season starts with summer sweat.
Training camp weeds out the boys from the men.
Every time something you need to know happens at training camp, you'll hear about it on 1010XL.
This is your playbook.
Presented by Green Acres Sporting Goods.
Renewal by Anderson is celebrating America's 250th anniversary by giving $250 off every window and door. Plus, 0 down, no payments, and no interest for 18 months. You're getting American craftsmanship and their signature service. This offer ends July 31st. Renewal by Anderson, proud partner of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Visit bestwindowsflorida.com to schedule your free consultation.
License number CGC 1527613.
Southeast Orthopedic Specialist is now offering ortho walk-in appointments. If you have an immediate need for orthopedic care, contact Southeast Orthopedic Specialist immediately. Avoid ERs and urgent care waiting rooms. For more information, go to se-ortho.com.
Relieve pain and get back to life. Southeast Orthopedic Specialists.
Attention men and women, if you would like to get your hair back, then you need to listen to some of our clients. John in Orange Park.
IHRS showed me what was causing my hair loss and helped stop it.
Call IHRS now at 904-777-IHRS. Find out how to grow your hair back with a free hair and scalp examination. Diane from Ponte Vedra.
Now I have what lotions couldn't give me. Thick, beautiful hair.
Hurry and receive a free hair and scalp examination and get 2 weeks of laser treatments for free. Call IHRS at 904-777-4477. Hairforme.com.
The best value for golf in Jacksonville remains Cimarron, totally reestablished with new tee boxes, improved fairways and greens, also a brand new restaurant with indoor and outdoor settings, and live music. Join the Wild One loyalty program online at Cimarron Golf. When's the last time you played Cimarron? Cimarron Golf Club on 210, the Wild One.
Bueller. Stay cooler with Bueller.
Hey, pal, what's the matter? I came right over.
It's my water, Jason. Smell this.
Yeesh.
That came out of my tap, Jason. I'm worried there's a lot more in there than just H and 2 and O.
Well, yeah. In Jacksonville, we have some of the hardest water in Florida. There's calcium carbonate in there and magnesium sulfate and...
I'm sorry, calcium... what now?
It's the same stuff that makes those cool stalactites in caves.
Well, it's making my shower all powdery, my tap's all crusty, and caves make me claustrophobic.
Put on these sunglasses. Whoa. Call Bueller Air and Plumbing. And our water treatment experts will do a free water quality test. We'll check for minerals, bacteria, anything that might make your water smelly or damage your plumbing or appliances.
And if it's bad, you can fix it?
Your glasses will come out cleaner, your shampoo will lather better.
I like a good lather, Jason.
Stay cooler with Bueller.
Visit BuellerAir.com.
1010XL, presented by Farrah and Farrah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. When it's game time, Farrah doesn't flinch.
Get ready, Duval. Jaguars training camp is returning to Miller Electric Center. Join us for an up-close look at our players in action and be part of the excitement as football returns to Jacksonville. Daily tickets are limited, so don't wait. Secure yours at jaguars.com/training camp.
But the big question is, I'd be asking, how are we going to get all these guys the ball?
Right.
There's only one football.
Yeah.
And I wish I had an answer. I don't, but I know this. Our head coach is really damn good at doing it. And
maybe we'll just go up tempo.
It'll be fun to watch.
That's a Tony Baselli.
We're like the Sixers.
Joined us earlier today. We got full team workouts against each other. Obviously, no hitting. They're in shorts today.
Terrible.
Yeah,
we're doomed.
Yeah, we just tried to run the ball with a stretch. Again, we're getting bottled up. Yeah, the defensive line is dominating the offensive line. Season over.
Yeah, we're done.
That's
Cleveland.
a shame.
Oh,
I was so excited about what we could have been this year, but after watching that first play, clearly,
Murph, I was getting ready to get my tickets for L.A. Super Bowl.
You should.
And then I saw these two plays, and I'm in the despair.
Are you ready for me to propose a team that I always dog because Chargers are going to Charger? It might be about Charger time.
You can't do that.
I have.
You're not allowed.
I told you many years ago I reserve the right to change my mind. In this business, you can't. I can't not.
That's two changes today in the show.
What was the other one?
The SEC Big Ten thing.
How did I change it?
You've always been much more pro SEC. You wouldn't give the Big Ten credit.
You've always accused me of being much more pro.
No, absolutely. You wouldn't give the Big Ten any credit for their national championships.
Yes, I did.
Now all of a sudden you're
because they've won.
Well,
there were no national championships.
They won
before
3 in a row.
Correct, and they got it. They've gotten it the whole way.
All right.
I guess.
The Big Ten.
Well, the respect to the Big Ten, one thing, but this label of me giving a crap about the SEC is where you've always been dead wrong. I don't care what the SEC does. I can care less, except for it affecting how it may put you over the top with schedules.
You don't have to be like me. It's okay.
I don't.
You can have your own opinion.
Thank you.
Yeah. That's what makes this show good.
Plenty of them.
Well, it makes it okay. Murph, what have you seen so far? Give me an observation from camp here. I need something. I need some juice right here.
Everybody's still standing, so we got good salud, which is kind of like about the second best thing you want out of camp is everybody come in healthy.
Okay,
what did you executing first?
What did you do on your first day of spring training?
Ease into it, well, when I was in DC early on, like with the Mets, you come out like a thoroughbred. You're trying to do every rep. You're trying to make a ball club, which is probably it. That's probably the best way to describe it. Like, there's just different, like, guys, they're different parts of their career. So some of them are going to come out here, and it's like, I'm going to win this rep no matter what. Not to say that a more veteran player isn't paying attention to this rep, but it's like he also wants to make sure that he knows that he's going to get to the rep on opening day.
Right.
And so that's like a different kind of, you know,
how many swings would you have in your first day? Now, I know you'd been hitting. You used to tell me you would take a break, and then you would like. But you always said, I only need X amount of exhibition game at bats, and then I'm ready.
I wanted to finish the spring training like camp, like the last 2 weeks or so playing. Like, so into that. So I would ease into it early on. I didn't, and I would say ease if I was allowed to. Now, I remember I went and looked up my first major league
When were you allowed
training.
to? When you went to Washington?
Definitely in Washington.
Yeah.
Probably in like 15, maybe 14 a little bit when I was playing every day in New York. But in 2009, I led the Grapefruit League in plate appearances. I grabbed over 100 plate appearances.
Solid.
Which is like, in 6 weeks, is like, that's a lot of ball. And I went on every road trip.
Oh, my
But, like,
gosh.
I was learning a new position, and so you just get out there and you get down. In D.C., like on that one, it's more like I'd get my reps in the cage. We'd go take batting practice. I liked it because you got to stay back on more games. So when the club would go on the road, I would stay back and get work in that way. Stay in the cage or take more batting practice on the field. The one I really like to do, which like I would have to take care of the minor leaguers when I did it, like get them something to eat. But you can jump on a backfield, and I could take like 8 or 9 plate appearances, bounce from one field to the other one in minor league camp. And lead off each inning, which is like,
Is that because of your status?
They'll let major league play. So they'll really open it up if you're rehabbing. So say you miss like 2 weeks worth of major league games, they'll say hit the backfield, go grab as many at bats as you feel like you need, and so you'll lead off like the AA game, lead off the inning in the AAA game, and you can kind of bounce back and forth.
I got a kick out of talking to Brooksy the other day because he's taking these 17 and 18-year-olds, and they're flying into Tampa. And I guess they're signing their contract, meeting the club, seeing the facility, and then he's driving them to Port Charlotte.
Oh,
and he said,
camp.
Yeah, and think about that. And he said, one of the kids said, I guess I won't see my family for, like, it hits them, you know? Like,
oh, yeah, welcome.
Like, this is professional. And they're 18. You forget that. These guys are at least, a little much.
University.
5-6 years.
And some of them that will be going to Port Charlotte that Brooksy's got will be 21. We'll have them school.
Some
but
are college guys.
There are a lot of 18-year-olds, 19-year-olds, because junior college as well, too. And so it is new. I remember.
Oh, no, we got a pick.
There we go. Who threw it? Not 16, did he?
I think it was.
No!
That's it. Season's over.
Eric Murray
can't run.
Just won the job is what happened.
This is where I just looked up to the big video board, but we don't have one. That's a shame.
Oh, no.
I'd like to look up
the countdown
Well,
clock.
where we're sitting, I can't see exactly.
That was a heck of a pick.
We are confirming it was 16 that threw it?
I looked over, and there was 16 in the huddle standing there, so I'm pretty sure it was 16.
After last year, already a step back.
I mean,
these are the kind of observations that you can't make at training camp.
Yeah.
We kid because we care. If I had $1 for every observation that's come from camp.
Rip it!
Yeah, right across the middle.
Rip it!
Let's reestablish what we are.
You know what that is? That's a young man who's been through the fire, who doesn't let that interception get him down, stands tall.
It's not going to keep
and
me
he comes
from
back
firing.
ripping.
Yeah. Gunslinging.
Yeah, that's what we do. All right, let's grab a break. It's a Murphy Power Hour. This is The Drill on 1010XL.
The Drill.
From the DivorceMenOnly.com studios. Play-by-play just makes everyday life better.
I did not
see this one coming.
Get the most play-by-play on 1010XL, Jacksonville's play-by-play sports radio.
Veterans have given everything in service of our country. I'm Chris Campione, and if you've been injured in an accident through no fault of your own or dealing with the consequences of having your VA benefits denied, you deserve someone who will fight hard for you. At Campione Law, we're proud to stand up for those who have served and protect the rights that you've earned. You don't pay anything unless we win your case. Learn more at CampioneLaw.com. Offices, Jacksonville, and St. Augustine.
Count on Campione, Campione Law.
Hey, gang, everybody's doing it. E.T.'s doing it. I did it. Michelle, our business manager, did it. Our listeners have done it. Hey, you St. Augustine grass homeowners, topdressing.com is here. The season is upon us, man. Take advantage. Michelle did it, gosh, a couple months ago. She says, my grass kicks beep. Yeah, her words, not mine, but I'm telling you, it is worth it. What happens, that big truck comes to your house, those aerators roll out, they throw that special sauce down, and man, oh man, let the magic happen. If you go away for vacation, you come back, it looks lush, it looks green, it looks beautiful. Get a free estimate. Do that. At least do that. Go to topdressing.com. Get your free estimate or call them 888-850-1850. You'll be glad you did. 888-850-1850. Topdressing.com.
This is Jeff Middlecoff with Cogent Bank. My associate Ryan Salem and I joined Cogent Bank because we wanted to revolutionize the mortgage business, just like Cogent Bank has revolutionized the banking business. So Ryan Salem and I are able to leverage the power and stability of Cogent Bank to go out and find our clients the best investors, the best products, and the best rates in the entire country for your particular mortgage loan. Of course, you don't have to be a customer at Cogent Bank to take advantage of our mortgage services to buy or refinance your home. We offer jumbo loans, VA, FHA, conventional, and investment loans. At Cogent Bank, we offer mortgages nationwide, so we can help you with a second home or help a family member who lives or is moving to another state. Call Ryan Salem or myself, Jeff Middlecoff, at Cogent Bank today, 904-442-9191, to see how we can help you with any of your mortgage loan needs, whatever or wherever they may be.
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender, Cogent Bank, NMLS ID 402296, Ryan Salem, NMLS ID 1182429, Jeff Middlecoff, NMLS ID 249086.
With 50 years of fabrication expertise and towing products, the family at Cannons of Jacksonville can repair or install precisely what you need to tow with confidence. Visit cannonsofjacks.com, where quality and customer satisfaction collide.
At the First Coast YMCA, you'll find much more than just a gym. We offer many ways to help you become more active, reach your weight loss goals, and find your inner strength. Membership at the Y includes state-of-the-art facilities, a huge variety of fitness classes, and programs for all ages. It's easy to join the Y since it's affordable for all incomes. The Y is a great place to make connections and experience something new. Visit the YMCA near you or online at fcymca.org.
Summer air should feel fresh, not full of dust, allergens, or whatever winter left behind in your vents. Your air ducts, they're the lungs of your home. And if they're dirty, you're breathing it in every day. That's where Zero Res comes in. Hicken here, backed by over thousands of Google reviews and a 4.9 out of 5.0 rating. This month only takes $75 off your air duct cleaning. Cleaner air, better efficiency, a fresher home. Call 287-5727 or visit ZeroResJacksonville.com and ask for the 1010XL special.
Zero Res.
Hey Jacksonville, it's Fred Taylor. If you've been in an auto accident, you need a team who knows how to get you back on your feet and back to your life. At North Florida Medical Center, they don't just treat the injury, they treat the whole person, from physical therapy to pain management. North Florida Medical Center has a team of experts ready to help you heal and recover. I trust the team here at North Florida Medical Center, and you can too. So don't wait. Call North Florida Medical Center and get the care you deserve.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Focused, fueled, fearless, Farah.
Get ready, Duval. Jaguars training camp is returning to Miller Electric Center. Join us for an up-close look at our players in action and be part of the excitement as football returns to Jacksonville. Daily tickets are limited, so don't wait. Secure yours at jaguars.com/training camp.
Now, the Monahans' golden moment. Monahan Jewelers in Atlantic Beach, your local family jewelers.
All right, we got a lot of nuggets since we left you. We've been watching closely. Travis Hunter has gone in and dominated.
Yeah, we're back. The offensive line
he looks like an all-pro.
The O-line has stepped up. They are now running the
Yes.
ball with efficiency. The one blip of an interception is old news now.
Great news.
And
LA is back on.
We look like a Super Bowl team.
We
I'm
do.
not going to lie. So
Murph, what do we do?
It all starts right here at training camp.
Yeah, for the first few plays, not going to admit, we look more 6 and 11.
Yeah.
But, I mean, now I think
we're clicking.
I'm seeing things right now that have me dreaming of the Super Bowl.
And these are the trained eyes of some experts.
Correct.
By the way.
Yeah,
So
we're
you
not
should
just a
pay
couple
attention.
of rogues up here in Section 12. I mean, we've been doing this for a lot of years.
Many summer practices y'all have sat through.
Yes.
So you know what you're looking at.
It looks like we're breaking down more into
Here comes Travis Hunter. He's going to get some individual work.
yeah.
Right by us now.
When they said that Hunter was going to do both, this has been like a 1 hour. We'll show you. He was with the offense working with the receivers.
Yes.
They went to the other side of the field and he did individual with DBs.
Yes.
Then he came over here and he played DB in the 12 and the 11 on 11. And now he's back over here with a much due rest. It looks like he's going to only
because he had to
offset
throw
side.
on a white penny to run the rep on
Yes, he did.
defense because he's got his green on.
That's
Yeah,
right.
it wouldn't be fair if you put him in the blue. He'd intercept everything.
That's right.
He'd think it was him.
All right, now we're going to some special teams. So we'll take a
Yeah.
break from
Yeah,
our play-by-play.
but we don't come for special teams.
The only thing I want to see is Cam from 80.
All
I'd
right,
like
so-
Cam to line up a couple 75-yard kicks.
We're the defensive linemen. Why don't you point them out with y'all's keen eyes? Because that's
They're going to be probably over there in that far in front of the
Okay.
open. Yeah, that's them. That's,
Yep,
I
I
see
see him
Big
over there.
Devon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, what am I missing on Devon Hamilton?
What do you mean?
Well, I mean, everyone keeps saying he's like a top 5. Is he? Is he that good?
If you ask Josh Hines Allen, he's the best.
I
in the
know.
league.
And Tony Baselli said it. I read Osher.
He had a great year.
He did. He
again. We're this.
Yeah.
It all. Even though we kid about our keen eye,
you leave
the
that.
stats don't lie. They were
Okay.
the number 1 run defense.
Yeah.
His job is to stop the run.
Yep.
Yeah.
Therefore, he did a great job.
Okay.
You know, the stats don't lie. Murphy hit.
I guess I'm
347.
just.
He had a good year.
I'm used to guys that are talked about, even at defensive tackle, as being the best in the league.
That's fair.
Getting Pro Bowl bursts,
Yeah.
getting All Pro recognition, and he doesn't. So maybe this is the year that attention, brings some individual honor.
Well, I heard Coach Cohen talking about some of the guys that were rehabbing and how they were attacking it and even focusing on areas of their game that they think they can improve. And one of the ones for Devon Hamilton is like, I want us to get after this passer. I'm ecstatic and over the moon at how physical we are and were last year, and I think we'll be against the run. But I want to put this quarterback on the ground a little bit more, like want these sacks. And if we can get more pressure up the middle, all the better as well.
We had a list earlier.
And I think if Devon Hamilton had 5 sacks, maybe then that would have.
Yeah, that's fair. Because defensive tackles, the impactful defensive tackles in the league get sacks.
Well,
they get 10
Aaron Donald,
sacks.
Chris Jones,
a lot of them.
those
Big Cat.
guys.
Go down the line.
Yeah.
There's a ton of them. Vita Vea they want. Everyone's talking about, in part because he's had sacks in his career, maybe not necessarily last year.
What was your poll question the other day? Who was going to lead sacks outside of
who's the 3rd sack guy?
Yeah.
I went guard. I will say this. That list that we had earlier today screams how they've got to get some pass rush from positions other than edge rusher. We are not a team that's good at sacking the quarterback. We probably, since 2020, are bottom 5 in quarterback sacks. Yet, CBS says we have the 5th best edge rushing group in the NFL.
Well, it'd be nice if Eric Armstead could play like he played the first half of the season.
Yeah, maybe he can.
And he's getting older, but he has talent. He's a big man, so
he's a position where if you stay healthy, that age I don't think will keep you from being an impactful player. Now, you get injured, it's a whole nother story, obviously.
Yeah.
Daniel, who do you think's winning the World Series? And granted, opinions can change. There's no guarantee. Would you say the Dodgers or?
Just because I don't want to give you that satisfaction, I'll pick someone else.
But see, so you're telling me you think it's probably the Dodgers?
Probably.
Give me who are the most?
Who's the threat to the Dodgers?
Who really right now, if they make the right move or two, could position themselves as a legit? And by the way, I will remind folks, as much as I've been, blowing the fan at the Dodgers, they barely won the NLCS. They barely won the World Series. They were pushed last year.
Go ahead, Dan.
Braves, Brewers, Yankees.
Yeah.
And then we're going to find out a little bit more, maybe some of these other teams that go for it. But like those 3, I would put in there.
If they went, any of those 3 got Scooble.
Yes.
That's a fair fight in the CS or World Series.
Yes.
I don't listen. I'm not an expert of this team. I watched them a couple games of late. but Nick Martinez is 10-2.
Oh, you're talking about
with an ERA under 3.
I probably undersell Tampa as well too.
Rasmussen is even better.
I should. They're another one, like you said earlier, that they should.
Their top
go
3
for
hitters all have 60-plus RBI. And they're all, I mean, so I don't know.
A lot of people are crediting the interns in the front office.
I should have added the Rays too.
And their closer from UNF.
They have a UNF closer?
Yes, Brian Baker, all-star. 28 saves.
Love it.
He's been terrific.
Is he from? Where is he from? Not from Jacksonville originally.
No, he's from I think the Panhandle, but I think he pitched 4 years at UNF.
Wow.
And I think he was. I think
is that UNF's first major leaguer?
No. No. Dunn. Way back when.
Those guys, they made it.
Sid Roberson. I mean,
Roberson made one start, I think, for the Brewers.
There's been a few, not a ton. Though.
By the way, those two guys also 25 years ago.
Well, yeah, but I mean, but what I was going to say is, I think Baker was the A-Sun pitcher of the year too one year, but still, big dude, and I watch them, and I watch their bullpen come in, and they fill it up. They don't walk guys like
throwing strikes.
They throw strikes and make you hit the ball.
Yeah, the key at any level.
Yes,
throw strikes.
It really is, man. I mean, you teach their kids one thing.
13-year-old,
strikes.
got a 9-year-old starting it up this fall as well too. First time kid pitch, like throw strikes. Use your style of those strikes.
Whatever, however you can get that ball over the middle of the plate, you do that. Because guess what? You're going to get a lot more out than get on, and it's the it's the walks that kill you. I was watching Mike Scioscia, who had do you know Mike Scioscia? 1988. Dodgers Mets.
He hit the homer, and he wasn't much of a hitter.
4 home runs that year.
Oh dear.
Doc's in the 9th, but you know what? It's 4-2 Mets. We're clinching, and he walked the guy, and then he gave up the home run to Scioscia, and then it was tied, and then we lost, and it's the walks. It always is the walks.
Yeah.
And a leadoff walk will kill you. But back to the point, I think that they have to be tempted. Now, I don't know. Do you stay the course?
No.
Do you break?
The course is to try to win the World Series.
Well,
it should be in some capacity.
Yeah.
And how many chances are you going to get like this?
Well, apparently they get them.
Not last year.
No, they didn't. You're right.
No, but I think
the
name is what
in the draft.
And I think this year's chance is enhanced. It's better than other years' chances. This is a year with everything you said and the potential of
Especially
one or two guys out there. That's what I mean.
Wide open.
And is it enough to win the American League? Now, the Rays are one of 5 clubs that have never won a World Series. So,
the Yankees pitching, dude, is like kind of laying in the weeds. I feel like when they get to the postseason, the Yankees are going to be a tough
good last
out.
night, 6 innings, shutout, Schlittler.
We could be looking at Yankees Dodgers again.
Rodon coming back.
Yeah. Well, if you got Cole, Fried, and what's his name?
Schlittler.
Schlittler. And you haven't gotten to Rodon.
Those 3? If you got those 3?
Yes. That gets you through.
I mean, that's kind of like there is a part of me. I don't trust the Braves bats, but I trust them a lot more if the pitching's only giving up 3.
Yeah.
I need 2.
You need 1 for sure.
I need at least, and I need the 1 to be a 6-7 inning guy.
Yeah.
The problem with Atlanta is even the good pitching they get. I mean, starters will go 4 2/3 and give up 2 runs. It's a good day, but the bullpen is just getting slammed.
I hate doing this and me and Jeff do this all the time when we see a young. But have you watched the Thornton kid enough for the Mets?
Yeah, he's made about 4 or 5 starts.
Yeah,
5th I think the other day.
What do you think?
He's thrown the ball well.
Hot start.
Yeah.
Yeah. He'll get you 7.
Yeah, 7 what innings?
Yeah.
No, I don't know about that. He may have gone into the 7th, and maybe he's gotten 21 outs.
Leave him out there. He'll get it.
I saw they hooked him the other day at like 85. Yeah, he strike thrower left-handed.
Yeah.
Always.
Well, they had a stat about him the other day. It was impressive for a young guy. In the few times that he has faced the lineup for the 3rd time, they're hitting like 1-18 against him.
Okay.
Which is interesting.
I think you look at him right now.
Viable major league starter.
Yes, he is. Yes, I think definitely in the back end.
Should we figure him in our rotation next year?
Yeah, you'd like to see him finish his last 6 to 8 weeks of the season with good health into the off season.
Okay.
But you kind of saw, not that like Nolan McLean is a bad pitcher, but you just see that like
there's a growth period.
There is. It's his first full season, and you saw there in the early day he's throwing the ball well, but like he threw the ball the worst when the season was at its most important. Type of thing. And so,
by the way, Braves and Mets have a doubleheader day after a washout, and it's newsworthy for the Atlanta side. But A.J. Smith-Shawver, who's been decent for the last 2 or 3 years. He's been one of those that hadn't pitched all year because of arm injuries. Has finished his rehab. He'll start game 1 today.
Oh boy.
Then you can have fun. Then you can have fun with Chris Sale.
Oh gosh. All right. Well, Murph, thanks so much.
Yeah, thank you guys.
Thank you
This
for coming
is
down to
awesome.
opening
Appreciate
day.
you, brother.
We'll take a break and hand it off. Make the turn for home next, right here on The Drill.
Perfect.
The Drill.
From the DivorceMenOnly.com studios.
Streaming live from the XL Digital Studios. Polished by Harbor Dental Care, the locally owned smile restoration experts.
America's turning 250, and Superior Fence and Rail is celebrating in true red, white, and blue style. For a limited time, save $250 on your new fence. Give your home the freedom, security, and curb appeal it deserves. Celebrate America with a fence built to last. Offer valid on new contracts for 100 linear feet or more. Cannot be combined with other offers.
When you're on the fence, about a fence, SuperiorFenceandRail.com.
Truck accidents can happen and can be devastating. Founded in Jacksonville, Edwards & Raggets is proud to serve the 904. If you've been seriously injured in a truck accident, protect yourself and your family by understanding your rights and legal options. Our attorneys are experienced in handling complex truck cases and can guide you through this. No fees unless you recover damages. Call 904-INJURED or visit 904injured.com.
Edwards & Raggets, offices Jacksonville.
Hey, it's Greg from 1010XL, and now that football season's finally here, maybe it's time for a fresh start for more than just your favorite team. 11 weeks ago, I started the Awaken 180 weight loss program, and today I'm down 43 pounds. That's almost 4 pounds a week. No injections, no meds, no supplements, just real food, a simple plan, and a dedicated coach who keeps me accountable by phone each week. Honestly, Awaken 180's changed my life, my clothes, my family. We're all making better food choices together. I regret waiting years to do this because I always had another excuse. So here's my challenge to the 1010XL listeners. Kick off this football season by investing in yourself. You've got a team behind you at Awaken 180, and if I can lose 43 pounds in 11 weeks, imagine where you could be by the holidays. Don't wait until next year or next month. Schedule your consultation call now at awaken180weightloss.com.
Summertime is here, and that means it's grilling season. Now, before you overpay at the big box stores, make a stop at Houston's Meat Company on Main Street in Jacksonville. For more than 50 years, Houston's has been Jacksonville's local butcher shop, serving up quality meats, incredible prices, and the kind of service you just can't find at the grocery chain. Steaks, burgers, chicken, ribs, whatever's on the grill this weekend, Houston's has you covered. Shop local, grill better. Follow Houston's Meats on social for updated weekly specials.
When you're craving scratch-made food, 29-degree draft beer, and the best seat in the house for every game, there's only one place to go, Twin Peaks. E.T. here, and from juicy burgers and smoked in-house wings to ice-cold brews served by the friendliest team around, Twin Peaks is the ultimate sports lodge. Wall-to-wall TVs everywhere. You'll never miss a moment. So grab your crew and head over to Twin Peaks, where the views are impeccable and the food hits every time. And the beer is always colder than your ex's heart. Twin Peaks. Eat, drink, scenic views.
What if the next roof you put on your home was the last one? Not another replacement in 15 or 20 years, the last roof. Metlock Roofing is Florida's only manufacturer and installer of this exclusive roofing system. Engineered for strength, built for Florida weather, backed by a lifetime warranty. Imagine never needing another roof. Call 938-9933 or visit metlokroofing.com. Get your last roof today with Metlock. License number CCC 1335581.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Still present, ready. Farah doesn't flinch.
Get ready, Duval. Jaguars training camp is returning to Miller Electric Center. Join us for an up-close look at our players in action and be part of the excitement as football returns to Jacksonville. Daily tickets are limited, so don't wait. Secure yours at jaguars.com/training camp.
A lot of teams can get to the top or be good 1 year.
Yeah.
A lot of players can have that 1 year.
Yeah.
The great organizations, the great players are consistent. Take shots every year of getting into the playoffs because ultimately you want to win a championship. To win a championship, you got to get into the tournament and you got to have multiple shots at it. And so part of what we want to do is we want to be the best organization in the NFL. And part of that is winning football games consistently year in and year out. And so
That's Tony Baselli. You just heard from him on the program. Thanks to Foye Aluakon as well. It's time to take your season to the next level when the Jags return to the bank this year. Become a season ticket member. Unlock exclusive access to ticketed events, members-only experiences, NFL membership, club perks, and more. Availability limited, especially this year. Don't miss out. Call 904-633-2000 or visit jaguars.com/season tickets to secure your spot for all of the action. Play us out of here.
Now, the 2-minute drill is driven by nobody but Nimnicht. Nimnicht Chevrolet on Cassett Avenue and Nimnicht Buick GMC on Phillips Highway.
All right, Jaguars today. Mike and Tony
Mike,
are
we've
standing
ridden the
by.
highs and the lows of training camp.
Oh, it's been awful.
One minute we're going to beat.
Great.
1 minute we're going to lose to Cleveland. The next minute we're going to L.A.
We're overreacting.
I don't know what to say.
Well,
Every play.
I'd like to thank Brian Thomas Jr. for getting his first drop right out of the way.
Yeah. Oh, that was the big. Oh, we missed the. Oh,
Yeah,
that's what it was.
it was just on air, running routes on air, but
Sure.
it was low and behind.
Oh, no.
But
Trevor hasn't been as sharp as so far.
should have caught it, and he immediately, though, cut the line to take another one and caught the next one.
Well, there you
Jacoby had a drop on a perfectly thrown ball. LaQuint Allen, our third down back, had a drop on a
good
perfectly
Lord.
thrown ball. And I believe Amir Abdullah had a drop.
We haven't watched it.
Browns 21, Jags 17.
And defense got their hands on at least 3 passes.
The defense and the coverages look good. I will say this. The one thing that's jumped out at me, whoever's in charge of pulling Travis Hunter's blue jersey off and putting the white one on is staying busy. I mean, we had to play where he went up for the reception. 2 plays later, he's playing corner. Now he's back at receiver. They are literally bouncing him back and forth,
play to play.
Yeah,
it's great.
Just to kind of show you that. I think they like to send us a little, oh, y'all don't think BTJ's bad? Okay, here you go, BTJ.
I mean, just the fact that he's out here in the offensive uniform to start things, right? For OTAs, Hick, you were out here. I mean, that's all he did. He was hanging around with Trevor. He wasn't running full speed or anything like that, but that's where he was occupying his time. I think everybody agrees. Like, if there's one guy that can just go play that position, you can just point him to the cornerback spot and who to cover. And it's more difficult than that. But
well, and the other thing is when you listen again, we're not, but when you watched him running those routes on, that they put on social media the other day, and this guy looks smooth and fast.
And he is shredded.
Yes,
I mean, shredded. So.
I know we got to see it. I get it.
Hey,
but
look, man, why not be
what we do.
excited, though,
Yeah,
right? They gave up so much, and we got to have the season.
I think it's going to be great.
I agree with
Yeah,
that.
I think it's going to be great.
And I just want to see what opportunity he gets to be great on both sides.
I do think now this training camp is a lot more fast-paced than a game. So he can go play defense for a whole possession. He come over, the kick, the punt, and, the second play of the, second series he could go in. What's interesting about this, a guy coming off an injury, he's the only one out there. He's playing almost every daggone play.
Yep.
So,
well, you got it all coming up here.
We do.
I don't know if we got 2 minutes left in period 8 and that's it. I don't know if there's a period 9. We'll find out here, but should be ending here at the top of the hour.
Pretty soon. And obviously we'll be talking about what we saw today.
Yes.
And our main theme today is, what's your number one reason that you think the Jags are going to be successful this year? The number one bottom line above all others. So there you go.
Well, have a great show.
Thank you very much.
Mike and Tony live out here at the Miller Electric Center.
Knicks in 5.
Knicks in 5.
We'll be back
baby.
tomorrow.
Yes, we will.
I said the Hawks in 2055. That's
Liam Cohen joins us tomorrow. Time to swerve.